Yeah, I'm a llama again. Wait.
What is
No,
happening?
he made us laugh.
It's at the end whenever he transforms into like 9 different animals,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to a llama, and he's all excited. He's like, wait.
Animated
Dude, that movie, David Spade should do
Amazing.
more
Animated stuff.
animated
He should
stuff.
be an anime. Imagine him on Attack on Titan. That'd be sick.
Dude, imagine
Every
David
time
Spade
except-
playing himself on Attack.
That'd be fucking sick.
Have you guys ever seen Tall Girl?
No.
It is it's basically like a Hallmark movie, but for teenagers on
Hate
Netflix.
Hallmark movies.
But it's kind of good. But it's
Oh,
like
okay.
fun in like it's good in like a fun, you don't take it seriously kind of goofy way.
Wait.
Interesting.
Yes. Anyways, you guys should watch it. It's about this girl that's tall and people make fun of her. And Jake from State Farm,
I
like
think I've
Black
seen
Jake
that in
from
real
State
life.
Farm. Yeah, but Black Jake from State Farm is in the second one, and he talks shit to her and gets like shit talked back to him by this guy that's
No
like
way.
way too
How old
too
is
panic at the disco.
Black Jake from State Farm.
I don't know.
I don't think we
he's
should
like
call him
he's
Black
like
Because in
Jake.
my head, when you say
oh yeah,
Black,
that's true. Well, no, I just
Jake from
remember
State
I just
Farm?
remember there being White Jake from State Farm. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
think we should call him White Jake anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know what we're
I
talking
think we should
about
just
now.
call
you don't
him
know about Jake from State
Yeah.
Farm?
I know
you don't know
Jake,
about-
but I didn't know there was a black version.
Yeah,
of
I-
Jake.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's
So he's
literally
the
him
new
now.
one.
He's
When
the,
you-
he's the one that chills with
Yeah.
Drake.
And then they compared him to Drake. from
Jake
State
and
Farm.
Drake.
Oh,
from State
the
Farm.
one that got all the meat.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
See,
the
when you
meat?
say Jake from State Farm and that there's even a black version, in my head, all I can picture is the Allstate guy. You know, Allstate, like the guy.
Oh,
with the deep
really?
voice. In my head, I'm like, that guy's talking shit to Talker. I'm like, in what setting is that acceptable?
Well, that's
He's
the
like
thing.
a high
That's the
schooler.
weird thing about it, because even Jake from State Farm, like the new one, is a decently aged man. Like he's got to be mid-20s, early 30s,
Yeah.
and like he's talking shit to a
I feel like he's, like,
teenager
32.
in that movie.
I respect that.
And yeah, and then immediately her boyfriend Dunkelman is like,
Wait.
No.
We can't just go.
We
through
can't. We can't just. You can't say that like all of us should
no,
be okay with it.
look, his
There's
name,
no one on this planet whose
Look,
name is
look.
Dunkelman.
his
like we all-
name. His
It's like in the
name-
new Ghostbusters. No one. Paul Rudd can only play a fake character named Mr. Gooberson. There's no real Mr. Gooberson.
His name is Dunkelman. That's what I'm telling you, and he's basically like
Is
small
it-
Panic
is
at
this-
the Disco.
This
Should
is an
we-
important question. Is it his first or last name?
I don't
Dunkelman?
know. It's never made clear.
Dunkelman
Should we
has to
start
be
the
a last
fucking
name.
podcast?
We already started.
Yeah, we're good. We're
We're
started.
mid conversation.
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is this
The
is
last
it. This
time-
is
Lock
the
in,
podcast.
bro.
The last time I said, I'm a llama again, that was like a starter.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that was it. That was
God,
him kicking
bro.
some-
Hello,
kicking
That's
Marissa.
so funny.
Hello, Marissa.
I was not ready.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, puppet.
Oh,
Hey,
Jesus.
that's
God
a
damn it.
Pirates of the Caribbean reference.
Yeah.
Back when they were good.
Love that
Did-
show.
So you
They
like?
were good.
So
I haven't
look-
watched Dead Man's Chest again yet. I only watched
Hey,
the first
I like
one.
Pirates
What
of the
did,
Caribbean.
how did you feel?
Yeah,
like
they're great.
So good.
We love them.
I felt
We love the
great.
first
right,
3.
right.
I can't
feel
wait to
like-
watch the second
Dude, I'm a
one.
bad like person when it comes to like movies that suck. If I like the movie in general, I'm gonna like the movie. Whether it
Yeah,
sucks
no,
or not.
no. I agree. I like all of them, but I do realize that the last one sucks. You know.
Okay, I understand that, but that's like
Well, you know what?
I'm saying like Fast and Furious last one. I'm saying it's good.
Look,
You know,
I haven't watched any of those movies, so I can't
John
attest.
Cena.
I can't
Big
I
attest to
personally
that.
do really think it was good.
John
though.
Cena.
My
think it was
my
good, too.
measuring stick. This is
Apart
my
from,
measuring
you know,
stick.
them going to space.
John Cena.
I
That was a little
was-
weird.
Is Vin Diesel's brother.
I love Transformers.
Hey,
I love
bro.
all the Transformers
John
movies.
Cena
Even the Last Night is
Vin Diesel's brother.
is a
So
good
what,
isn't
bro?
a good
Movie is
movie,
terrible.
but I love it. You know
Dude,
what I
that
mean?
movie is good.
What?
The Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's
Fast
but
Man.
like my problem is like with the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean, it sucks and I don't like it.
I feel you.
But I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I
That's
don't like
like-
it because they fucking butcher Jack and they butcher the story and
Jack's
like,
an
just-
important
they,
character
They
too.
they undo like all of the ending of the original trilogy and it just doesn't make any sense. Like Will shows up in that movie and he's got barnacles on him. No. But in the context of the story, he shouldn't have barnacles on him unless he's like gone against his original duty, which is transporting souls that die at sea to the afterlife.
Kevin, thank you. I love you.
Let's go, Kevin.
I agree. Yes.
And let's
Shout
go,
out
Kevin.
Kevin.
I love
Kevin,
you,
look, we have you on the
Kevin,
podcast.
do you
Wait,
like
Spacey?
You look
the
a lot
Fast and
like
Furious
my
movie?
friend Kevin.
Yeah,
No,
do
I-
you
Oh,
like
for
Fast
real?
and
I
Furious?
clingy.
So you like Fast and Furious?
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
shout
the new
I
out
one.
Kevin.
Tell me, walk me through the plot. Okay.
Okay, see the thing is, like, the reason I like it is because like how they brought it together, I guess. 'Cause like I don't know, the backstory, I liked how they did it. they kind of how they kind
Like
of
the
introduced
backstory
John
of
Cena.
It's all
of Dom
about
and his brother.
Yeah. And I don't know. It was just. I just like. I mean, I'm a bad person to explain how I like them. I just like them because I like the series.
Well, I mean, like, how does the sister fit in that? 'Cause,
It's
like,
a guilty
it's
pleasure.
Dom has a
Yeah, I
sister
guess
too,
so.
right?
I don't
And
even
they're,
think she's really in that movie.
she's not in that movie. That's
She's
her
in
brother
it.
too, though.
She's in it,
She's
but
in
like
it, but the reason she's
very
not really
minor.
in it is
That
because they
is
kind of
her
got written
brother.
off because Paul Walker died.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're just like a family that's away from the business, kind of chilling in the background, because they don't want to get their kids
That's
involved
so
in any
weird.
of it.
I've got movie homework for everybody.
I think Sebastian Stans.
Go
be the new
watch.
Paul Walker.
Go
there
watch.
is no new Paul Walker.
Go watch
Can't
the
really- But you know what I
first
mean.
Fast and the Furious and imagine John Cena being that Vin Diesel's brother.
Fuck no.
Okay, well, understand. I agree with you.
That's facts.
But no matter what, even if it's a freaking absolute shitty movie, I'm still gonna like it.
Yeah, no, I get it. There's sometimes there's like a franchise that it doesn't matter how ridiculous it gets, it's entertaining and fun.
You're
Like
like that
hardcore
with
Rocky fans,
Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, I really like the second Transformers movie a lot.
I like all the Transformers. Dude, is it weird I like the Mark Wahlberg one?
I like that one too. Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. That one, the
Ah.
fourth
That got
one.
a lot of
They're
I'm not a fan of
terrible,
Marky Mark, man.
but I love them.
I'm not a fan of Marky Mark either, but I like that movie.
I
I
love-
like him in that
Whoa,
movie.
hold up. Who said they didn't like Mark Wahlberg?
Me and Charlie.
Both of y'all are
No.
weird.
You and Evan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Mark
Go
Wahlberg.
watch Pain and Gain and tell me you don't like Mark Wahlberg. Go watch Shooter and tell me you don't like Mark Wahlberg.
did-
Go
Pain
watch
Game
anything
definitely
with
bored
Mark
me.
Wahlberg. Okay, because you're a terrible person, bro. Pain
You're
and Gain
gonna
is
kill
a
me in
great
my
movie.
sleep. What? No, that's crazy.
Dude, all of them are great movies.
He's amazing at everything he does.
Yeah, he's actually the best. And
Did
then
you ever watch
other guys, bro. See, Evan didn't watch Other Guys. That's
you-
why he was about the desk pop.
Did you ever watch?
We almost got Evan to shoot my
Stepdad?
ceiling.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or
bro, y'all were
Stepdads,
gonna let
whatever
me.
it's
Yeah.
called.
That's all I'm
You
gonna
seen
say.
that?
I
Is
almost
it- It's
did.
pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty straight.
I saw the
almost
second
let
one.
me.
That's all I've seen of it, where they bring in like Mel Gibson and
I didn't watch the second one.
You gotta
That's
take
the only one
Wahlberg
I've seen.
Transformers as its own thing.
out of
that
those.
was
Out of
I
that
agree,
group of
Kevin.
movies.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But I mean, still, I'm no, no. I'm just biased. I'm not gonna say I'm biased. I've just never really given Marky Mark a chance. I'll say that.
You
Go
should
listen to
watch
his first
Boogie
album.
Nights.
Oh.
Just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
listen to his fucking first album.
Oh yeah. Go watch his movies or whatever.
There's
Boogie
certain
Nights is-
actors that I just never really given a chance.
So
I'll say
guys, I have a question.
What is your question?
So do we all watch sitcoms here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends. Like, what do you mean by sitcoms?
Like Friends and The Office type of deals.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those. So what is your like top 3 list of sitcoms?
Wait, you don't
Are we
watch
counting
sitcoms?
Psych? Does Psych
We
count as a
counting
sitcom?
Psych because Psych's number 1.
Psych is amazing.
Psych and Monk,
If you don't watch sitcoms,
and then
just
The
go watch Psych.
Office. In
Those are
any
yours?
order. Yeah.
Those are yours?
I've
any
never
order.
watched Monk.
Monk,
Evan,
Monk's
what's your 3?
basically like
My top 3?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead,
you already
sorry.
know my top 3. It's
This is
Psych,
hard
How I
for
Met
me.
Your Mother, and probably Friends.
Friends?
Yeah, I mean those are just top 3 for me. Yeah, for sure.
Charlie.
I'm thinking.
Dude.
It's difficult.
It's
He's
not
just
that hard.
watched
You
so
just
much
gotta
shit.
wing it, man.
Okay, hold
Wait,
on.
wait. Just
In this order, from third to first:
Okay.
Friends, How I Met Your Mother,
Okay.
Parks and Recreation. Parks and Recreation first because it has the most satisfying ending of any of the shows
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
yeah,
Fair.
yeah. No, that's a good ending for that.
I feel like
show.
there's a sitcom I'm definitely forgetting right now.
Right? Like
There's
that's
a
my
lot of-
problem. Is
There's
I'm
a
like,
lot of sitcoms.
there's I'm gonna forget one.
I
and
feel
then
like The Office has a good
Oh,
ending too, though.
oh
Yeah, I
mean,
shoot! You know what?
I,
Pretty solid.
I do feel like
I
it
do
should
have
have
to
ended
change
when
one of my
Michael left,
answers.
but I don't know. The ending that we got was pretty fucking solid.
Number 3 for me, I think, is gonna be New Girl, but not the last season.
I've not seen the last
the
Have you
season.
first
guys-
3 seasons of New Girl are
For-
incredible.
Fantastic.
Have you guys ever watched The Day Blah 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 Died or whatever? It's like this guy on YouTube is like he makes like kind of like deconstruction videos on sitcoms, and he's like, this is when it should have ended, or like this is when the show like really ended.
For all of
No.
the shows?
Yeah, for like a bunch of stuff. He's like, this is
That's
the
a
day
dope
How I Met Your
idea.
Mother died, and everything like that. So he did one on The Office, and like the episode where Jim and
That's something I
Pam.
never got
It's really, you never got into The Office?
I never I mean, I understand the humor,
Mm.
but it just
It never
doesn't
clicked
hit
for you.
different for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. So a lot of people say The Office should have ended when Michael left.
Yeah.
His argument was like The Office should have ended after Pam and Jim got married, because he was like, that's the heart of the show. That's like
Yeah.
the real story going on in the background.
Yeah.
That's
And
the whole
after they're
chase.
yeah, exactly. And after they get married, it's kind of like it gets a little stale because there's like no real stakes. It's
Yeah.
just them fucking around, basically.
Yeah, it's like you're not waiting for anything anymore.
Yeah, and they try to redo stakes, you know what I mean, like with the whole branch closing and like all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's like how interesting is that?
yeah, that's true.
It's
Ain't-
still a great show.
I
though.
think it's interesting that they show how good of a salesman Michael is, like by him starting his own
Yeah.
paper company and like
And actually
That was-
competing.
that was
yeah.
actually one of the
Mm.
funniest like parts of those seasons too. Like,
oh yeah,
there's just like right down the hall.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he starts recruiting everybody.
and they changed the intro over from the regular office
Yeah.
to that office.
That shit's so funny. Dude.
Dude, I love it when shows do that. They take freaking like whatever they're doing in the episode and create the intro differently.
Yes.
So
Yes.
good.
It's
Psych
Charlie-
does that a
fun.
lot.
I know what you're forgetting. Community.
No, I'm not forgetting.
You're not forgetting Community?
I like Community. I like
Damn.
Community a lot.
I thought
Community
was gonna be
falls
up there
off
for him.
hard because
Wait, Nick, you didn't say your theory.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Oh, am I saying them?
Yeah.
Okay, my top 3 in no order. I really like Psych. I gotta put that one in there.
have to.
I really like That 70s Show. I kind of feel like it's disrespectful. Nobody here enjoys that show.
I
I
like that
enjoy
show.
it. I just don't think it's a
Yeah,
top
it's
3.
not a top 3 for me. Oh,
Yeah,
Trailer
no.
Park Boys. I forgot about Trailer Park Boys. That's
I'd rather watch Office.
really.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Tra-
don't get me
Trailer
wrong.
Park
I get it.
Boys
Trailer Park
is-
Boys is hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's like a different. I mean, I don't hate it.
There's no interest. For
To
It's
me,
not
it's
top
like
5
if
at all.
It's Always Sunny. Like,
Oh, I
But it's
fucking
just like-
love
I
It's Always
forgot
Sunny.
about
I
It's
know-
Always
wait,
Sunny.
That's in my top 3.
I knew you.
I'm only 3 seasons in and it's in my top 3.
Dude, I've watched it all. So I broke my arm one year for like I've broken my arm like 8 times. So I broke my arm one
Yeah,
of the
facts.
8 times, and I just was sitting on a recliner for like probably like 4 or 5 days straight after getting out of the hospital, and I just only watched
Yeah.
that show from like the moment I woke up to the moment I slept, and I was so happy with myself.
Dude, sometimes he'll come over and like we'll plan a podcast and we'll just instead watch It's Always Sunny
you know what?
and be like, this was worth the happen.
Hell yeah.
Let's do that tonight. Like,
Let's
fuck
just-
watching a scary movie. Like, let's watch.
I think we're actually gonna do like short film stuff, but like we
Yeah,
can
I
still
think I'd
watch
rather do
those.
that.
'Cause that it's just so good.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to have that on and do like short film stuff because Charlie would be like blown away because he's never watched it before.
which is crazy.
What?
Yeah, It's Always Sunny.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think
I'm
Evan's
watching
ever
it
seen
now.
Yeah, no, me and you are watching it now for sure.
You all-
But
have
I'm
you
just
never
saying
seen it
before.
either?
No, I've never.
Dude,
I
you're
waited
missing
so
out.
long. I've
Yeah.
just started watching it like a month
Yeah.
ago.
See,
It's so good.
It is
It's
so
hilarious.
good. It's stupid how good it is.
I'm like at the end of my show that I was binge watching, and then I never really get back into binge watching a show for
Yeah.
like probably another month or so.
Damn, I understand.
These are goddamn
Hey,
colors.
have you guys ever watched what's that show on Netflix? Space Force
No.
with Steve Carell?
Nah,
I
heard
do
it
know
was
what you're
good.
talking about. Actually, I
It-
heard it was good.
It's good, but it's like stupid good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
like when it and I've just started the second season. I can tell they're trying to put a little bit more heart into it.
Yeah.
Granted, we're only like 1 season in. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't judge if you were to judge a show like The Office off of its first season, you'd be like, oh, it's dog shit. You know what I mean?
Lonely Left Hand is Josh.
Josh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Josh.
Are you sure it's Josh?
Yeah, look what they just said.
How's life, kiddo?
Bitch, you're younger
at
than me.
that.
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, who's
He said
Josh?
sup,
Josh is this
Marissa.
guy
She says
that-
sup, Josh.
That's the guy that I told you about that they have like a fucking.
They're both 12 and they
They
just talk
hate
shit.
each
They
other
hate each other.
because
they
of
come in
the
our chat
piss
and talk
bucket.
shit.
So they flirt with each other.
Basically.
Basically, yeah, but they're
That's
they're
cute.
neither lovers nor haters. You know what I mean?
No.
So they're lovers.
No,
No.
but they're neither one of them.
Interesting.
It's like a whole Romeo and Juliet situation.
So they
except
both-
they hate
They
each
Except
other.
that
we're
she's
lovers.
gay and they hate each
They
other.
both die at the end.
And they
Yeah.
both probably will die at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we all die at the end.
Which
I will not. I will live forever. I am a jellyfish.
Dude, can
Hello.
jellyfish live forever?
Some can effectively live forever.
That's kind of
Interesting.
crazy.
That's fantastic.
Why
How
don't
we
people look
harness
into
that?
jellyfish and how they do that?
We have been.
They have been.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some
I feel
major
like that's
stuff
pretty
going on
obvious.
in that world.
Oh, okay, got it.
Word.
We'll talk later. We're gonna live to at least 112. You and me.
Word.
I'm
We'll-
making
we'll
it
have
to
this
50.
Not those two. They're
53.
definitely gonna die before 70.
I mean, it's what we're
I take
depending
offense
on.
to that. Why is that? Why do you think we're gonna die before we reach them?
Well, I'm planning
Nick
to.
self-declared that he's gonna die around 50 or 53,
53
one of those
latest.
numbers. You simply
and Chris.
cannot live much longer. You are
What
going
does
to
that
die.
mean? I
You-
can't live that much.
Listen,
longer.
man, you live a crazy life.
I do
you're
live
not
a
gonna
crazy
last.
life. No, but I'm like one of those people who lives a crazy life.
Honestly,
but then,
the
like, when they
fact-
get
The fact that you haven't died is absolutely unbelievable.
It's outstanding, right?
It's really crazy.
What the
miracle.
fuck?
So I've made
You
it this
did it.
far. I can make it even farther. You know
Yeah, I
what I mean?
believe
It's like
in you,
climbing the
man.
top.
Yeah,
top
but
of
you
the
know what?
bell.
You know what's even further than 24? 25.
25.
Like you don't have much longer. Like every year is much longer for you.
Look, you know what? I'm gonna make it to 100, and I'm gonna ring that fucking bell, and I'm gonna rub it in your fucking face. I'm gonna be like,
And then you're gonna be
"Ah."
on. That
You're rubbing the bell
news
in his
show.
face.
Yes, absolutely.
How-
Unless he
Forgot
dies.
which
If
one
he
it
dies
was.
before I die, I'm gonna be upset.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
would hope so.
yeah.
I'm trying to die before everyone I like dies.
Don't
You know
do
what I'm
So
that.
fucked up.
I mean,
That
I
is
get
fucked up. That's so
Very
fucked up,
fucked
right?
up.
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
Nick, if you die before all of us, like if literally all of us, your funeral's gonna be fucking awesome. Just
I'm
letting you
gonna
know.
play-
Hell yeah, dude. That's
Hey,
what
bro,
I'm saying.
I'm
All
gonna
I'm
play
gonna
I
say
Wanna
is
Sex You Up
my
by
funeral
Prince.
better
at
be
your
a
funeral.
party. Bro.
Yeah, mine too, dude.
It
When
better be
I haven't done it
Right?
yet.
That's
I've been
solid.
putting I've been putting a lot of
Solid.
thought into this. Like, I don't know how
What you
deep
been
this is gonna
thinking?
get,
Huh.
but like I've
It's
been
gonna
putting
get deep.
I've been putting a
Pretty
lot of
deep.
I've been really putting a lot of thought into this lately. Like,
Okay.
I need to go. I know somebody that can make a legal will, and I've been thinking about getting a will in order. And like, if I do, I'm gonna have like some real shit in the will. You know, like this goes there. This is for this person. But I'm
Mhm.
also gonna have a video where I'm like, listen, guys,
Wait.
don't be sad. It's time to party.
to
Like my
say,
funeral's gonna be a
it better be
fucking
lit,
legendary
that bitch, dude.
situation.
That'd be
Like,
sick.
I want to
there better
play
be
Mark
all
Henry's
freaking
intro
dope
theme from
food.
WWE at your funeral. Buddy.
That's actually a dope thing.
You
I'm
know what
gonna-
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. There was a sick. I think it was
Someone
Parks
better
and
be
Rec.
freaking-
Was it Parks? Somebody died in a show and recorded multiple scenarios in which, if they died in this way, what to play at their funeral. And it was like, if I got hit by a boat, play side B of tape 4 or something. Whatever. Like it's like he
That
does. Like,
sounds like from,
He's
it's
got
from
like
How I
20
Met Your Mother.
yeah, I can't remember, but it's like he has like 20 tapes lined up, and, it's,
Like
and they're like,
Barney.
and they finally
Yeah, that
get
sounds like Barney.
maybe, but Barney doesn't die. It was someone that did die.
Who died in
I
How
can't-
Met Your
I-
Mother?
I don't know which show it
What
was.
was that dude that died in How I Met Your Mother that they didn't know the name of?
Exactly. They didn't know the name.
Yeah, and then they said at the end they're like, oh, 'cause they opened the coffin or whatever.
Nah, this is like like
That's
a
different.
main
Is that
character.
not it?
I can't remember who it is. Anyway,
No, that was it.
like I'm gonna record a bunch of situations.
Was it
where-
somebody on Criminal Minds? That sounds like a
I
very
don't watch
Criminal
that.
Minds.
I
First
don't
off,
watch
Criminal
that.
Minds is amazing. Second, Charlie, there's no way you could watch that show.
Yeah, you'd
No?
be too.
Some
fa-
of those
you'd be
episodes
scared,
are
yeah.
fucked, bro.
They're,
Like
they're
scary?
like, yeah, they're
Really?
like scary.
I
movies,
think
kind
I
of.
think Criminal Minds is scarier than a lot of horror movies.
Bro, I'm
But
not
like,
a big
Damn.
fan.
I
That's
love
something
it.
Like something that completely.
It's so
I
good.
know what he means. It's exactly like that. It's
like,
very.
dude, there's one where like this woman's like kidnapped and she wakes up and she's in this dark room and she finally breaks through this door. When she breaks through the door, she falls forward and just lands in a pile of glass
Oh
Ow.
my god.
and starts
Oh,
crawling out of. Dude, it's
Dude,
intense.
the
Yeah.
only
I
thing
love
that
it.
I cannot watch is
Yeah,
someone
he
cutting
hasn't watched
themselves.
I hate that shit.
Dude,
What
The
is
end
it?
of 13 Reasons Why was like tough.
Do you
I absolutely,
remember-
I can't do it, bro.
Wait,
Do you
what?
remember Saw
Someone
2?
causing like self-harm to themselves
Oh,
in
Yeah.
a dramatic way, I cannot
yeah.
watch.
That's fucked up.
Uh,
Did you ever? That sounded like King of the Hill. Like, whoa.
I've
Did you ever watch Saw 2?
No. but I
watched all of them.
Which Saw did we see? We saw a Saw, right? It was
We
like the
saw
new
a
one,
Saw.
the new one.
Me?
No, like us, yeah.
I've watched all of them, so I don't know.
No,
So-
we just saw it.
You just saw it?
Yeah, it came out like a week ago or something.
That's Scream.
That's
yeah.
Scream? Is that what I saw?
That came out in like
Different
February,
movie.
by the way.
Saw is
Did it?
yeah. We watched it like
We saw Saw.
Like, we did not saw Saw.
They seesaw.
We watched Saw is a
Sorry.
movie where.
Did you see Saul? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't. I'm losing it.
What is it? Sorry.
Well, I don't think Evan knows what Saw is.
So, dude,
I
Saw's
know.
like the ones where he's got like the people in the traps and they have to solve puzzles to get
Yeah,
out,
he-
or else
he-
they fucking like get.
There's
their head
people that
crushed.
don't
Like,
appreciate their lives, and so he kind of just takes them, abducts them, and makes them.
So it's
Appreciate their
Reali-
life.
Technically,
Squid
yes, but
Games.
then they kill themselves
Yeah.
basically.
There's anyway in one of those movies.
fucked.
This girl falls into like a pit of needles,
Yeah.
like used syringes and stuff,
Mhm.
and like her arm comes up like after she falls in it, and the whole thing's just full of needles. That shit fucked me up. I was like,
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude.
Fucked up.
Oh,
like
why would
that
you say
shit.
that? See, that's like whenever I say
That
put
shit's
a
awesome.
toothpick between your toenail and kick a wall, like just
Yeah.
that feeling.
Oh, shoot. Hell.
when I saw
How
it
much are
the
we getting
first time,
paid?
I was like, oh fuck no.
Mhm.
It just
I can't
hurts.
do
Like
that.
'Cause
everything on my
there
body
was
hurts.
a key that got them out of the house buried at the bottom of the thing, and they had to dig to find it. Like,
You
dig
like through the needles?
Yeah, dig through the used
Oh my
syringe
God.
nibbles to find the key that was at
So
the bottom.
basically, it's like find the key or get hella diseases. Oh no, find the
Get
key.
hella diseases, find the
or
key,
die.
or die. Yeah, because the room
Yeah.
was gonna run out of
Okay.
oxygen or something like that.
Basically, someone sacrificing themselves.
Yeah,
So
it was
it's
Yeah.
diseases.
fucked.
That
yeah.
Final Destination scene with the log truck ruined my life, says Kevin.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
no, I
that,
get
dude.
that.
Which one is
Final
that?
Destination can ruin your life
I
pretty
don't-
quick.
Those, I watched one
Only
when I
seen
was
one.
young by accident.
Yeah, that changed you.
That shit fucked me up.
See, the thing is,
My
I've
babysitters
only,
were having a lot of fun talking shit about me being a little pussy.
I would too.
I've only seen one Final Destination. It's the one with the roller coaster, and then I started working at Carowinds.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Goodbye,
And then
Alexis.
there was one
Oh,
time
wait,
we
no,
had to
Alexis.
No,
test
sorry,
out
sorry,
the
Josh.
Intimidator.
Goodbye, Josh.
Goodbye,
names-
Josh.
Josh.
We'll miss you.
Their names are the same color.
I don't watch horror.
You should
Horror.
watch horror.
Dude,
Horror
my
is
boss
great.
would love to
Blah,
just take us
Marissa.
all on the freaking roller coaster right after it breaks to test it. It was lovely times. So we're sitting there and like, oh, I
Nah.
hope this bitch works. You know?
My look,
Uh-uh.
I've only ever seen one Final Destination. It was the worst one. It was the fourth one, and it's so fucking
Which one's
stupid.
that? Is
It
that
was
the one where,
probably
like,
cringe, dude. I
Yeah.
can't remember
It's
it.
where that
called,
bit,
like-
that chick's getting like laser eye surgery or some shit. Is that one?
It's been a while. No, it's the one where they're at the racetrack at the beginning, and like the wheel, like off one of the cars, like flies off and hits somebody in the face, and there's
I don't
like
know if I've
fake
seen- I've only seen- I
CGI
don't think
blood
I've seen that.
splatter. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I was like, I thought that was the first one when I watched it. I was like, why is this movie so fucking stupid? Like, how did it
It's
get 4 more movies?
because yeah,
And then like I realized it was the fourth one after I finished watching. I was like, fuck.
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I watched so during COVID I went through a bunch of different phases, like when we had to quarantine and stuff.
Mhm.
One of my phases was watching like every horror movie. And I mean I wouldn't call Final Destination a horror movie. But
yeah.
it's got
Yeah.
some sort of effect like that. But I watched all 5 in 2 days. It was pretty fun.
More like a slasher
Whi-
comedy.
Yeah.
So which one is the Final Destination? Is that the fourth one or the fifth
I
one?
think they made a fifth
the
one. Right?
final is that one the 5th one?
I haven't seen any more than 5.
That's the one that I saw because it was just called when I.
Wait,
fifth
no,
one is the
isn't
last
there one
one.
that called The Final
That's
Destination?
what
what
it
he's
is.
saying.
It's called whatever
Oh.
one I saw was called the Final Destination. And me being me, I just had skimmed the title, so I was like, oh okay, Final Destination.
It's the
Yeah.
Final Destination.
Yeah, honestly, Final Destination 2 is a ridiculous name.
Yeah, it
Anything
is.
after the first Final Destination is ridiculous.
yeah.
They
Oh,
should
yeah,
have just came
probably.
up with a new concept.
It's I mean like it's still an interesting concept that death is
It's
like
cool.
just chasing you.
The
you know
first
what I
Saw
mean?
movie is great.
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
rewatched that one too.
This is true.
That one's good.
It holds
That
up.
also doesn't feel like a horror movie to me.
Saw?
Yeah.
Saw, yeah.
I don't
All the
know,
horror
man.
movies I've watched lately are kind of that way for me.
Dude, I watched Saw when I was probably like, dude, I had to have been like 9, bro. I was so young, and I just remember how like he would basically spy on the people that didn't like appreciate their lives.
Yeah.
And like there was this house in my neighborhood that reminded me of like one of the houses that someone got abducted from. And I just remember waiting at the bus stop looking at that house.
Oh my god.
Like just thinking, I'm like, I love my life. My life is great.
My life is
I
so
appreciate everything. And I'm like saying it so loud, like I love this, and I never got kidnapped. So
awesome. There is not a bad part in my day-to-day life.
I love this.
My friends are cool. The people I work with are awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
I love my grocery store.
did you
Reduce
guys
that,
ever
my name's
watch
Evan.
The Evil Dead?
The Evil Dead? I don't think I have.
I haven't either. But
Never.
Oh, okay, cool.
but
We're all on
the
the same page.
dude that plays Ash has made like a fucking career because they have Ash versus the Evil Dead now, which is like
Right.
where he has like a fucking chainsaw hand and he just fights zombies and
Interesting.
shit and supernatural stuff.
different.
I want to I want to get super into that franchise because like it looks kind of cheap and like funny, but like I got a feeling that there's like a actual story going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I probably never watched that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you watch Spiral?
I probably never watched
I did not.
Spiral.
Did you?
Dude,
The
I
Saw
turned
remake.
it off, dude.
Was it
I-
Really?
that
It was
bad?
that
I did
bad?
not like it.
I heard it was horrible.
Dude, no.
The trailer.
Damn.
The trailer
Made it
looked
look
fucking.
I thought it was
good.
gonna be good, man, and it came out on some sort of streaming service, and I started watching it, and I didn't care.
Is that the one
like,
that had the
the
Running
whole
Scared song in the trailer?
I can't remember anymore, dude. I honestly blocked it from my mind for how annoyed I was. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Like,
exactly what you're saying.
I was just watching. There's a few movies where I've just
I
started
don't know what
watching
that
it
means.
and
got it
just
turned off.
Yeah, like Bumblebee was one of those movies for
Really?
me. I left the
Bumblebee?
theater for Bumblebee.
Damn,
Really?
get shit on Creighton.
I
Sorry,
love
Creighton
Bumblebee.
loves that.
I
You
thought-
like
I
Bumblebee?
thought Bumblebee was pretty solid.
Dude, I can't lie, I hated it, man.
So what did you hate about it?
It just didn't feel like a great Transformers movie to me. It didn't keep me interested the whole time. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it. But then again, I
But
didn't
see,
watch it in the first
But
place.
are you like a hardcore Transformers fan or no?
I mean, I don't know all their names, but
Creighton's a pretty
The
pretty
originals
hardcore
are just
fan.
way better.
like
for
I
me,
appreciate.
man.
I watched it. I grew up watching the cartoon.
Which
Yeah, me
which
too.
cartoon?
I don't know. man.
Whichever one
Like-
was on.
Whatever one was on.
There was
Because
way
like
too many
there's
of them.
animated,
Cartoon
Armada, Cybertron, Energon, like that are within our.
I've never
He's
heard of
a-
Energon.
He is a
Prime.
big fan.
See, I'm like a surface
Energon
level
sucks.
fan.
You're a service level fan.
Yeah,
But
you're
would,
like
you would
on the
like
floor.
you would like the movies a lot. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No, I don't mean that in a bad way. I like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
movies,
yeah.
but I'm a fucking hardcore Transformers fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like it's like what we were talking about before the stream started.
He
like,
reads the books.
Yeah, I read the
Oh,
book.
damn.
I read the
There's no way there's a
novelizations
book.
for all the movies.
That's
yeah.
a thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
dude.
And there's comics for all the
Creighton's
movies too.
awesome, dude.
And there's comics that take place in between the movies to
Yeah.
explain. Like RC in the second one is actually one Transformer
So-
with split
It's
with three
real,
split
man.
consciousness.
He's
Yeah.
not a fake person.
Dude.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
I'm
very
gonna have to
crazy,
check
yeah.
it out, dude.
It's fantastic, dude.
I'm
And
gonna
like
have to check it
in a
out.
cut scene, like the three of them combine together to
Hello,
make one
Super
RC, and like it's look. That's the thing about it. There are cool ideas in these movies,
Yeah.
in the first three especially, and really the fourth one too.
Mhm.
But Michael Bay, like for whatever reason, the way that he writes his shit, like he never goes deeper into the story aspects. It's always just explosions and dude drinking beer, which is fine. Like I'm still gonna watch it, but like you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Like I would love to watch like a flashy Transformers movie that has like a really like some pulp to the story.
yeah,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I feel like I got somewhat of that in Bumblebee. It just wasn't as flashy. You know what I mean? And I think that's why. What was he doing?
Oh, he was just winking at me.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Sexually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He meant for me to send that to you, so he winked at me
oh.
for you.
Like Secret of the Winks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how the Optimus voice actor's IMDb page credits is mostly just Optimus and Eeyore.
Yeah, yeah, he's
That's
great.
hilarious.
That's Peter Weller or Peter
Damn, he knows
Peter
the voice actors,
or
man.
Peter
I
Cullen.
know he's a fan.
He's a
man.
fan, man. He's like as big a fan of Transformers as I am of
Wait,
Game of
they
Thrones.
Personated Optimus did Eeyore?
Yeah,
That's
he's done a
pretty-
lot of
Two
a lot of
actually
shit.
different
kinda
characters.
crazy.
Two
The dude who
different
voices
characters.
Mr. Krabs is fucking Lex Luthor in Superman the animated series.
That's actually
What?
legendary.
Yeah, like from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know you did
that's
that.
that's Mr.
Fire.
Krabs, which is kind of ironic because he's like a crooked, like shady businessman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he went to another show where he's a crooked, shady businessman.
Wait, which
Yeah.
character?
That's so funny.
Lex Luthor.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Dude, X-Men animated series was so good.
I've never seen it.
That's so what?
Never seen it.
Whoa.
We've
Never
talked
seen
about
it.
this before, actually.
We have talked about it before.
Not with
I'm,
me.
I'm re-disappointed in you.
Not with me.
Look, I'm just saying, like, I couldn't get for a second, I just want to touch on this. The reason, like, I like Bumblebee, but I couldn't get into it because I couldn't take John Cena seriously. And with X-Men, I couldn't get into it because I had been spoiled with the animated series, like animation,
Yeah.
and the animation just didn't look that good to me, and that's what took me out of it. That's what, even as a kid, I was like, man, this looks like shit. So I went and
Wow.
watched the good shit.
Did you
Wait,
watch
what anime series are we talking about right now?
X-Men?
all of them?
Oh,
Did you?
X-Men? I never get into X-Men.
Right.
Dude,
I got
you
into the movies.
smell,
I
dude.
love
the
the
movies.
The X-Men
bro.
animated series is fucking amazing.
So
Here's the
good.
thing, though. I never have gotten into anything superhero when it comes to movies or TV shows.
Really?
I don't know
Weird.
what
How are
it
you
is.
friends with us?
Like it just, I just look at
How
it
are
and I'm
you
like, oh, that
friends
looks
with
cool.
You
and then I
goddamn
never really
competitive
give a fuck about it
gamer.
after that. Yeah, that's kind of
Oh, yeah.
factual.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, I kind of just watch competitive games.
Dude,
all
did
day.
you guys ever watch Shaolin Showdown?
Yes.
That show is epic.
That show was fucking. It was fucking epic.
Wait, hold on,
Shut
back
up.
up for a second. Clancy Brown, who's also Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor, was in Daredevil? Like the
I did
movie or
not
the
know
show?
That's so
Who
cool.
is he in the is he in the show? Was he in the show and I didn't realize that? Fuck, it's gonna
Charles Bedford Forrest, Kratar, Discount MGK, Alternate Universe Malik Rami. Salutations.
Yo, I'm not discount MGK. But if you guys do have
Who's
Spotify
Charles
or
Bedford
Apple Music,
Forrest?
Oh,
go
he's-
check out my new
that's
album.
He's the general dude, isn't he,
He
for
was-
the Punisher?
He was one of the
That's who it
leaders
is.
of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh,
What?
damn.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's not fun
Yeah,
being called
no,
that.
no, it's not.
I have no control over what Copenhagen says.
Wait, what's
Oh, damn, that's
wait,
kinda- that's
Copenhagen's
kinda
here? Yo,
Yeah,
what's
that-
good, Copenhagen? I missed you, he or she. I
Who's
hope
all
you
in
have
the
a great
Universe
day.
Malik Rami? Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Who's Malik Rami?
It's
Hand reference.
Rami Malek.
That doesn't answer my question.
Ooh,
Rami
hey,
Malek's the guy that played fuck. Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Never seen it.
Ooh.
Have you seen?
Yeah, check
that
that
was
out.
a really
Pacific?
deep sigh.
Have you seen the Pacific?
So this is
Mainstream sellout.
this is like some.
I don't know what to do. Have you seen Mr. Robot? God
Maybe.
damn it! It's the guy from that.
Yeah, see, that's kind of why I don't know.
That's for that thing we were talking about.
Dude, this is crazy.
All right.
Wait, you made this?
No.
This is Marissa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say it looks like her art. Even though I've never met you still. Dude, the knife looks cool as fuck.
Right. Right.
I'm a fan.
They're over
dope.
there.
So that's the mask too.
Yeah.
That she's like.
This
put
is
on
bad
there.
podcasting.
No, sorry,
They're looking
sorry.
at
Well,
phones.
no, like
It has
It's-
to
it's
do
for,
with
like,
America.
yeah, it has to do with America.
Yeah.
That
But
means
yeah.
nothing
We'll-
to this podcast.
We'll discuss more. I just wanted her to see your reaction to it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I
Do
really
you want a
like
Kit
it.
Kat?
I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Anybody want a
Yeah.
Kit Kat?
Oh, I want to.
You looking like a Kit Kat.
Thank you,
Anything
man.
chocolate
I'm
with
throwing it.
Where
Kit
is Kat at?
Not
She's in chat.
Oh,
How about you pay
there's
attention?
a cat here. A Kit Kat.
You're funny.
Don't you guys like my new? Oh yeah, I saw it. It was Mexi. Guess what?
Oh, that's
I
you.
Yeah.
forgot what I was gonna say.
That's
Oh, I was
rare.
dog sitting these past 3 days, and like
Nice.
none of them shit or pissed on the floor.
It's
and
actually
then
kind of legendary.
right.
Yeah.
So then that got ruined this morning.
Oh damn.
I woke
Right.
up.
What's today? The last day.
Today was the last day.
Nice.
And
You
I
just
walk
wanted to
out
leave you
into
a
the
little
living
present.
room, and I'm doing like an eye sweep before I let them outside and everything, so I
Yeah.
can be like, okay, so everything's good, everything's good. Let them outside. I wasn't like they got hardwood floors in their living room, so
Oh,
the
you
piss.
slipped.
No, I couldn't see that there was piss on the floor because of it was very early in the morning and the light wasn't hitting it just right for me to be able to make it out. And there was like this huge, like fucking 3 feet across puddle of piss
Nice.
Damn.
from the biggest
How
dog.
big are these dogs?
They're big
one's-
boys.
Yeah, they are
Pretty
pretty
big.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, legitimately, they're probably like medium-sized dogs.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think I don't think Evan looks like Rami Malek at all. By the
He
way,
looks just
No.
like him.
what?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Rami Malek?
No.
You didn't watch Bohemian Rhapsody or
What
Mr.
about-
Robot?
I
about
actually
Moon Knight?
didn't watch.
What about Night at the Museum?
Yeah, I love.
Is he in Night in the Museum?
He is. God damn it.
Who's that Egyptian dude?
Yeah.
Oh wait, the like was that number
Uh,
2?
No, he's in all 3 of them.
This is Rami Malek.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's not me.
That is super not you.
That's
Holy
totally
shit.
not
He
me.
doesn't even sort
Not
of.
even me without
This
my dreads
chick looks
either.
more like you. Like
You
just
got-
because
I'll
the
take
hair.
it. I'll
You
take
got
it.
really
Nah,
looks pretty
you know
hot.
what's
I'll take
crazy
it.
though? I totally get what he's saying.
Yeah,
I don't.
I get what he's saying.
Even me without my dreads just isn't there, bro.
Like
I get it
Nah,
though.
I get it.
It's the nose.
It's like
It's
the.
the nose?
It's like
the
the
eyes.
It's
You
like
guys
the
got the
top
same
half
nose.
of your face. is
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it really is the top half.
I like
Interesting.
that guy though.
Yeah, he's really cool.
whoa,
He's sick.
it is the top half of your face.
I fucking
Right?
told
Yeah,
you,
see?
man. I'm glad I wrote
Look,
this
look,
in the
honestly,
chat.
I'm gonna hold your
I
face
just-
where
I
you're
just-
holding it right now, and
I
I'm gonna
just
take a
don't see
picture
it.
of it and zoom in on the part. that
Zoom
we're
in
talking
on the
about.
part.
I just don't
Just
see
hold your
it.
face like it is now.
Hold it.
No, I was just talking shit. You
All
don't
right.
look like him at all.
All right, Charlie, pull up that picture of Rami Malek.
It's already gone, man. My hands are down over here by this
It's
chair.
really right here in this area.
I'm
Like,
telling
you know what I
you.
mean? Like it's honestly like the eyes and the nose right there.
Dude, Evan looks baked in that picture.
Right,
Creighton
for real.
generally doesn't make
Look,
any
see?
sense.
I
Right
do look
there.
baked as fuck.
That's
Picture.
it.
Holy crap. That's a horrible picture.
You know what? That's a reaction
great
picture
picture.
right there. I'm screenshotting that. I'm using that.
I like it.
Hold on, I got chocolate on my phone.
Nice, bro.
Just gonna drop that into Discord real quick.
I'm gonna keep it
The
real.
worst
This has
picture
been
ever.
this has been pretty off the rails since we.
Yeah, I know. Can we get on the rails for something? I want to
Yeah.
be. I want to be on the rails for a little
Well,
bit.
so
Creighton, Batman, go.
oh fuck. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, you have
Shit,
something
I'm
to
not
tell
ready.
us.
I've been
Okay.
waiting to say that.
I honestly thought that
I still have no
that
clue
scene
what's going
was
on
what
with
we were
this.
gonna talk about.
No,
No.
it's not even the scene. So like,
Wait,
the
it
other
definitely
day-
lends
Bad
itself
picture.
to what we'll be discussing.
Oh yeah.
Cool, cool.
So the other day I was at work and I was really thinking
There's
about.
no spoilers here. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no. Well, like,
Is it a spoiler?
Oh
kinda,
shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kevin hasn't seen it. Kevin, it's been out for like
dude.
Kevin.
20 days, 3 weeks
Come
today.
on,
Charlie's
Kevin.
watched it 11 times.
4 times.
I'm-
11 times.
11 times I've seen this movie.
I'm gonna let Kevin clear out first before I go into it because I respect him as a
Kevin,
mutual
come
That's
in
battle.
for 5
real.
minutes.
Yeah.
Or just mute it, dude. Just watch our faces.
React to them.
All right,
Half
Kevin.
of us are beautiful.
Kevin, I'm counting down.
4,
Kevin, just keep
3,
asking, and I'll type
2,
in chat when we're done.
All right, we're
All
done.
right.
Spoiler
Spoiler alert.
warning. You had your
Spoilers are
fair
coming
warning.
in right now.
Okay.
Muted.
Enhanced.
So, yeah. So the other day I'm at work and I'm pissing, and I was like, you know what? The Batman is a pretty good movie, but like the last, like, it's a fucking amazing movie, and then like the last maybe like 15, 30 minutes, like the more I think about it, is like just good. And what really got me thinking about was Nostalgia Critic's review of The Dark Knight, and how like after like his whole thing was like, imagine if the movie ended like right after Harvey Dent's face gets blown off, and it just ends with him like fucking screaming in silence, like,
Yeah.
Wait.
and then that's the title of the
You're talking
movie.
about The
right?
Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is I'm getting to where I told you the other day.
Okay.
He said that in his video, and I was like, dude, that would have been fucking haunting if The Dark Knight ended right there on that scene, and that's all we got.
That'd
And
be
the Joker
crazy.
got away. He blew up Harvey halfway, and like.
And then
you
the
know.
next half is another movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd been kind of cool.
That would've been
The
pretty
thing
cool.
is, I can't picture this scene in my head, and I've seen the movie.
You've
Like
seen
the
it
Dark-
once.
So like
though.
you know the
I've seen it
scene where
once,
Harvey's in
yeah.
the hospital, right? Like, and he just finds out like that Rachel's dead, or he remembers or whatever,
Yeah.
and he just starts fucking like screaming. There's no audio, but he's like screaming and crying and stuff.
I think so.
So,
I'm not 100% sure. But I think
Imagine
so.
if like that scene's happening, right, and it just goes black, and it just says The Dark Knight, and the titles start rolling.
That'd be so.
That'd be
Very
The- the
Infinity War style ending.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was like, okay, like the Batman's good, but like, what if we took out the bomb plot of it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what if you got rid of that altogether, and the movie like ends somewhere around after like Riddler?
Like right when Riddler was in the cafe.
Well, no, in the interrogation scene
Okay.
where he's like, where Batman goes and talks to him, and like basically because the Riddler, like, if his plot was just to kill Carmine Falcone, he won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he wins in the movie anyway, basically. But like, if the movie ends right after he kills Carmine Falcone, and like the whole conversation at the end is just about how like Batman basically inspired him to be to take justice into his
This
own
is all
hands.
Vengeance's fault.
It's all vengeance. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the scene where you get like, where he calls himself Vengeance, where Riddler calls himself Vengeance.
Yeah.
Instead of that random dude just calling himself Vengeance.
Yeah.
And everybody being like, who are you? Or even better, like when he gets arrested in the cafe scene, they're like, who the fuck are you? Like, which one is you?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Vengeance, you know, and Batman's there and he hears that. And then you have him talking about, like, I need to be better for this city, you know, to be
Yeah.
a symbol of hope instead of, like, a symbol of, like, fear.
Mhm.
And I think it makes for a better movie, and, like, you can change it to where instead of him saving the people, because that's an awesome scene, like him leading the people through the flood and everything.
Yeah.
Instead of having that, you have him saving Selena Kyle from killing Carmine Falcone.
Yeah.
And then that way you have the whole idea of him, like, learning, hey, I need to be a better inspiration, and then Riddler really pushing that home. And it cuts out the whole bomb plot and everything. It cuts out, like, you know, him
Which I'm kinda
getting
cool
that
with.
fight. Yeah, right? Because
Yeah.
the bomb, like, that whole fight and everything is cool.
It's
Yeah.
cool,
But it
but it
comes
feels
out of
place.
nowhere.
It comes out of nowhere.
and
it
it's like
feels-
very intense for like a thing that doesn't really match. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. And
They
it,
put a lot into that.
it feels almost like it's forced. Like, they're like, well, we're doing a movie, so we got to have a big, like, Gotham's at stake, you know,
Yeah.
kind of fight. When really, like, I feel like it ending
Like the
right
flood itself is unnecessary. Like all of that could have
100%.
happened without the flood being there. The
Yeah.
bombs could have
Stupid.
been in that building for that event, and like maybe the building come crashing down.
Well,
Yeah.
and
All
like,
kinds of different situations.
I don't even think there should be a bomb anymore in it. I think that the
No bomb.
way it should, like, Riddler's whole plan should just be to kill Carmine Falcone and prove a point of unmasking the truth. And I think that's where the movie should have, like, cut it off there, have Riddler won, have Batman be like, fuck, I really fucked up as a hero and I need to do better. Because even though he's captured him, his plan goes through and off without a hitch in that scenario.
Yeah.
True.
I'm with that, honestly. I think that would make it, because I feel like it, dude, I'm just looking at that picture and it's beautiful.
I know, right?
Of Evan.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
incredible.
No,
it's
it's
a great.
absolutely horrid.
it's
man.
a great
It's
photo.
amazing, dude. I wish that was me.
Every time you tweet that you're going
I
live,
feel like I just faced an extendo in that picture.
every time you tweet that you're going live, I'm just gonna respond with that.
Okay.
Please, dude. That's so funny.
By
But,
the way, Evan's Twitch is, you say it, 'cause I don't. It's Evan
Yeah,
the three.
Evan's a Twitcher,
That's
dude.
twitch.tv/Evan3, but we're on Shirts Off here. We're not
Well, I
on
know I'm
Shirts.
still.
This
You're
is
on here.
Shirts
Dude. You're
Off
the
the
guest.
Rails.
Shirts off the rails. First of all, yeah.
Yeah, this is Off the Rails, and plug whatever you want, man.
Yeah, dude. Are
Go
you
follow
kidding me?
my Twitcher at
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's non-existent.
Jonathan. Twitch.tv/Jonathan.
420/Jonathan at my
It's
Twitter.
actually Twitcher.
It's actually capital KLYNGE Klingy.
Yeah. Follow me. I can't plug shit, man. Go
Not
watch.
yet.
I actually did just post a YouTube video today.
Really?
Yeah, so I went out to skate in Rock Hill yesterday. Of course, everyone in the chat's like, skater, duh. But look, I went out there and I tested with my Sony camera, which is not my cinema camera, and I tested out the slow-mo. Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The slow-mos on the
Yeah.
Sonys are actually really clean.
It's
I'm
so
happy with it.
clean, dude. And I made a video out of
For
that.
sure.
Dude, so did you see my story today?
No.
It's okay.
What's your YouTube?
You can go on, it's mislabeled, so you can type in mislabeled Wonderland on YouTube. I got a few videos up you should watch. Evan actually has an interview on my YouTube.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the type of interview I want to do with you guys. It's called 10,000 Hours.
I'm actually really
I ain't
like,
trying to paint
Oh,
you.
happy
shit.
with how that
Yeah,
turned
that's
out.
it. That's it.
That's the new one?
Yeah, that's the newest one. Did you see the
I
Is
ain't
it
thumbnail?
trying
Plank?
to-
Yeah.
Looks like Plank, dude.
That's Plank, dude. This is all in Rock Hill. The filming.
Do we have permission to watch it? Wait, what's this music from?
This music is not allowed to be played.
Okay, well
See,
then. in that
oh.
case,
it's
I'll-
kind of fried. I
well,
mean,
we can play without music.
Yeah, you can mute it. But it's like testing out the slow motion. This is with the Sony. There's Plank, dude. If you guys watched Ed, Ed and Eddie,
That
you're-
was a
you're
fucking
awesome.
If you
Where's
didn't
Plank?
watch
Oh,
Ed
I
and
love
Eddie,
Plank.
like I don't know how your childhood
Plank.
went, but it was probably kind of fucked up.
I really
You didn't
hated
see
the
Ed and
episode.
Eddie.
There's only one episode of that show I don't like, and it's the episode where they they're old people for the
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's when it fast forwards. It's one of the last episodes. It like fast forwards to their life on the literally still living on the cul-de-sac, but like at age 80, and they're old people. It's
Oh
like
my
the most
God.
depressing shit.
That's not the last episode.
It's not. I said it's one of the last episodes.
No, it's not. That's
Yes.
that's like season 2 or 3.
There's
Ed
only
and
2 or
Eddie-
3 seasons.
No, Ed, Ed and Eddie went on
Clean-
for like
clean
5
back,
seasons
yeah.
and then a movie. Or something like that. 'Cause
6
the
seasons in a
movie's like
movie?
the end of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, with like
Because
his
that's-
Did you
brother?
guys watch the movie?
The
Yeah,
movie's fucking
I've watched all
incredible.
of it, dude.
The
It's
movie's
that was
such
one
a
of my
better
favorite
ending.
shows, dude. It's a
Because
great
they
show.
made that episode before they figured out what the end was going to be.
Oh, guys.
Oh my God, there are 69 episodes.
God.
Nice.
That's legendary.
Hold up, dude. I got an angle I'm about to flex in this video here in a
Hell
second,
yeah.
dude. There's this reflective shot. This is the reflective shots for Evan, dude. You'll see. There's my friend Jacob. The reflective shot comes up soon. Oh, there's Jacob again. Look at him. What a guy.
He looks so
Dude, bro.
professional.
Look at Evan. Watch this. Hard flip front nose.
I saw that.
He's nuts, dog. But the reflective shot.
That isn't quite a rail.
right there. Look at it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. Right
The
there.
reflective shot.
If you don't know, I love reflection shots. That's why.
Reflection shots are pretty great.
They're sick. Yo, there's a barrel that's on fire at the end of this video,
Oh, shit.
and
Yeah,
it's
set
pretty
a
awesome.
barrel on fire?
Well, I mean, it's like a barrel fire where like he was just burning shit.
Oh.
This entire spot's just in the woods, in Rock Hill. It's a
Where's
pretty
that
awesome
at?
spot. It's off Red River Road. If you know where
Okay.
that is.
Damn, that
Yeah.
slow mo made that toe touch awfully freaking like prevalent.
You seen that toe touch?
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah. No, it was a hectic toe touch, but I never did it before.
I mean, that's very accurate.
So I actually was so hyped on the toe touch. It made me happy. I think the barrel sets on fire. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
the
there's
barrel,
the
dude.
barrel.
Oh, socks, cuz.
The
That's the slow
barrel.
motion?
Yeah. But you can kind of there's
I don't know what it is about filming fire, but
it's so
it
amazing.
is so fun to
Well,
film
so
fire.
like you know, after I said that about that's the slow motion, I kind of realized the whole thing's been
The
in
whole
slow
thing's
motion
been in
for,
slow motion.
for
I
a
know,
little
Kevin.
while. But
Yeah.
the fire really made me
The
notice it because
fire's
it's so
beautiful.
crisp, you know.
Yeah. That's why like I started seeing him set the fire, and I was like, I gotta film this, 'cause the whole thing like I just wanted to test out the slow motion. I just so happened to make a video out of it.
Nah, bro. What preset you said film this in?
I can't remember which one I used.
Was it the one that you've been using, HLG3?
I think it was either that one or I used the S-Log one that I just made.
Oh,
mislabeled
Because
production.
I did mine at the little spot we did at Cine 2, and it's crispy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
crispy.
the new what are they called again?
What?
The not presets, but it's the picture
Picture profiles.
picture profiles. Yo, after we like got on game about those, we've been on it, bro.
This is true.
Yeah, it's clean. Dude, the tripod's so fun to use.
It's easy to use. I think that's what
Love
it's the fun part.
tripods. Yes.
Don't have to hold shit.
Dude.
It's crazy just how like effective such a tiny little piece of equipment can be in filming.
Right.
100%.
Like,
It make or breaks everything.
yes, one of the things that makes me the most depressed about not being like a straight up movie studio is when you watch like behind the scenes for like these giant movies where they literally build a mini train track
Oh.
to like follow a scene
Yeah,
with.
it's
Dude.
insane.
Dude, like,
Didn't they
I
do
want it
that
so
in,
bad.
Fucking what was that movie we watched recently?
Last Night in Soho? Oh, wait, no, 'cause
No,
you
no,
guys
no,
didn't
no.
watch that yet.
Murder on the Orient Express or Orient.
Yeah, are you talking about the shot on from the ceiling's perspective?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a whole scene in that movie.
That
I
movie's
think
so good.
that movie
like,
is really, really good.
Like I didn't think it would be as good as I like. I thought it was gonna be a little bit cheesy, because I'm not gonna lie, and it is.
It
but
feels
it's not,
cheesy. It feels like it's gonna be real cheesy in the first like 10 minutes,
Yeah, but
The
it's
shit
not that bad.
takes a
yeah,
turn.
Yeah.
and then it's fucking just a really good murder mystery.
I'm not
movie.
gonna lie.
Sure.
like
you-
Knives Out
you-
level.
Me and you talked about it way after, but
think
there was a
I've-
scene that I thought was a little weird
I
after
think
it.
I've seen Knives Out.
Knives Out
Knives
is
Out
good.
is so
That's
good.
that's like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is it like the
fucking
detective movie?
Chris
Yeah.
Evans.
yeah.
Daniel Craig, Chris
that
Evans.
movie was so good.
So good.
I watched it actually, like someone streamed it and I watched it on their stream watching it.
You can do that?
Very, very good. If
Sometimes.
That
it's on
sounds
Amazon,
so illegal.
yeah.
I-
If it's on Amazon TV, you can watch it on stream.
What?
But like you
Yeah.
have to set it up or some shit. Make sure you do it.
Dude,
right,
that's
but-
insane.
I had
Yeah.
way more beer in here than I thought it was. I thought I was gonna be throwing it back in just a little bit.
Oh,
Was
dude,
gonna
I'm-
come
I'm-
out
I'm
and
chilling
like
on
I
that.
fucking
Nah.
like no, I threw it back and like way more came into my mouth than I thought there should be.
Oh.
Way
throw it
more
back.
came into my mouth.
Exactly. I said
can't
what I
say
said,
that's what
he
and
said.
I mean what I say. You know what I mean?
I've not said it
I
too.
don't
I
know
made
what
a
you mean.
mistake. What fucking shit?
Yeah, that's right.
No, what's his
Hell
name?
yeah.
Oh yeah, Benoit. There it is, Benoit Blanc. Benny from Knives Out. One, it's incredible that Lakeith Stanfield's character just calls him Benny. Like no one calls him Benny. Everyone calls him like Detective Blanc or Benoit Blanc. Like that's his name, the guy that Daniel Craig's playing.
Yeah.
And for like shits and giggles, and for no reason, like there's no established understanding. Lakeith Stanfield's just like Benny. Come on, man. He just calls him Benny the whole movie.
How do I invite? Oh wait, never mind. I figured it out.
That movie's nuts. Daniel Craig coming like right off of James Bond into playing Knives Out is
so
like
good.
it's so. I'm so glad that I'm so excited for like just more of that character because that's what we're getting in
Are they
Knives
doing
Out too.
it- Oh, they're doing it Knives Out, dude. Thank
Yes.
goodness.
Don't you mean
Netflix is doing
Don't
it.
you mean coming off his pivotal role in Star Wars: The Force Awakens?
How dare you?
That movie was great. There's some like really hidden gems of movies out there that like
For sure.
just never
Yeah.
got like their time to shine.
Yeah,
Nah.
Knives Out did pretty okay.
Dude, have you
What
Got
guys?
some
one-
award recognition.
This
Dude,
is
there was one on Amazon that I freaking loved. I can't
Amazon's
remember
got a
the
lot of
name
low
right
key
now.
movies.
They do.
Yeah.
Uncle Frank is a great movie hidden on Amazon over
I
for
feel
the
like
last
I've
like 3 or
seen
4
that.
years.
I
It's
think I
Paul
have to find
Bettany.
this.
Paul Bettany.
That's
he's in
the
it.
link for the Discord, by the way, gentlemen. That I've sent you.
Oh
guys.
yeah, I've seen
The
that.
shirts off Discord.
I'll join it.
That's why I was being quiet. I was over here working.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Dude, so have you guys ever seen Freaks and Geeks?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched
I
it.
have also not watched
I-
it. I've had it open and almost started it like 10
You
times.
should've.
That's what James Franco, right?
James
Him,
Franco,
Seth
Seth
Rogen.
Rogen. It's all their first like things. Who's the chick that's Velma in the live action?
Oh,
Scooby-Doo?
she's hot. I love
She's
her.
the main character.
She's
and
also
she's
in Hawkeye.
fantastic.
She's Hawkeye's wife in the
Yeah.
Marvel
Are
movies.
you serious?
That's
yeah,
her.
Yeah, that's her.
You got to go relook at her. and be
Vilma
like,
Dinkley.
what?
I do.
Famous actress Velma Dinkley.
That's so crazy.
Bro,
It is weird when you notice it.
The
One
the
movie.
show's really good though.
one
you
movie
guys should
that
watch
you
it.
should definitely watch it. It's kind of one movie that you kind of have to like not be in your feels for, but like you have to. It's definitely like one of those kind of like feely movies, but it's Chemical Hearts, bro.
Chemical Hearts.
I
You know what I
love that movie.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes,
Kingdom Hearts?
basically.
Oculus is like that. I know we talked a bunch of shit about
It's on
Oculus last
Amazon.
time, but it's so
Love
fucking
it.
worth
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
like
love
Lily
Oculus.
Reinhardt.
It's sick.
Have you ever seen
Is that-
Horns
is that
with
her name?
Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, that's her name.
No,
Like
it looked
either one of you
weird.
guys?
It looked
Yeah.
weird to me.
I heard it was good.
It's based off a book, but it's fucking fantastic. I've
Right.
never read the book, so I don't know if it holds up in comparison.
But it's
to
its
the book.
own body of work.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So Daniel Craig is basically like this guy, and then like
Daniel
his-
Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. I mean,
Harry.
could you imagine Daniel Craig?
It would have been a different thing.
His girlfriend dies, and everybody thinks it's his fault.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then he like dies or whatever, but then he like he gets brought back to life,
Yeah.
and he has these horns that only
Had to fix it.
he can see and nobody else can see, and when he's around people, it makes them act out their deepest desires.
Wow.
So he's like in the doctor's office after like he is in his accident or whatever that makes him
Mhm.
die, and he survives. And like the doctors put him out to like do like run checkups on him. And he wakes up and they're fucking. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a crazy ass movie, man.
The doctors are
Sounds
fucking.
That's all I'm
crazy.
gonna say about it because that's what hooked me in from watching the Netflix.
I did not know that's what it was
trailer for
about,
it.
and that makes it much more enticing of a movie to watch.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's a good story too. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of comical at first, but like in a dark comedy way.
Yeah.
But it fucking gets deep.
He's in a romantic comedy called What If. That's also very in the same guise of like, you don't expect Harry Potter to be in one of these movies, and you
Yeah.
really don't expect it to be this good because it's really good. It's like my
See-
top 3 romantic. I love romantic comedies.
I love rom-coms.
They're the best.
Very
They're so
underrated.
good.
Have you seen the show on Netflix with Ron in it?
With who?
The guy that plays Ron. I don't know his
From
name.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Now I'm just mad 'cause I can't remember his name. No, I have not seen that show.
So the premise of the show
I didn't know he
is
did anything since Harry Potter.
he did. This was like whatever he's done since Harry Potter. It's like the first thing he's done in a while or something like that. Anyways, so the show starts off and he's like just like a nobody, right? Then he finds out he might have cancer. And everybody starts treating him like oh, you're gonna die. He starts getting like laid left and right 'cause people think he's gonna
Oh
die.
shit.
And then he finds out he doesn't have cancer.
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Yeah, and that's the premise of the show.
Does
I
he-
haven't
does
watched
he
that
keep
either.
Acting like he has cancer.
I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I just
I
seen the
would.
trailer for it,
Okay.
and I
It's
was
like-
like, "Oh, it's Ron."
Oh shoot, it's Ron.
And then it was an interesting subject matter too. Yeah, it's the guy that plays Ron.
From Harry
Right.
Potter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Have
why
you
it
guys
made me think
seen
of it.
The fantastic magical beast or mystic beast.
Oh.
No, I haven't.
I saw the
I've seen
first one.
clips
Is
of it.
Good?
The
I'm
first one's okay. The second one is horrible.
Damn, 'cause I
coming
was
out with
thinking about
another one.
watching them.
I've seen all
Watch
I've seen it basically 'cause I watched all the Fandango clips.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, so
You know,
basically,
so
yeah,
worse or
he's seen the
not?
movie.
yeah. So basically, I've seen the movie. And I
Yeah.
Honestly, with those movies, you basically have seen the movie.
wow,
If you- those
wow.
look, those movies have so little substance in between the major moments.
You still haven't
Really?
seen Meg, though.
I know, right? You still haven't seen the Meg. Look, I was
Okay,
trying to
dude.
say that sarcastically towards you, Charlie. That was
So
directed.
dumb.
at
I know
us.
what you were doing,
That's a
but
shot
in
across
this
the
in this
bow.
case, it really works.
Wow.
You could watch those movies by just watching those clips. Those
I
movies have virtually zero like.
I almost have no
information.
interest in watching those. Like,
Yeah,
at
they're
all.
not.
Yeah,
They're not good.
Like once you see
That's
the
kinda why
original
I've
set,
never
like
watched
was it
them.
8 movies of Harry Potter?
Yeah.
You're like,
7.
yeah, this story
Oh,
feels
well,
done.
yeah, 8.
This
Yeah,
story-
there's 8.
I forgot it's a part 2 and
Oh,
the last
Although
two.
the stuff with Grindelwald and Dumbledore, in theory, sounds interesting.
Yes, it is. That's the best parts are the little lore bits you get with those two characters, but Grindelwald is handled terribly in the first 2 movies, and then like everyone's worried about the third one because now it's like a new person playing him.
Well, they got rid of Johnny Depp because of the whole Amber Heard thing, and then it turned
Exactly.
out the Amber Heard thing was actually some bullshit. So now
exactly.
they're like, "Fuck, we've got 2 Grindelwalds
This
in one
movie-
in a third movie,
here's
and one
here's-
good movie and one bad movie."
I'm
What's
gonna spoil it
happen?
for you, okay?
Do
Oh,
it.
which
You
one?
care?
I will
Yeah.
never
Kind
watch
of
it.
the first
I'm
one.
probably never gonna watch it.
I've watched people review it, so I
So-
already know what happens.
So Colin Farrell
You've
plays.
basically seen it.
Well, no, they told me the whole plot. in the
Colin
review,
Farrell-
so I
but
was
it
like,
was something to watch.
Colin Farrell plays Grindelwald in the first one, but surprise, surprise, it's not really Colin Farrell. It's Johnny Depp disguised as Colin Farrell, and then Johnny Depp gets like surprised as him at the end of the first movie. Then for the whole second movie, it's Johnny Depp playing him. Then the Amber Heard shit happens, so they recast him. But then it turns out he's
Wait.
innocent, but they already filmed all of it with Mads Mikkelsen. So now 3 different people play this guy when only 2 were supposed to, and it was a stupid decision either
What
way.
if, what if
Wait,
like, to
that just
retcon it
confused
in the
the
third
absolute
one?
shit out of me.
Everyone else too.
What
You're
if
not
they
alone.
retcon it in the third
Okay.
one with being like,
'Cause-
"Oh, it wasn't Johnny Depp actually. It was."
That's
what's his
basically what
face?"
they did.
2 people playing one person is confusing enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
got it.
terrible. Like
Yeah.
they're not. They should have waited a little longer and got like a better story together because the story is also
I
just
thought they were
not.
just
Well, it's
gonna,
based off a
honestly,
book,
I'd be
right?
cool if they just redid Harry Potter
think
with different
so.
kids.
Well, so and apparently the book is based
do a
off on it. It's
show.
just literally like a glossary
know about a
for
I'm reading the
creatures
books
in the
right
Harry
now.
Potter universe.
I
and
think
For
it'd
real?
be a good show.
apparently
a show would be
apparently
better.
that's what I've heard. I'm not super into the Harry Potter fandom, but I know
Word.
enough to get by.
I like it.
I'm actually
I
like
don't-
rewatching them right now. I
Really?
started the
Are
other
you
day,
super into
yeah.
them? I love
I
the-
like Harry Potter.
I like
Am I super
Goblet
into
of
them?
Fire.
Nah, but like I enjoy them.
I
for
love the
sure.
Death Eaters. I don't
Yeah,
know
they're-
something. I know they're
they're
Nazis
awesome.
or whatever, but like
They're cool.
They got cool ass tattoos.
I
you know what
like
mean?
the Harry Potters for the later movies, so that's why
So you don't like the first 2?
the first 2. Like
They're the weakest ones to me.
Yeah, but
Yo,
like they have their
Chamber
own
of
charm.
Secrets?
Yeah, Chamber of Secrets is
That's
fucking
one of the
awesome.
top 3, bro.
Dude,
Really?
like they have their own charm about them. Like
Goblet
that
of
Fire
charm's
is,
just
like, my
gone
favorite
after the third,
Goblet of
after
Fire.
the
Yeah.
second one. You
I
know what I'm
think-
talking
no,
about?
100%.
Like they actually feel magical. Could
Yes.
you imagine if we
Yo,
had
the
like a
Halo
fully
show,
realized
like-
magical version of all 7 movies? Like, don't get me wrong, it's a little goofy, but that's kind of like the point.
I'm
That
not
is
saying
the
any of
point.
them are bad. I don't think any of the Harry Potter movies
No.
are bad.
I think the later ones are the best.
For me,
See-
honestly, they just the third one I think is the very
I
best.
think they're good. I think they're
Which
good.
one was
I'm
that?
not
Prisoner
disputing
of
that.
Azkaban.
They're obviously like they speak for themselves in terms
Yeah.
of like what they are. I think that they lean a little bit too hard into that like being dark and edgy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like there are some of these movies that I literally have to watch with the lights off because I can't see what's going on because it's literally
super
dark.
like
Yeah.
the whole movie.
I don't know. I just
2%.
really
That is so
enjoy 'em,
false.
like
Mhm.
the later ones.
Yeah.
But like as I said, like that Halo show though,
The
flop or not? Do you think it's gonna be a flop? Or
I
not?
don't
I've
know. I'm so on the fence.
I think there's only 2 episodes out.
Is
From
it
what I've
out?
heard, it is literally like, imagine you've never played Halo, you've never seen Halo, you know nothing about Halo. That's what this show does. It has nothing to do with Halo. It just has the characters and the people. Like, it has the bad guys and
Lame.
characters that are in the thing.
Is Master Chief even in it?
He's the main. He's one of the main characters still,
But is
and
he
they
like,
show his face immediately,
Oh no.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, that's.
and it does not look what what you would
No,
imagine.
no,
What does it look like? Does he have a
It's
mustache?
just like a
Pull up a
just
picture.
a white dude.
You know,
Like,
I'm
it's just
okay.
the most
It's a
normal
white
looking.
dude?
What's
It's like
wrong
the
with
most
the white
normal
dude?
looking.
It's
Nothing.
not
It's
even-
just
I'm sorry, but I feel like freaking Master Chief would have definitely been a black dude.
Okay, I think he would have been Hispanic.
that's what I was gonna say. I thought he was Hispanic. Kind of like that's what they
Yeah.
kind of hint at with like the
Hispanic
images of
definitely
him.
isn't far off.
Master Chief Estevez.
I don't know. I
If
never
someone
pictured.
type that in the chat
like-
right now about what freaking show that is. I will gift you a sub personally.
I'm.
yeah.
I'm not
so
gonna.
this
I'm
this
not
is-
gonna
But
lie.
that's
I've never
definitely
really
not
thought
Master
about.
Chief, dude.
that's Master Chief, man.
What?
That is so whack.
Okay, yeah,
That's
gonna
ugly.
Pass. I'm gonna pass on this show now. I'm not
Dude,
gonna
each
lie.
show. First off,
I'm
big
sorry.
Look,
nose.
I love the memes though.
When you said a Hispanic dude, I'm not gonna cap. It definitely is a Hispanic dude.
right?
Yeah.
That
Look. So I've never even thought about who Master Chief is under the mask. You know what I mean? Like
I
I've
think
never
it's
thought about if
definitely a
he's
dude with
white,
some color
black,
in him.
Hispanic. You know what I mean? Because like to me, it's not about who he
No,
is.
the
under
it's not.
directors
It's
slash
it's
producers
like more about he's like a piece of machinery or whatever, or like, and that's
They would have
the
been
struggle.
smart to cast someone that sounds exactly like Master Chief and never take the freaking helmet
Or
off.
Yeah.
just don't even take the helmet off and
No,
have
have
like
a-
the
never
voice.
take it
yeah,
off.
Have
use the voice
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah, like you just use a voice
They
actor and never take the helmet
They
off.
literally could get away with keeping the voice and never having
Yeah.
The
person
directors and
underneath.
producers said they have no interest in playing the game or following the game's story.
Okay, see now you just
That is
basically-
ridiculous.
You
Never
just
What?
told me.
How
So,
How have you
okay,
never played
this-
Halo?
I don't know why Halo's so stupid. They didn't do a
You never
battle
did?
royale,
No,
and they're
like,
not even
they've
going to
never
play
played?
games.
They
No
didn't do a
interest.
battle royale.
They're
on
not
the-
doing a battle royale. They said that anything BR that we're focused on is a battle
Halo's
rifle,
in shambles.
which is already a freaking horrible decision. And now they said the people that are making the show is going to play the game or read the story or whatever. So I don't know what y'all are doing over there,
Dude.
but like y'all are fucking up.
Dude, come on, come on, guys.
Halo would be
Look,
the
we're,
best
we're,
VR
we're almost
ever.
there. Like we were so close.
They were so close to
They
being
were
incredible
close.
again.
They were close, but here's the thing:
They
after this
fucked
year,
up.
Halo's competitive scene is probably just going to die all over again,
Yep.
just like it did in Halo.
They
5.
came back for a
because they're
solid
not going to make
3.5,
any content for another
4
5
months.
years.
And none of us went to the Raleigh event for some reason.
Oh, bro, we really
Oh,
wanted
we
to.
should've.
though.
I almost did.
We tried
I wanted to
to go.
go. I
We
think
tried.
Charlie was talking about it at one point.
It would have
Me
been
and Nick
so
were
fun.
about to go, but then we looked up tickets and it was sold out.
Yeah, it was sold out. But we
I
tried.
am. I
Halo
am.
Infinite is ass. I disagree. It's just they did stupid.
It's just
Look,
very
look,
mid.
You know what it is? We gotta.
Nah,
hang,
2%.
We gotta hang in there. Like this is just like with DC. They're gonna
For
get
sure.
it right eventually. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the odds are in our favor. It's just how long.
I don't think
Yeah.
Halo saying Halo needs a BR to stay relevant is not a goofy take. I think
Yeah.
it's a very, very accurate take.
Or
It doesn't
they
need
should just leave it
content.
at the 3 or at the 4 games, like Halo 1 through 3 and Reach, and then just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
They honestly,
4's okay. 5 isn't.
if they didn't plan to actually have like consistent content coming into Halo 5, they
Yeah.
shouldn't or Halo Infinite, they should have stopped at Halo 5.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If they didn't if they were just gonna leave it how they left it, like
So you
it's
guys,
just stupid.
you've played through the story now, right, Charlie?
No,
I
I
have
still
not.
haven't.
You haven't either.
You can spoil it if you want.
Can
No,
we?
I really
You
don't
guys
care.
want to talk about the story?
You've done it.
I haven't
honestly,
played through it. I watched all the cutscenes because I just want to see where they were
I'm
going.
So
not
you've
gonna
basically
lie,
seen the
I
movie.
definitely
I've
don't want to
basically
talk
seen
about it. I do plan on playing it sometime. in the
You don't
future.
want to talk about it,
I do plan on playing it sometime. in the
so you
future.
don't
Okay,
want to talk
Never
about it.
mind then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we won't talk about it here. Me,
Just-
the
just
three of
mute
us,
your
will, the
headset
three of
up
us
and-
will talk about it at some point because
Yeah.
I really want to get y'all's temperature on that.
You can
Anyways.
take my
no
temperature.
country, that's the main issue. Exactly, but like if you had a battle BR, right? You have a BR.
Co-op
Battle
campaign.
Not a battle rifle. You have a
Exactly.
BR, Halo
I hate
BR,
you.
man. You have an excuse not to put out as much content as you need
Exactly.
Yeah.
to with a BR.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, well, that's the hot thing right now in gaming, right? Is Battle Royale. I
Battle
don't
Royale.
game that much, but I know fucking
Yeah.
Battle Royale, like, everybody's trying to do that because of Fortnite, you know?
Well,
Dude.
I mean, yes, but Fortnite just took it to the next level.
Yeah, there were a
It's
few
just-
before Fortnite that
yeah,
were pretty.
it's
H1Z1.
Yep.
everyone,
H1Z1 was
everyone
huge.
can
PUBG,
agree that Halo would do the best. one.
Minecraft.
Dude, I
well,
think
like, could you imagine, like, having such big maps and, like, you
And
don't
Halo
get your
does
games. You
amazing with
go,
their big map.
you go find your
Very
like.
oversaturated.
Halo's always been strong with like you not having your weapons assigned to you.
Exactly.
You find them as you go across the map, and that fucking feeds in the battle royale perfectly.
Perfectly.
It's like 2 + 2 = 4. Like what the fuck?
It just, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. All these developers.
The
like,
open
man,
world
just-
like campaign. I've played the first like 5 or 6 hours of the campaign, and it's open world. You could just throw people on the open world campaign map, and it would work
Exactly.
as a battle royale. Like that
Exactly.
campaign map is enormous and works so well as a map.
Exactly.
Like it's so
Also,
fun to ride
no-
around and just do dumb shit.
No co-op campaign is an L.
Yeah,
I'll say
no
that.
co-op campaign is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Hard L.
No BR is ridiculous.
There's no
I
co-op
can't-
campaign at all.
No,
No,
Well, I
not
mean,
for
they
Infinite.
said they're gonna hopefully drop it in May,
But it's like that's
but like,
isn't that a crazy thing to kind of shoot for
They've
when
had it
every
out since
Halo came
December.
out with co-op campaign?
Yeah, like that's.
every game has just gone backwards.
Though that's why I don't get. Like we know what's tested. We know what's works. You know what I mean? We've been
Evan
doing
does
this
need to
shit.
get into the mic. I
bro, I
agree.
feel like I'm talking pretty damn
They-
loud.
they-
here.
they've
Nah, dude.
You're pretty
yeah,
quiet.
You're
Dude,
whispering.
I'm like an inch away.
Hold
from
on,
this
give me your
shit.
headphones.
I want you to yell into this.
My thing is, like Halo's been
I feel
around
like I'm like
for
Hello,
20
hello.
years.
Close.
You know what I mean? At least.
What?
2000 Halo.
Hello.
Yeah,
Came out
Okay, so
20
your
well, no,
headphones
it's been
are just
more than
really
that.
loud
It's
for
more
some
like
reason.
22.
Hold on.
22. Hold on, wait. Let me fix this thing because I wanted to.
Oh,
Hear
you
what
can keep
I
talking.
said. No, I want him to hear what I said. Oh, can you hear me? All right. Okay. Well, my bad.
Like-
my bad. I wanted you to be able.
We're
to hear
so.
well.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa, what is he doing?
He's fucking with the sound, the audio.
I don't need you to fuck with
Yeah.
my sound.
See what I mean? See why I didn't talk much during it? Because it's like it's gonna be.
Because
weird.
now you're gonna interrupt our
Yeah.
heavy conversation.
Yeah. I do. I'm going somewhere with the age thing on it though, because like, I want you to be a part of that conversation, like fully a part of it, where you're not distracted by Charlie, just like putting on your headphones.
Hello.
What are you
That
guys
is a
doing
little bit of
underneath the
difference.
table?
Is that better? Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you guys
You're
playing
immediately
footsie?
louder because you had to be
Wow.
louder to
Yeah.
catch up to what you were used to hearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
So, Halo's been around for 22 years at this point.
Is it
right?
really that much?
It came out 2001, 2002, somewhere in there.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around.
So it's not 21 years, 20 years, and like the thing is, they should know at this point what works. Like I get,
Yeah.
I get it's a
November
different.
15th, 2001 was the first one.
I get it.
Damn.
I get that it's been like a change in companies and everything like that. But 343 was literally Bungie people that broke off to form
Yeah.
their own thing. It's not inexperienced people. It's not
Yeah, they
like
still
a
know
random
what's
company
happening.
just bought it and was like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what to do with this. We never
Halo
worked on this.
saved post 9/11 America.
Yeah, I believe that.
Whoa.
Um,
Hot take.
but my
That's a pretty hot take.
oh, I can't wait for Amanda's birthday.
Different.
Anyways,
Wait, why does her birthday fit into this?
her birthday's
9/11.
9/11.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
I thought
wait,
she was
wait,
fucking.
wait.
Yeah,
Her
it's the day
birthday's
after
9/11?
Jack's birthday,
I
actually.
Her birthday's 9/10.
I thought she was fucking with us when she told us that.
I know a friend that's
I have a few friends
9/11.
whose birthdays are 9/11 actually.
I used
She's
to
my
have a
first
friend that
one.
was the day
And you're my
before.
first one. It's 9/10.
9/10.
After 10.
Everyone gets happy and then they get sad the day after my birthday because it's over, or 9/11. I can never tell. It's one of the two.
Anyways,
For me, it's gonna be that your birthday's over.
Yeah.
my thing is like I don't get how they can look at all that history and all of like the shit that they.
The blueprints are there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
like you guys are just ignoring it.
Like, and my thing is like, why? Like, are they just trying to do new
We
stuff?
still talking about Halo here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still talking. Yeah,
And the
yeah.
Taliban.
Yeah,
And-
Halo and the
now?
Taliban.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like
But
the
what-
blueprints to be in the. No, we're not doing that.
But the blueprints are there, and like
Yeah.
it's not even like a listening to the fans thing. It's like, dude, look at yourself.
You're just,
like,
you're
what are
just
you?
selling bread at this
Look
point.
in
Yeah.
the mirror, dog. Y'all
Yeah.
invented this shit, and we're just repeating what you invented.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Like-
Kind of like how Call of Duty never releases rank play now until like
Yeah.
5 months down the road. You know what
It's
I
like
mean?
that meme of
Yeah.
It's
Skinner
kind of like
from The Simpsons where he looks down, he's like pathetic. It's like
Yeah.
Bungie's looking over all these companies like pathetic.
Literally,
You guys
bro.
fucking
Bro,
suck at
it
making
just
Halo.
kind of
We're way
sucks because
better.
like Halo started off so hot,
Dude.
too.
Yeah.
They
Halo
did
1, 2, 3,
everything
and Reach
perfectly
are
off rip.
amazing.
I will
And
say
ODST.
that. Off rip, they did everything perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Tournament in the first month, rank play off rip, released their multiplayer a month early because they knew it was done.
Yeah.
Like they did everything right. They just never followed
It's
up.
a fun multiplayer.
It
It's a
is.
good game.
It's just they haven't added anything
No,
to
you
it.
guys have to
Yeah.
y'all even have a battle pass. Like, is it still in season 1?
The battle pass is garbage.
COD has
But is it
officially
still
surpassed
is it still the
them
first battle pass?
with their
I haven't played
content.
it in a
Well, so
minute.
what does the battle pass do for Halo?
I don't know.
I don't,
Uh,
I don't, I don't do
um,
any of that
It's,
stuff.
it's aesthetic. It's like
Yeah, it's
armor, cool stuff, cool looking. You just look cool.
That's cool with me. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's
I
all Battle
already-
Pass needs to be. I don't think
Yeah.
anything should be like Advanced Warfare was, where you can like buy better weapons.
Well, like
Okay,
it's
no,
like
supply
it's
drops
like
are
Halo
awesome,
Reach.
dude.
Like whenever my first experience with Halo was Halo Reach,
Yeah.
and like all the cool
Great
stuff you could
game.
get.
Great
right,
game.
right, fantastic. And
Incredible
fucking
game.
sad at
yeah.
the end.
this
Anyways,
is the first game that made me go like, bro, what?
Yeah,
well, no, that's a
right.
lie. Roach and Ghost dying in Modern Warfare 2 is pretty
That
fucking
one,
brutal.
dude. Modern Warfare 2 is my first campaign I played of like
Ghost was
like
the
a
best
shooting
campaign.
game,
Ghost
and
was
I
the
was
best.
just sitting there
Bro,
like,
Ghost
this
was
is
the man.
deep.
oh, you mean the character, not
The
the
character.
No,
yeah.
the game's campaign Ghost. I mean,
Oh.
that's the only
Also
one I've
was
played,
great.
but like,
Yeah.
I feel
It's the
like
best
it's amazing.
campaign to me. It's the best Call of
Yeah.
Duty campaign.
So my
MW2 is, bro.
my first Call of Duty was
It's up there too.
was Modern Warfare 2. But Halo Reach was like the first game that I played like all the way through, finished.
Word.
Like my first top 3 games really that I was super fucking into: Halo Reach, Red Dead Redemption, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Word. Mine were
Word.
definitely
I
Sonic
sucked at Modern
Adventure
Warfare
Battle
2.
2. No
Yeah.
left the shit out of that game. Loved it. Call of Duty Ghost. And honestly, nothing's really come up to the standards of Ghost and Advanced Warfare of
Mhm.
how much I've played it yet.
I'd be mad too.
Lego Star Wars was before all that for me. And
Word,
that was
word.
more like just playing along with the movies.
Bro,
That was-
Lego
that-
Star Wars was good.
Yeah,
Dude, so
it
I've been
still
like
holds
holding
up.
back from talking about Lego Star Wars this whole time. I'm no lie, been thinking of that game for the past like 30 minutes. Dude, imagine a Lego with Star Wars, Indiana Jones, all that shit, Battle Royale.
Dude,
That'd be honestly kinda sick.
Well,
Dude, that'd be fucking insane.
Honestly,
Bro,
a
whatever
little
happened-
piece of me thinks they're about to do something like that because
That'd
the
be
new
so
the new
good.
combat
Yeah.
system for the new Lego Star Wars they're coming out with, like
It
really
looks like
plays to a
yeah.
VR.
For real?
Have
wait,
you,
so sick.
have you
wait till
seen the
see it.
new
It looks
Lego
sick.
Star Wars stuff? Yeah.
No.
All I
Dude,
know,
pull up a
bro,
video of that real quick. Just like
Just the
While
video.
Yeah.
he's pulling that up, man, remember freaking the loot crates in Advanced Warfare? Why
Yeah.
hasn't that ever
Yeah.
come back?
Supply drops?
Supply drops. They were good. Like the problem with supply drops in Advanced Warfare was that you could get guns that
guns
were
that are
better
better.
than.
Yes, and I agree. That's a very, very stupid concept.
Yeah, take that out
But-
and do like what it and Black Ops 3 did. Yeah, they should have never stopped because it was amazing.
Yes, like the
Yeah.
one reason why that game was like popping in pub, like, all right, but like the loot crates and the supply drops, they were the freaking best thing. Everyone no life. those
Remember
things
the
'cause of it.
supply
Apex
drop
has them and they're
openings?
popping off. Like,
Yeah.
Like people would make YouTube videos like just bought 99 supply drops.
Right? Yeah.
Let's see what we
Like,
get.
that and, like Advanced
Bitch,
Warfare
you getting
started
everything,
that
dog.
trend.
You have 99.
And then, bro, like there's a reason Apex is the best battle royale out there right now. Like,
All
they
I
ba-
just-
haven't played-
battle
so
royales
I'm not
suck.
like huge into gaming. I haven't played like a lot of it. Oh, yep, this is it.
This makes me so happy. I love these games.
Look how fucking amazing it looks.
yeah, the
dude.
quality of that got way too good for a freaking
Lego game, right?
Yeah, but they're so good. I
Well,
think
when you
it's
sell
weird that
each
they
brick
talk
for
now.
$1,000, it's like
Yeah. Look at that. That's fucking
Wait, they sell
beautiful.
a brick for wait,
no. I
Nah,
just
he's
mean like
just
Legos are
exaggerating,
expensive.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but like you
Yeah.
actually aim in now. It's not like you put your character in a direction and he shoots and it hits.
They actually have like a
They actually
aiming
have
system.
aiming system. Like you actually, it's like skill based.
You can travel around the galaxy. Like you got free roam in this.
Yeah,
Free roam is the way it should be.
exactly. But with all that said, even
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
They fly
it's-
now.
it's like legit. They fly now. It's like legit. You could have a BR with this kind of game. Like, oh, that looks so
100%.
sick.
They can't see it on stream.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah, I
should pull it
know.
up the way-
I'm worried about showing it on stream.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
Yeah, because Disney with their Lego and Star Wars stuff are really weird with Twitch and on streaming.
Yeah.
Fucking. So no one can stream Lego Star Wars.
Well, now they'll be able to play the game because it's a game, but like showing the
Yeah.
content.
It's definitely gonna be kind of iffy.
I hate when
Yeah.
people support us and show our content to other people.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
mean that's kind of the
videos
same
just
shit
on
with music,
YouTube.
but we won't get into the
Well,
whole
I've
Kansas
tried.
City
I
shit.
thought that it wouldn't be an issue sometimes. Like,
Oh shit! The
Just
drummer
doing
for
the
the
music.
Foo Fighter died. Foo Fighters died.
What?
Wait, who did?
What?
Taylor Hawkins. Yeah.
No.
That's what Kevin just said.
Bro.
Did that just happen?
it had to have just happened. Hold on.
Where's my phone?
Taylor Hawkins, Foo Fighters, trending.
No.
The Foo Fighters family is devastated by the tragic and untimely loss of our beloved Taylor Hawkins. His musical spirit and infectious laughter will live on with all of us forever. Our hearts will go out to his wife, children, and family, and we ask that their privacy be treated with the utmost respect in this unimaginably difficult time. Damn.
Damn.
When did that go out?
He was 50 years old. It literally 7 minutes ago on the Age. 22 minutes ago on Foo Fighters Twitter themselves. Barstool 12 minutes. Like
Man,
literally the last
bro.
it just happened.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Prayers for the family, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 years old. I mean, it had to be some kind of accident. There's no. I mean,
That's
I don't know what he was
insane.
into or anything, so
Yeah.
probably,
I don't think any of I think like the Foo Fighters specifically, like none of them are
They're
into anything.
solid.
Yeah, they're like I don't think any of
Yeah.
them were into anything
What's
like super crazy.
dude? Well, I mean, what's cool at least is that they just released Studio 666.
I was honestly thinking that,
Yeah.
dude.
So it's like that was at least we
you have a
have
little
like
bit
a
of
nice
a
piece of
memento,
art.
you know?
Yeah.
Like
Sneaky,
Let's go,
thank
Sneaky.
you, dude.
Thank
Holy
you,
crap,
Sneaky.
33
love you,
month
man.
streak.
Yeah.
What a go.
Yeah, he's been here the longest. Him and my friend Mike have been here the longest.
the
What a
homie.
Mike just doesn't resub. he resubs offline. Like he doesn't even resub offline. He just like lets it keep paying and never actually even resubs.
Hey, bro, I feel that. Not gonna cap. I'm a big lurker in streams.
He's a legend. But
Big
Sneaky's a bigger legend. Sneaky's like one of my best friends.
Here it goes.
You guys would fuck with Sneaky heavy.
Word.
Sneaky, don't say any words. I know you're about to say some dumb shit.
Sneaky.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
That's nuts, though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Prayers for the
I can't
family,
believe
yeah.
that happened. Yeah.
Mm.
Crazy.
Shirt's off the rails.
Wow. And we're over here just talking about Lego Star Wars.
I mean, listen, man. I think that the looks like the mechanics would really be good in a BR. I think there's gonna be a Lego BR.
Yeah. No, for real. Like
Whatever
the-
happened to we should probably get off the gaming topic soon, but like whatever happened to the BR from Battlefield? That died.
It was
like,
just
super freaking
It
quick.
was just bad, man.
I
It was
never played
every
it.
everyone.
I never played it. He played it, I think, and told me a little bit about it. He's the lens that I live these lives
Mm.
through
Word.
right now.
Just
Until I can
imagine
get a
Evan's
PC.
my lens.
Just imagine for a moment that you're on an indoor map of a BR, indoor, where the Ewoks are from, right?
Right.
And
Dude.
imagine you're on an indoor BR and you're playing as like Finn from the new movies, and you just hear and fucking Jar Jar runs up with a red lightsaber because it's a BR and you can have whatever weapon and
Oh.
play whatever skin.
Dude, did
Bro,
you guys
freaking
ever
Sword Art Online, dude. That's what that reminded me
What
of.
was
Gun
the
Gale.
what was the Battlefront?
Battlefront? Or
1?
yeah, Battlefront.
Bro,
yeah.
Battlefront would be low-key pretty decent BR.
That's
Yeah.
a dope
Battlefront
one,
could
but
work.
also dude, what's the I was about to say the
Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, Star Wars
Star Wars
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Battlefront
So it
was.
has not a BR, but those giant game modes are effectively
Yeah.
BRs. They're fun. I love that
And,
game.
Uh,
the
it's
new
a
one.
good game.
It's
The old one's
amazing.
really good too. We played
yeah, the
we
older one's
streamed
better.
Yeah, the old one's way
I
better.
think the older
Hey,
one's
bro.
way better.
We
can just
streamed the
leave.
older one like a while back, but it
So
was
good.
so buggy. Like
Yeah.
it's still good, but it was really buggy because we were streaming it off my Xbox,
For
and at
sure.
the time it was like us. I think having us on video and that game was fucking crashing the frame rate.
Yeah.
What's the games where it was like a campaign and it was like the dude, it was I keep wanting to say the Sorcerer's Apprentice, dude. It's something Apprentice, but it's a Star Wars game. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Phantom Menace?
Don't know.
Which one?
Was it Phantom Menace?
No, it's a
dude.
game.
It's a game. You know what I'm talking about?
Darth Vader's. Force Unleashed.
Yes.
Force
Force
Unleashed, bro. Why
Those
did I
games
think
are
it's Apprentice?
incredible.
It's good.
'Cause he
the
is-
second
he is
one
an
killed
apprentice.
Dude, those games are incredible.
it.
They're fantastic.
The second one is the first one's the best one to me, but the second one, like
I never played the second one.
the second one's it's not good.
I love the first
It's
one.
not bad.
It's
but
not
it
bad,
ends,
but it's
the
not.
ending is horrible.
The first one's
Yeah.
just amazing.
Well, so the second one is like it was very rushed because
Yeah.
the first one was such a hit.
They
That,
just
like,
wanted to get something out for the
Yeah,
second.
like and like
Stupid.
some of the gameplay is really glitchy, and there's a lot of quick time events just for the sake of a quick time event, you know.
Word.
Whereas like the first one, the quick time I feel like was added into the combat really really well. You know what I mean? But I'd have played a little bit of the second one. It's not.
Not
I
it,
played.
no,
I
is it?
remember playing the first one for hours.
yeah,
like,
no,
and
that
hours
one
and
was
hours
incredible.
and hours on
So
my
good.
PSP, like all
Yeah.
the time. Like it was
Bro,
my
the PSP was goated.
dude.
I
it
had
was
Paul
fucking
Blart Mall Cop
fantastic.
on it.
That's
Damn,
such
that was a game.
That's a
No, it was a movie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
had,
okay.
Oh, okay.
I
They
had
had like the little DVDs you
Yeah,
put in
you
it.
could
They
put
had
movies.
movie
Yeah, I
versions
remember
for all
that.
the movies.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap. That PSP had the best graphics for anything out at its time, bro.
yes.
Yeah.
Like for especially handheld,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Best graphics for anything
I was
out.
too
It
broke
that was
to
my
have one.
favorite, probably like PlayStation platform was the PSP.
Yeah, I can agree
All
with
I
that.
had was a PlayStation 2, dog.
And they had like a thing where you could merge, like you could play games off your
Bro,
PlayStation
memory
3
cards. What's up?
on the PSP.
Really?
Like there was a way
Memory
to
cards?
connect
Memory
them.
cards.
See,
and then that-
that's way before its
worst.
time.
They
I
were
had
horrible.
Madagascar 2 on there.
The worst.
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you don't see that anymore.
No.
You don't see that at all now. And
Other than like, Switch is the closest thing because you can make it a handheld.
Switch is
within
way
itself,
better than the PSP.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, Switch is better than the PSP. But like, the PSP is as he said is just way ahead of its time.
yeah,
I mean, the
like,
PSP
honestly,
came out when I was in like elementary school.
honestly, the PSP is just a Switch if you really think about it. Because
No.
no, hear
No.
me out, because you can connect it
Bro,
to your PS3 and still like be able to stream games off of your PS3 onto your PSP.
agreed. Have y'all seen the Steam? Yeah, the Steam Deck. I was
The
just
Steam
about to
Deck
mention
looks
that.
nuts.
It looks crazy.
With Steam
dude.
Deck.
It's a Switch, but Steam made it, and they can play like. They're trying to get most of their
Like
Steam
PC
games, but you can play PC games on your like
Interesting.
little handheld Steam
I kinda want
Switch
that.
device.
I would
And
like
there's
that.
like a little trackpad you can
I'm about to
use.
search it
Yeah.
up.
There's Joy Cons. It actually looks pretty intense. I'm waiting for like to see if it actually like
If it performs,
I wanna
well.
get a-
performs well. But
I want to get a Quest
bro,
eventually
yes.
because
Those
like
things
I
look
want
insane.
I wanted a PC but I think the way that I'm gonna go is I'm gonna get a Switch, then I'm gonna get a Quest, and then I'm gonna get a PC.
I'd
and
go for
that's the one.
PC first, but I'm biased. So
Well, it's so expensive. That's what it looks like,
I guess.
dude.
it's just like you can just
drop
I don't know,
that in
PC's the shit.
drop that in the Discord real quick.
It looks pretty awesome.
The wait list on that thing is long, bro. Are they even out yet? I don't even think they're out yet. Then if
It's a
there's a
wish
wait
list,
list,
man.
right?
Do you remember when Google had like a gaming thing that they were about to
Did
come out with?
they?
Yeah, it was like really
Yes.
really weird.
It was called I get notifications for it, like emails from YouTube, because if you have YouTube Premium, they try and give you 3 free months.
Mm.
It's what's it called?
It's
Is
some
it a
kind of
device or is it like
no,
a
it's kind of like an
No.
application but it has like games on it. It
kinda
basically
like,
turns
you know,
your
like
PC
Xbox
into a
Game
gaming
Pass
PC.
type thing?
Yeah, but
Kind of, yeah, but it's its own platform.
Google Stadia.
Or
yes,
yeah, that's
Stadia. It was
yeah.
terrible. It does not work.
Google's
Thank
been
you.
trying new things.
Google. It was not a good idea. It was a good idea in theory, but it just did not
Didn't
work.
work.
Do you
at
remember
all.
Google Glass?
I do.
I do.
They were like, I remember like,
Barely.
dude, my mother does tons of stuff with like art and stuff, and she
Mhm.
was at like she was at an art show, and she said a dude came in with like a monocle that was like, a Google Glass.
That's amazing.
It was like a monocle, but it was a Google Glass.
That's pimp.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
See, now I wish I was friends with like the Tony Stark equivalent of our planet, so we can, because you know that like
Elon
the
Musk.
Yeah.
just come
Yeah.
hang out at the Fahrenheit for like 2 hours and meet some.
but that's what I'm saying. There's definitely these tech like giants that have some straight up
Some
like
crazy shit.
they've got a
Tech
HUD.
gurus.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like they put on glasses and
like
they
it's
see their
yeah,
health
it's
bar
like basically like Tony Stark's basement.
Yeah.
Like Free Guy.
like in Free Guy.
I haven't seen Free Guy yet.
I watched that on a
I've
plane.
never seen it
Is
either.
it
Was
that
it good?
one's really good.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, it was
It's on
better. I
Disney
thought it was
Plus.
gonna suck.
That's what I
Yeah.
saw.
And I started watching it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is like Ready Player One, but like different."
Did you
Augmented reality. I think when games start going to augmented reality, I think that's when I quit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so, bro. I feel like that's some creepy shit. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like when you like legitimately. Have you guys ever seen Sword Art Online?
No,
The
but
anime?
I know
Not
what you're
enough.
talking about.
I've seen a
yeah.
little bit,
but like
a
when
tiny
it
bit.
goes to the whole thing where you put a headset on, you just lay in your bed and you're like completely in a virtual reality. I don't know if I'm participating.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna
That's
let
a
y'all
little
have
bit
your
too
fun.
much,
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Because I like being in fresh air and like birds.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
Yeah.
not
nature.
augmented reality. That's
no,
VR.
no,
Oh, is that
no,
VR? It's
no,
different shit?
but like still, it's-
Augmented reality is
Bro,
better.
I reduced fat. I was fucking with you until you said that. I'm sorry.
Yo, everyone.
He
hates
says that
Sword
about
Art Online.
everything. He says that about everything. There's nothing he likes except Pokemon Arceus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
not
the only
bad.
piece of
He
content
probably
he
likes
likes.
the Batman.
He probably likes Digimon.
Oh,
Dude.
Digimon was good. I love Digimon.
Digimon.
I had like the little tin
Digimon
cards
monsters.
somewhere.
Did
Yeah, like you know how they had like their Pokemon
Bro,
cards or whatever,
why
but they
don't
were
they-
tin.
Why don't they have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in stores anymore?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
They
cards
do.
are in
They're at
store.
Walmart.
And
No.
GameStop.
Yeah,
Dude, they're in
Dude,
a
we
lot
saw
of
Here they are.
Walmart.
stores.
We saw Walmart Yu-Gi-Oh cards the other day.
I go
Really?
every other day
Yeah.
because I want to buy Pokemon cards. And
Bro,
there never are.
there's
any.
always
There's
a
a
lot
ton
of
of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You're looking
There's
in the wrong
never
spot,
Yu-Gi-Oh
man.
cards whenever I look at Walmart.
You
Where do you
live
look
in
at?
Charlotte.
I live on 521, but
But you
No,
live far
dude.
enough. You live like close enough to a bunch of people that they're all buying
Look,
them
look,
up.
after this, let's
I
go to
just never see
Walmart
them even
because
displayed.
Dude, I'm
Charlie.
down.
It's only
yeah,
Magic
right.
and
Like,
they
and
don't even
we'll,
have
we'll
Pokemon
get him
cards.
some Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
definitely
down.
am
Hey,
down.
I'm kind of, let's wait till tomorrow when I have money, but like,
Shit.
Oh, nah, but like Walmart just got to be 24/7. We could walk around. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down to
and
go
we
walk
can lay
around, but
down
I'm
on
not buying
furniture.
No, yeah. Just get Charlie to buy it for you.
We
Be
can
like,
lay
hey,
down
Charlie,
on furniture.
you wanted to prove it to me. Prove it to me.
Nick, what'd you say?
We can lay on the furniture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You were here for that, right? The quote.
I don't
I
think
think he
so.
was
I
was
think-
tuned out.
Oh.
was
Oh
He was on
yeah,
the
I was
couch.
definitely over on the couch vibing,
Yeah.
dude.
He just wasn't watching
So
the
the-
podcast, even though he was here for it to be live.
Hey, bro, I was here. I was living it.
Where's the yearbook
Sort
at,
of.
Charlie?
Technically, you weren't living.
It's
it.
under all your stuff.
I think Bakugan
I think I'm
was
gonna
like
get it on.
Why?
biggest waste of
I
everything.
want to show him the quote.
What about a Beyblades?
Beyblades
Oh,
were fucking
hey,
cool.
so
Love
you know what we need to
Beyblades.
do next year? You guys need to go to Ichiban with me.
What's that?
I'm down to go to
Ichiban is this
Ichiban.
anime convention
Anemon convention.
Interesting.
at
Oh, I'm
Concord.
100% down.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's crazy? My friend actually went. I had to work that day.
Well,
I could have gone, but
Dude.
I tried to get him to buy me shit.
it's great. And when I was there was this dude who brought he brought like this big ass suitcase, right?
Yeah.
And then he has like this dish, like this big dish.
Word.
And I was like, "What is that?" And he was like, he puts up the suitcase, clicks it open, unfolds the top, and it's just different. Not Bakugan. What are they called? The
Beyblades.
Beyblades.
Bro,
in there.
Beyblades are the shit.
Wow.
And you could combine different ones and make different ones.
What?
And he was like,
the
"Make one, and we'll
fuck?
duel."
He said,
And
"Make one."
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
yeah, and we did. I fucking
Y'all
whooped his
battled?
ass.
Did you win?
No, I lost. He was really good.
You didn't let it rip.
This man
How the
had
fuck can you be good at Beyblades?
this man
Just pull
had a
you harder than
case.
someone
There's
else?
I mean, look, if there's gonna be someone who's good at Beyblades, it's the guy that carries around a suitcase full of Beyblades.
Yeah.
I'm not
This
gonna
is
cap.
so
If I
weird.
beat
That
the
are
kid
different,
with a
like,
suitcase
pieces.
full of Beyblades,
This
I'm
man
I'm
walked
gonna
up to this
be
convention and was
pretty
like, "You know what? There's a lot of events going on here, but I'm gonna fucking host the event." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this, he came
feel
to
you.
play. You know,
That's so
he
sick.
came to hustle everybody.
Oh,
hyped. He came
100%.
to beat 'em all.
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't come to hustle anyone. If you have a suitcase, everyone thinks you're good at Beyblade.
Well, no.
Yeah.
But
What he
think about
should have
this.
showed up. He should have shown up with like one Beyblade in like a paper bag.
Unless unless that
A
dude
little
was
Ziploc baggie.
the plant. You know what I mean? Like he's not actually the dude. The dude that owns the case is actually
like
coming.
that Michael
Yeah.
Jackson
He's
music
coming later.
video with
Yeah.
Paul McCartney,
Yeah,
where
exactly.
they drink the juice and he beats the guy in the arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen? You guys have seen Squid Game, right?
I
No,
have
I've not seen it.
Fuck. Well, I'm not
Don't
about to say
plan
anything.
on it.
man.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that show's kind of overrated.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not
think
gonna
you can
watch
say
it
it's
either.
overrated if you haven't seen it.
I've
bro.
heard it's pretty
so
good.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
It's
but
good.
I still don't really plan on watching it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's still amazing.
I've heard it's good. I'm just not interested.
Yeah,
It's
you know
like-
what I mean?
I don't know. I
I
watched
think
it.
I
as,
feel like I've
right when
already
it came
watched
out.
it just by everyone talking about it.
Yeah, I get that vibe too. It's just one of those things
Yeah.
where like, if I hadn't seen Bird Box before everybody had started watching fucking
I
Bird
wouldn't have
Box, I
watched
would.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have watched
See,
I
it.
watched
that's what
it.
happened with me with Squid Game. I watched it like right when it came out, and then it started getting way overhyped, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "No one's gonna like this
Watched the
anymore."
first episode and couldn't bother to watch the rest. I feel the same exact way.
But you didn't watch the first episode.
But I didn't think I need to.
Dude, it's crazy how many of these kids in these yearbooks have kids of their own now.
Isn't that nuts?
That's how it is,
Dude,
man.
Bro, I freaking know someone that just got married after like 3 months.
Ooh, she's
Oh
on
my
Of
drugs.
like, wait, no, sorry,
Creighton,
wrong,
please
no, sorry,
stop.
wrong, sorry. They had a
Sorry.
kid after 3 months of marriage.
Say her full
I feel like
name.
that's like way too.
What is her
Oh, there it
first,
is.
last, and mid name?
Oh shit, you bookmarked it. That's sweet of you, Charlie.
Got to. Oh
Wait,
look,
what
there's Skater
did-
Boy.
Leave those in there.
What? Why is there
Leave
holes?
those in there.
Leave those in there.
Okay.
There's DNA on there that cannot be
Oh
found.
my gosh.
There's stars at the state fair. You shoot them out with a BB gun.
So,
If you
like-
get the whole star, you win something.
Nice.
It's a thing.
Hey, do you want me to read my quote to you,
Go
or
for
do
it,
you want to
bro.
read it yourself?
I mean, if whichever one you want, man.
Give
Here.
it to me so that I can show him, because he needs
Okay.
to see you for
when
this
you
picture.
when you get it back or give it back, I want to look through some of those pictures while we talk about.
Oh
stuff.
wait, I've heard about this. I think I heard you guys talking about this on the podcast though.
I'm going to grab another beer.
Do your thing, bro.
Fuck it, bro. Grab me one.
Which one do you want?
Pick a color, any
Wait,
color.
this is the same person.
That is that person right there.
This is the same person.
That's you.
This
That's
does not
crazy.
look like you. I'm not gonna
It
count.
looks more like Evan, right?
It
Or
looks
not
like your
Evan,
name's
Nick.
Billy.
doesn't
in
it?
that
It
picture.
does, yeah. During my
What
free
the
time,
fuck?
I enjoy going to Walmart and sleeping onto the
Fucking
display furniture. It
racist.
isn't very relaxing to me. It is very relaxing to me. Excuse me.
It's a good quote.
Nice quote.
It's a nice quote.
I don't think I have a quote in my
Sorry.
They didn't allow my
yearbook.
quote.
Yeah, they didn't allow my quote either.
Aren't they
I
some
don't know.
bitches?
No, I think I do. I think no. You know what? I think they just put a random one in my freaking yearbook.
They
Not gonna
probably
cap.
did. I think they did the same thing for me.
In mine, I said, fuck bitches, get muffins. And they were like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
You should have
Nah,
said
that's
freak
real.
bitches get muffins.
Well, it still says bitches, Evan. That's the
Freak.
problem.
Yeah.
Female dogs
That's a good
get
point.
muffins.
One of my favorite memes of all time is like this Asian dude and this white dude, and they're next to each other in the yearbook. And one's quote is, yeah, one day I sat next to this white dude at the cafeteria and we just became friends. And the other guy said, yeah, one day I just sat next to this Asian dude at the cafeteria and we became friends.
Have you
That's
so
kinda
have you
sick.
seen the thing where people start like time stamping like episodes of shows as their
Yes.
quote?
Yep.
And like
And then you go,
No.
yeah, and like one's
it'll
from
be like
the
a
office.
sex scene. Oh, or yeah, or that.
I
And-
don't know if I
and-
like that.
Bro, here's
No,
the thing.
no,
I
no.
feel like that's definitely awesome, but I feel like you'd have to actually do something a little meaningful.
Yeah, it's like
No,
an
but it's
Easter egg for your
hilarious.
future
Yeah.
family.
Because
Yeah.
like people go back and like there's one for The Office and like they're like season 3 episode whatever this timestamp and like they go to the episode and it's like Michael saying I should have burned this place down when I had the chance.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's pretty funny, but like,
Yeah,
Because
They're
it's like a
definitely not
way
gonna
to
put
get
that
in.
the yearbook.
It's a way
Yeah.
to get in what you want to say without like saying it. You know.
I should've burned
Aroused
this place.
females acquire nourishment.
I was reading that. Yeah.
I like that. Very meaningful.
What?
I don't
What?
know.
Fuck
Aroused
bitches, get
female-
muffins.
Bro, so
What is happening?
random thought, but
Why
y'all
are we
get-
changing get to acquire? That's just what I want to ask.
I like acquire. I like acquire way better. I like arouse and acquire.
I like a liar.
They're both A words. You know what I mean? I like that one
Love
too.
big A words. You
Yeah.
know?
I like interest.
Sorry.
For
my
those
my
of you
brain
who
just
don't
goes to
know.
so many places so
Evan,
quick.
what were you saying?
Interest.
Dude, see, I wish my freaking high school had stuff like that.
Your high school didn't have yearbooks?
We didn't have no. I thought I was looking at the welding picture.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Y'all didn't have yearbooks? What the
I was
fuck?
looking at the welding
I was
picture,
so
bro.
shook. I was like, "What do you mean you guys didn't have
Nah,
this?"
bro,
We're
we
like,
were too
"Fuck
poor,
y'all, you
dude.
don't even remember."
Yo, these porters are fucking weird. Did you take a sip yet?
No, well, yeah, I've had this one before. I just haven't opened mine. Hold on.
Wait,
Dude,
which
I
one
can't
did you
believe
get,
people
Nick?
drink this. I'm gonna
Which
try
one
to
did you
drink
get?
it. Dude,
Huh?
you don't have a fucking
Oh, you got the
opener,
coffee
right?
one.
Oh yeah, there's one right here too. I just
Oh,
wanted to
word?
fucking do it.
Yeah, you're right. You should just break shit.
What's up, bro?
Oh wait.
Nothing.
You got this?
Oh my god, dude.
What? Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Jesus.
Did you like
Was
that?
that loud in the thing?
So
Oh no, it
loud.
was so loud. I
screamed.
felt
I-
my own scream.
Give me one, bro. I'll pass one. I'll
I
pass
hope
one through
all
this-
of you
through
felt my
OBS,
own
bro.
scream.
Kevin, catch, dude. I just threw it to you.
Guys,
Okay.
It'll be there in one.
I
to two
thought this
business
said
days.
labradoring, and there was
What's a
picture-
labradoring, bro? I don't know if I
no.
want
This
to know.
says laboring, and there's
Oh.
a picture of her
I
washing
feel like
a dog.
labradoring. Like, I feel like that's some
You need to
crazy.
stop.
sex
You need to
posi-
stop
Yeah.
drinking.
I need to stop drinking right now.
Labrador.
Or are you are we talking about future?
You said Labrador.
That
Labrador.
doesn't sound right.
Labradoring is basically like you raise labs.
Right.
I'm
To
cool
go
with
to
that.
doors. You know what I mean?
Labrador, Labradoring. What a
Y'all ever
Labrador.
watch those
Dog
shows where they,
Labrador.
like raise pit bulls?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
It's like
I'm
you ever
sorry.
watch those shows where they like raise pit bulls?
I've seen the shows where they like train service dogs
Ha-
and
have-
that kind of stuff.
Have you seen the one dude on YouTube that raises like the massive pit bulls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
He had
Like,
like,
the one
Snapchat
whose
stories,
head's
right?
as big as your torso.
Yes.
That
like,
sounds awesome.
Those ones are insane.
They're like
Ooh.
they're like $100,000 dogs.
Speaking
Yes.
of dogs, like it's a fever dream that I didn't think was real until I realized it was real.
What?
Have you guys ever heard of the show Mr. Pickles?
No.
yes.
Oh, you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
fucking
So
weird.
it's an Adult
What?
Swim show where this dog is possessed by a demon, and
What?
kills people.
What the
It's
fuck?
gnarly. dog.
But his
It's
owners thinks he's
gnarly.
just a normal dog, and I think the mom
Hey,
or the
Mr.
dad is
Pickles.
like, is he actually possessed? And then the theme song for it is Mr. Pickles. Like
Yeah,
somebody
it's
screaming.
a different show. Dude.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Kinda
It's
reminds
like
me of like BoJack Horseman, but like not really.
it reminds
I was about to say
me-
BoJack is not.
It reminds me more of Super Jail than anything.
BoJack's
Speaking of which,
incredible.
did you guys watch Super Jail?
No idea
oh,
what that
you
is.
guys are missing out. Okay, so
Wait.
fucking
We're all missing out on a lot of stuff. Is what this
Ooh,
podcast.
I've never
is
watched
about.
Forrest
Oh,
Gump.
yeah.
Look, so you know what the
He's
Arctic
had to mention that.
Monkeys music video looks
Or
like
Game of
for what I
Thrones.
want to do, or
Yeah.
what I want to do. Oh, do I want to know? Yeah, the music
Wait,
video
wait,
for.
wait.
Curious
Re
to
say
see
that
where this
entire
you know
sentence
the
again.
music video for
This is
Do I Want to Know?
Hermes, the racial injustice sock puppet.
Okay.
Oh, word.
I don't know another way to describe the
I'm not gonna
animation,
use
but
them.
watch the
Just
music
wearing
video
it.
for that,
Yeah,
and it
to
looks
scare
just
Nick.
like it.
Okay.
Anyways, Super Jail's about this. It's
Super
kind of like
Jail.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but with like
Jail.
but rated R and with jail.
Okay, word.
And he's like killing inmates every fucking
Damn.
episode. Yeah,
Through
through
Charlie
ridiculous.
or
The
Yo,
warden.
chill.
The
Yo,
warden,
Do you have
my
any
bad.
more
Okay,
Reese's?
word.
Through like ridiculous circumstances. You mean
Maybe.
Kit Kats or Reese's?
Bro,
Reese's,
those Reese's
bro.
eggs are fucking.
Well, he gave us Kit Kats earlier.
He's gonna.
so I know.
Charlie's gonna go give me his eggs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, did I say that on
anyways.
the podcast?
Huh?
I said that out loud.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
brother.
you did. You
Yeah,
laid
I'm
down
excited
thick
for
there.
his eggs.
Oh.
You don't?
R.I.P. the Reese's
Fuck.
eggs.
So the warden is like a very insecure man child, basically, and like
I don't
he
know if
gets
I'd work
into
with
weird
those.
scenarios with the prisoners.
I
Like there's
apologize.
this one prisoner that he's in love with, and he's like always trying to get with him. And like he like hosts this dance party, and like these atomic sharks there around the prison like eat the prisoners by accident.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's kind of like Metalocalypse.
This
and
is
like,
Super Jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like Metalocalypse in that they end up killing their fans all the time by accident,
Interesting.
or they just don't give a fuck and kill their fans anyway.
Word.
Boys,
You guys ever
Boys.
watch Metalocalypse?
men. No,
No,
no.
dude, you guys are missing.
Man.
We're missing out a lot, guys. What is our next topic of discussion for Off the Rails? It needs to. I want to get into a serious conversation with
I
everyone.
kind of do too.
What is your religion?
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. We're not
Okay,
doing
Yeah,
that.
thank
we're
God.
gonna pass
Dude,
on
that would have
one.
been a fun one.
Yeah,
It
it
would
would
have
be.
been-
It would be
a lot of
fun.
I feel like that would get pretty deep.
It would get deep, but it would also get
Like mine would-
canceled.
Yeah, I was gonna say my shit would. People would.
Charlie would
upset
have
with me.
zero
Aliens,
viewers.
real or
every
not?
Wait,
week.
wait,
Just
wait. Hold
kidding.
on, hold on, hold on. Is this our senior yearbook, Charlie?
No, I think that's our freshman yearbook.
This is our freshman yearbook.
Dude, I'm
I
gonna find
believe
a,
so.
I'm gonna find a topic randomizer.
Aliens,
Oh,
real
do
or
that,
not?
do that.
What'd you say?
Aliens, real or not?
Yes, totally real.
Dude, yeah. Have you not seen all the shit the Pentagon released? Like,
No.
it was like right after COVID started. Me and him
What?
were in here. Do you remember that? We
Guys.
showed it on
No, I know. I'm talking about he. He doesn't know about it.
I
Okay.
did not see
yeah.
it, no.
This is it, dude.
This is why
I found
Twitter's
it.
important.
But save that.
Twitter's
Well, I need
stupid.
to follow
So-
these Twitter accounts. What are they Twitter
So the government
It's not-
basically
it's like the
confirmed that
news.
aliens exist because they released all this footage of like, hey, like we don't know what this is, but like here's footage of like this stuff basically zooming around cameras. It's
Okay,
not like
so-
just a like a little lens flare or like like a little speck that could be anything.
It's like
Can we
It's
pull
like-
something like
When
this up?
Biden was elected, he had to
Yeah.
sign a bill, and in that bill, there was a clause that said, after 6 months of this being passed, the Pentagon has to release anything they have on all UFOs they have documented,
Actual.
and then they did, and there's real footage of real UFOs.
Can we watch it on stream?
yeah, we watched it on stream when it came out.
I think so. Yeah.
Do you guys know
Pull
who
it up.
Tom DeLonge is?
Who's that?
The old lead singer from Blink-182. He's the lead singer for Angels and Airwaves.
Okay.
So he's one of the people. If you watch this Joe Rogan podcast from a few years ago,
Is
he
he the
was on
one
there
with all
talking about
the-
aliens and like all
Is he
this
the one with all the
shit.
tattoos? Like he was in a plane
Uh,
crash.
No. That's Travis Barker.
Oh,
He-
okay.
that's the
Yeah,
drummer.
yeah, yeah.
That's the drummer. The old lead singer, his name's Tom DeLonge, and he's like he quit the band basically to dedicate his life to figuring out like aliens and shit like that because he fully believed in it. And he, I guess, helped discovered some of, not discovered, but he helped like
I'm not playing the audio.
broadcast like the footage and everything that everyone is
So-
knowing as true now, like this stuff.
Mm.
And basically the entire Joe Rogan podcast, he's just like, you're
Against
an idiot.
the wind.
He said that to Joe Rogan.
No. Joe Rogan
That
basically
looks like
thought
a
he was an
UFO.
idiot.
Uh-huh.
And then now it's like at the point where all of his stuff he was saying got proved right. and now
Bro, that's actually
it's
kind of
like
It's awkward for me.
Like
Yeah,
they
he
keep
kinda looks like a
rotating.
dick now.
Now, so this is just one instance. So here's
so it
another
looks like
instance.
a video game.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does kind of, don't it?
It's moving incredibly fast right there. Like this is from so far away. And then boom, they lock on. And it's going
That's
like
crazy.
absurdly fast.
What the fuck is that?
Well, this is footage from the pilots, or not? This is dialogue from the pilots. Sorry,
So is there,
stream
like-
for not showing.
Is there like anything else like other than this?
There's plenty of videos. They're all just very similar because it's
Ah.
all black and white. Like because it's usually thermal vision.
The only the only thing I have against this is what what if the government is pulling like a Nessie on us? You know.
Probably. There's a lot more footage than this. This is just a quick little The Guardian clip.
Interesting.
But Joe Rogan had what's his name? He had a pilot who's like a he was a colonel in the Air Force. Commander Fravor, that's his
I
name.
think I might know what you're talking about. You're talking
Yeah.
about how you worked on him or something.
No, that's Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar
Ah.
worked at S4 at Area 51.
He's the one they killed, right?
Worked.
No, he's alive. He worked at S4 in Area 51, and for me to even begin to explain to you what he did would be like trying to explain the entire plot of the Da Vinci Code in 5 minutes.
Damn.
Like,
That's very possible.
I mean, yeah, but
sure.
you know what? I did set the bar kind of low.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. It's a lot of information, and but it's delved into very deeply on Joe's podcast with both Commander Fravor and Bob Lazar, and then also Lex Friedman's podcast with Commander Fravor as well. It's like a 4.5
Interesting.
hour podcast.
Damn.
Yeah, like they go in on it. Like that's all they talk about, and it's nuts. It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
I believe in aliens. Is what I'm trying to say.
One thing I
For
don't
sure,
believe
for
in
sure.
is-
You guys want to do a randomizer topic?
Yeah, I'm down.
Down. I feel like you already have one. I'm
Well,
scared.
no. Here's the thing. So there's
Okay.
topics, right? And then I'm gonna have you guys help me pick. Okay.
Okay.
So there's anyone, business, couples, family, or essays.
So it's topics.
Like
Are
so it's
those
gonna
the
be-
topics,
These
or
are
is
the
it
categories
okay?
of the topics. So it's anyone, like us,
Yeah.
business, like us, couples,
Like
like
us.
you two,
Wait.
Yes.
family,
We'll see, yes.
like me and my mom,
We-
and essays.
No, definitely not.
And I
essays,
can't say a
please.
joke about that one.
About essays?
Yeah,
That's the joke.
that is the joke.
Oh, I get it. Because essays are hard.
Essays are hard and tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
essays are
Yeah.
hard.
I don't know, bro.
Thank
I wrote a lot of essays.
I'm down for any of those categories.
Any of them? You guys want me to pick?
Yeah,
Pick a
randomize it,
category.
bro.
Yeah.
Randomize that.
Can I
with
not
two
pick
thumbs.
couples?
Go for it. Pick
Try
couples.
couples, dude.
I'm picking couples 'cause I think this will be cute. And so with this one, we're gonna just relate it to each of us, not like
Okay.
not like if we were a couple. Actually, you know what? What about like it's couples and y'all two are the couple, and then me and Creighton are the couple?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds fun. Do you want to be my significant other?
Are you down to be
I'll
my
your
SO, dude?
I'll
Bro,
be
you
your
know, as long as you take
significant
me out
other.
on a date first.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna treat you good.
Sorry, I'm
Word,
like
word.
walking down memory lane.
Dude, yeah, you're locked. All right, you
Where are
ready?
you taking me though?
Wherever you want to go,
Damn, I'm in.
but you don't get to pick.
Okay.
You're
I
just
give you
gonna
what, like
you're
three
you're not gonna
choices?
know you want to go there.
I'm
Okay.
completely like
I'm down.
You'll want to be there once you get there, though.
I'm down.
I'm gonna redo it real quick. All right. Do you consider emotional cheating as wrong as physical cheating?
I think it's more
Yeah.
wrong than physical
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Define
Yeah.
emotional cheating.
Emotional cheating is you and me are in love, right?
Yep.
We're married, we have kids.
Yep.
I find another woman, and I'm not going and sleeping with her. I have, but it's not
Okay.
like that's not the normal thing. I'm like giving myself to her, like emotionally, like she's the person I'm now confiding in
you're-
instead of you. You are no longer the person I trust most and care
Yeah,
about
that,
the
that,
most.
That definitely hurts deep.
Yeah. I would
Cuts
rather
deep.
I would rather my wife if I'm like a stay-at-home dad and my wife's a businesswoman, I would rather her just fuck random dudes than her like
Give up on you emotionally.
give up on me. Yeah, I would rather her be her like the
I
person
feel
she
like either one, I'm out.
Really?
Really?
Either one?
I
feel
think
like either
cheating
one
is
and I'm
just
out.
such like a thing I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
No, I mean, don't
something
get me wrong. If no one knows, like,
yeah,
if,
yeah,
but like I could be like, you could talk me into like an open relationship. Like if I was like,
I'm way too old school for that.
Really?
Man. Yeah. Way
yeah,
too
no,
old.
don't get me
I've been-
wrong. I don't
I've
think
been
I'd
kinda
enjoy
on the
it, but
fence
like,
about that here lately. Like I've been like toying with the idea of maybe having an open relationship.
Nick, are you gonna fucking take that? He's right there.
I mean, we have an understanding with each other.
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
both
yeah,
like we
absolutely.
both
I
like
don't
we
think I could
both
do an
like
open
women.
relationship here, man.
Absolutely,
I'm not
We're
gonna
just
lie.
in this relationship for
For
financials.
I'm the
Yeah, for
only
tax
man. I'm
purposes.
the only man for you.
And we
Only-
both
only
like
dude,
Batman.
man.
The only
I
Bat-
can't- I
the
can't-
That's
Batman.
so fucking
Can't
romantic,
explore it.
dude. It's the
Yeah.
cutest shit I've ever heard. I couldn't leave, or I couldn't be with anyone else anyway. Evan's like, he's my one true only.
One and true, one and only one.
That
bro.
dick's
Alright.
that good, huh?
That's that
Oh
good,
yeah,
man.
it's really the knees.
Whoa!
Kneecaps, bro.
What, dude?
I get it. I get
Have
it.
you seen his? Look at him.
Do you
I don't even have to
these
see the skin. The
kneecaps, bro?
jeans like
Come on.
outline it perfect.
There is so much seen hair in this
Whoa.
in this
Knees, yes.
yearbook.
Knees.
Knees.
Knees. Alright. So we're gonna do a topic from each one.
Okay.
Okay.
Do another
I'm
one
ready.
from that one.
Alright, so this is gonna be anyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to
okay?
explore this relationship me and Evan
Yeah,
are building.
come on.
Oh, you guys want to do another couples one? Well, I already did it. Anyone.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go
okay,
back and
fine.
forth. So we'll do an anyone and then couples, and then a different
Okay.
thing and then couples.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always couples.
It's always couples.
Alright.
It's always sunny.
Anyway,
Alright. Well, the first one, I'll just read this one. It says, "What book has changed one of your long-held opinions?" But I feel like, do you guys read?
I read.
I read.
I read, but I feel like,
Only thing I've read extensively is the Hunger Games books
well, did it change one of your long-held opinions?
about how the government should murder our teenagers. Yeah, totally.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
they
I'm gonna
do.
have to stand with Evan on this.
My
Should I change the
You
topic?
love the Hunger Games? I do too.
my
The books were
no.
amazing.
I'm
Movies
into
were good
this.
as well.
I think
Okay.
what changed my perspective on stuff is kind of like probably like some of Tom Green stuff or not Tom Green, John Green stuff.
What specific from it?
Probably Looking for Alaska.
What did it change of yours?
Really? That's actually crazy, Kate. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought you were talking about what I said. Just about like how to approach people with like mental illness. You know what I mean?
Oh, I feel
Because
you.
like
I like that.
because like, is her name Alaska? Her name's Alaska, right?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The it's got to be because the book's called Looking for Alaska. For whatever reason, I'm thinking Alexandra, and that's not right. I don't think
Wait, did it ever become a movie?
Looking for Alaska. I don't know. I know that. So John Green like fucking killed it like 4 times in a row or
Oh,
whatever.
wait, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about
Because he
Paper
had
Towns.
The Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns.
I love Paper
and,
Towns.
Paper Towns is
fucking
cool.
something else. I can't remember what
Stand
it is.
by me.
No, that's Stephen
How
Covey.
come
Old
you guys'
Yeller.
go-to
Did you
is just
say
Stand By
freaking,
Me?
I did say Stephen Covey.
Wait, list
Oh.
those movies again. Which ones did you say?
Books. I
Oh,
know they're
okay.
books. They're also movies too. I think Fault in Our Stars,
Fault in
Looking
Our
for
Stars.
Alaska, Paper Towns, and there's a 4th one, and I can't remember the 4th.
I feel
Oh,
like
Counting Catherines. That's
Oh,
what it
okay.
is. Something like that.
I need to
yeah.
watch a couple of those because like those are like Fault in Our Stars was. I mean, it was very very emotional, but I
It's-
liked it.
It's definitely like how you get into his work.
Yeah.
It's like the first level. You know
'Cause,
what I
like,
mean?
Yeah.
What was that movie called, bro? It's with like Emma Watson.
Perks of a Wallflower?
Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's kind of like the same thing.
Great
That's one of
movie.
Yeah.
Love
Great
that
book.
movie so much.
No,
bro.
no. Book, bro.
I actually
got
read
the
that book.
I got the book during
I actually read that book.
COVID. Dude, I've read it twice. It's so good.
It's short.
Yeah, I want to read it again. I really like it. It's like just like a journal entry. So each chapter and stuff is just like a specific day and like journal entry, and you just go through and read like the actual just thoughts.
I found
Dude,
Baby Charlie. Sorry.
He is
Go
so
ahead.
locked in on
Oh my
this.
god.
No, I'm sorry. I like happened to glance down. I'm still listening, but look at that.
Was it me?
It's him.
God damn it.
Oh wait, pass me this book.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to like. I
My
know this is
long-standing opinion that got changed from reading books is that books are always better. My thing is, what I chose to start doing is watching all of the stuff before I read its corresponding book.
deep.
So like
yeah,
like
that's
right
the
now
way to do
I
it.
just finished Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like back in like September. I'm on book 3 of Harry Potter already.
Oh damn. Those things
Dude,
are
the first
beefy.
two, the first 2 are not that beefy. The third one's a
Okay.
little beefy. The fourth one's where they get
They
beefy
start
as
getting
fuck.
buck.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 are all fucking like giant.
Word.
3's amazing. All of them are amazing so far, by the way. Like, I will say book 1 and 2, there's a lot more info than in the first 2 movies.
I
Now, book
can't
3
agree with
is
that, though.
almost like there's a couple little things that aren't in the movie that are in the book, especially toward the end. But, like, overall, they do a pretty great job of putting the book to the screen.
I feel like the one, like she was saying, like Kat saying here, like, honestly, the Hunger Games movies, I feel like as one of the best ones that they've portrayed from the books.
Yeah, I can see that.
So from me, my thing is watching the movies or shows, whatever it is you're watching, and then reading the books, I think lends itself to, one, making you enjoy the books a little more.
Yes.
Because
I can
they
agree with
are
that.
they are a little better.
I did that with the Divergent series.
Holes.
with-
Holes is probably the best translation.
Holes is probably the best translation.
Never read it, but I can believe it.
With Game of Thrones, it's the best way to. I think the best way to read those books is to watch the show first, because then you're doing half the work of creating the characters in your brain. Because there are sometimes like where he's literally describing 2 people and what they look like, and it takes 2.5 pages.
Yeah.
damn.
What
And
the
like, and that's
fuck?
it's good. It works, and it,
Yeah.
like he does that creatively. Like it's not boring, but
I feel
at
like
the
that'd
same
be boring,
time,
but I believe you.
at the same time, it autofills a lot, and you can focus more on the actual plot that's going on, because the plot is so much
Okay.
different.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, the thing that helps the most, is I have a lot more pity for people who make movies and shows that get things wrong or leave things out based on when I look at it and think about how would you make this?
Yeah.
How would you
Yeah.
make this make sense, like, comparative to the rest of the story of this thing? Like in Harry Potter,
The first movie sucks.
have we
It
all
does
watched
suck.
Harry Potter?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how in
I
Prisoner,
think so.
you know how in Prisoner
You've
of
watched all
Azkaban,
it, right?
What?
All of Harry Potter?
Have I
Yeah, I've
watched
seen
them?
Yeah.
everything. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah, I
rewatching
watched
it.
them in
Okay,
theaters.
okay,
I've
so
still
we-
seen everything.
so you know
if
when
you haven't seen everything by now, you're slacking.
You know how in-
Yeah.
It's
You
been
know how
like
in-
what, 12 years since
A
then?
fat
yeah,
minute,
they've
bro.
been out for a minute.
you know how in Prisoner of Azkaban he has the map that shows where everything is in Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
at the
everyone walking around.
and at the end of the movie, Lupin had it in his office the whole time,
Yeah.
like the teacher that's a werewolf.
Yeah.
So in the books, like this is so fresh in my mind. I read it yesterday. In the books, whenever they confront Sirius Black and Peter Pettigrew and everybody in the Screaming Shack, Padfoot, Wormtail, something and Prongs, the people that wrote it,
Yeah.
were Lupin, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew,
Pedigree?
something,
Pettigrew.
and Harry's
Pedophile?
dad.
Oh dang.
So the
Wait,
four
what?
of them were best friends. So Sirius Black and Lupin and Harry's dad and Peter, the guy that's a rat,
Yeah.
they were all 4 best friends, and they all Lupin was a werewolf naturally, or he got bitten when he was a kid. Like the circumstances happened by accident, and
Yeah.
he became a werewolf. An animagus, I can't remember, is like a person or a wizard that can turn themselves into an animal at will.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone, like Professor McGonagall, the chick that can turn into a cat,
Yeah.
The coolest.
she's the coolest. But they document them because it's a very powerful part of magic, and they're documenting characters.
Yeah.
Well, Harry's dad, Peter, and Sirius Black all were very bright students and learned how to turn themselves into animals
That's
and
That's
become.
crazy.
So they're 3 undocumented.
What did Peter's dad turn himself into? A snake?
No, Stag and Harry, not Peter.
Oh,
Harry's dad.
that's what I meant.
But
sorry.
yeah, he's a stag.
And that's why the stag pops up in the movie a lot.
Yes.
Oh.
And
that's
Black was the dog, and Peter was the rat. He was the rat so that
Sirius
he could
Black
go in.
was so cool.
Because they never really explain why the stag is a thing in the movie.
Yeah, and they don't explain why any of them are animals in the first place, which is like a big deal in the books, because it's
Yeah.
like these are like it's a big deal that these are like that these people even can do this.
Right.
And in the books, the reason he's a rat is so that he can. The Whomping Willow was put on Hogwarts, the property of Hogwarts, because Lupin's a werewolf. Lupin was a werewolf when he was a student, and only because Dumbledore was a professor or a headmaster was Lupin even allowed to study, because he thought just because he was a werewolf, he should still be allowed to study with other wizards and become a fully fledged wizard. So the Whomping Willow has a secret entrance going to the Screaming Shack, just like in the movies,
Yeah.
but it was all designed so that they could take Lupin there and let him become a werewolf at the shack, and the
Yeah.
Whomping Willow would keep him there and stop anybody from going there.
Oh.
And Peter only becomes a rat so that him, Harry's dad, and Sirius can, because he's a rat and he's so small,
He
he
can
could
get
just go up
through.
and hit the knot on the tree that locks it. And that way, all three of them could go into the shack and hang out with their friend. Because when he's
That's
werewolf, he doesn't
crazy.
attack animals. He only attacks
Yeah.
humans.
That's actually so sick.
So they would walk around Hogsmeade and Hogwarts and all the different places as animals, as friends.
That's so dope.
And then Peter's bitch ass ratted to Voldemort and got Harry's dad killed.
Fucking bitch.
And framed Sirius,
Yeah.
leaving the
There's
only
actually a
innocent
lot that
one, a
don't
werewolf,
explain
by
it, huh?
himself as a friend in the
I
world.
was wondering how those books were so fat. And then,
Dude.
like, the movies were like,
It's crazy. It's
That's
so,
kinda
so
crazy.
my thing is, like, and maybe I heard, but I thought they all turned themselves into animals so that way, like, you know, he wouldn't be the only one transforming into a werewolf.
yeah.
Going werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
No, but I mean, like, that was the thing, right? They're all like buddies. Like, it's like a blood pact.
They're
or
like, well,
whatever.
they're just best friends. They were all
Yeah,
best friends,
They're
the four of them.
boys.
So where I'm going with
and
this is
girls.
like, Charlie, I want you to become a werewolf, and then like all of us turn ourselves into animals. Because
I
like,
think if
what
any of us-
animal could you turn yourself into? Or would
Well,
you turn
first of
yourself
all, I don't want to be the werewolf
into? Why?
because I want to be something else.
What
You
do
don't
you
want to be a
wanna be?
wolf.
I don't want to say
You
what I
don't
want to
wanna be
be
a
yet. I
werewolf?
feel like you're gonna make fun of me.
What is it? Is
You're
it
gonna
a
say like a
jellyfish?
cricket.
No, a cricket.
Is it a
Gonna be a
jellyfish?
cricket?
honestly, I'd have to think about this for a little bit. So y'all
Nah,
go first.
dude, you
It's
can just
probably
think
a
about it and
jellyfish.
say it.
It's not a jellyfish.
Because of the immortal thing, the
Dude,
immortality.
It's not the
thing?
immortal
No.
thing.
He
either.
just wants to be a sloth.
I want to be a bird.
Ooh,
A
I
bird?
was thinking about
What
birds.
kind of
What kind of
bird?
Well, so this is
You
where I
guys are
kind
Sparrow?
of
legal, right?
no. This is where I sit. I either want to be a little tiny bird, like something that is very like.
That's gonna
Accurate.
get eaten by a freaking big.
That's
ass
what I'm
bird.
worried about. So
Yeah.
if I'm not a little tiny bird, I want to be a harpy eagle.
There you go.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen a harpy eagle?
No.
It looks like a dude in a bird costume.
That's crazy.
Weird.
Let me
Wait,
show
pull
you.
up a
the
picture of it,
like
yeah.
the mythical ones.
No, these are real.
Oh.
Ooh, are mythical animals on the table though?
I'm down.
Ooh,
for
well, then I'm
animals,
gonna have to
'cause
change
I'm
my
gonna be
answer.
Like a freaking dragon.
Dragon.
So look
I
at
might
this.
be
Is it
fucking
weird that I've always
bird.
thought
American
dragons
dragon
are
Jake
weird?
Long?
Look at that bird,
Is
dude.
that you?
True.
That's a person in a bird
Whoa.
costume.
like,
Look how
pull-
big he
pull up-
is.
Pull up the
bro.
picture. Where is it at?
Look at
That's
this guy.
insane.
That's fucking.
So you got
weird.
horns?
Hold
Oh
on.
no, it doesn't have horns. I thought it had horns.
Yeah, let
for
me
a
show
minute.
it.
I was like, the
Look
fuck?
at this bird, dude.
That's what you
Granted,
wanna
this guy's
be.
like a few feet away,
I want my
so there's some
board.
perspective things going on,
that
but
guy
like that's
looks-
That's
still
still like 4 feet.
That guy
like
kind
3
of
to 4
looks
feet.
like a young Pedro Pascal.
like
I
Not
think
the
you're
bird,
look
but
at
I
this
think you're
dude. Look at
focusing on
imagine
the
that.
wrong
Imagine you're
thing.
walking in the woods and that looks at you.
Say.
No, I'm out. Imagine that's what the owl was when you were talking to us the other
Oh
night.
Jesus!
Oh my
Instead of the
God.
owl.
It's got the thing like an owl, right?
So, like,
it's,
look-
What
his
is that
feathers are
face?
popping up like a
He's like, hey
dish.
motherfucker, this is my
You know,
turf.
because owls'
Yeah,
faces
yeah,
Dude, look
are
at the
shaped
dude's
like
claw,
that, so they can
like,
hear and
over
everything.
there.
Right here.
Owls
Yeah.
are
Oh
cool.
my God!
Look at that.
Look at his
guy.
face, dude. Like, just imagine now. Now imagine he's your friend. Tell me that's not like, hey buddy, how's it going?
You know, that kind of looks like
That
the
still freaks
Phoenix
me out.
from Chamber of Secrets.
You know what? I might
Yeah.
be a phoenix, low key.
Yeah, Phoenix would be
Those
lit.
things are fucking
If we're
dope.
talking
Pretty
any
cool.
animal, actually, you know what? I take back everything I said. I'm a gorilla. Yeah, I'm a gorilla.
Gorillas
Bless
are a
you.
good option.
Thank you.
You got hands. I mean, I can do it.
COVID.
Should we go into that topic right now?
What?
The
Gorilla versus a bear.
the
Next
bear
topic?
versus
Oh, bear versus gorilla.
Yeah,
What is
Silverback
that?
versus grizzly.
yeah.
Is that a thing?
That is
Yeah,
a.
no,
Oh
it's
my
a-
Should we
God.
it's
go
a
to the
huge
classic
thing.
M-Fam
So first of all-
conversation right now?
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
because it's the most important to me at this moment, Evan.
What's up?
Who wins?
Shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think
What
I'm
is
with
it?
Nick, dude. I think
Okay,
I go with the
good.
bear, bro.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I think I go with the bear, man.
I'm
not
going
gonna
with
lie.
gorilla all the
I've
I've
way.
Yeah,
heard
he
this
always has.
conversation
First off,
lot.
a gorilla would kick a bear's
Wait,
ass.
hold
Oh
on.
Bro,
I wanna hear
God.
Evans.
There
A
we
big
go.
ass silverback gorilla with the claws, like
No claws, just fingers.
just with the
There's
claws.
no
the
claws
claws
on a
go.
gorilla. is
Silverback gorilla.
No,
Gorillas
he's
don't
talking
have
about-
claws.
He's talking
Yeah.
about,
Talking
the
about the bear.
Oh,
He's
the
talking about
bear.
the
Yeah,
bear.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Dude,
okay.
listen
Bet,
to
bet,
me.
bet,
I'm
bet,
saying-
The
bet.
bear, the big
Come on.
ass freaking bear that can stand
Yes.
like so
Dude.
many feet tall with the claws. You're saying
30
that
feet
beats
at
a
least.
gorilla?
Oh,
I think so.
I think a gorilla
No,
could beat him.
that's what I'm. Oh wait, my bad. You're
Yeah,
saying that
gorilla.
doesn't beat a gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I think a gorilla could rip it
How?
in half.
Look,
Explain.
well, so gorillas are strong, right? I
Claws
know bears
don't
are
win.
strong too, but also like gorillas have opposable thumbs, all right? Like,
But
Mhm.
how is that gonna freaking?
They don't
help
use
against
weapons.
big-ass
He can pick up a
claws?
gun.
he can pick up a gun if he
You're
wants
in the
to.
forest.
He can use weapons, is what my point is. Like he can use like another.
You know what a
bigger
bear
slug
doesn't.
it,
You know what a
you
bear
know?
doesn't need?
But I-
Weapons.
or a rock.
Oh, but how are they actually gonna pick that up and in the midst of a battle, like
Maybe.
actual.
Yeah,
an
gorillas
actual
don't know what
gorilla.
guns are.
No,
Not a
I'm
gorilla
talking
that,
about
like-
sticks and rocks.
Do
and
they
all that
actually
stuff.
do that when they fight though?
They
That's what I'm
don't.
saying.
I don't know. I've never seen a gorilla.
I
Exactly.
know they don't. I've researched this.
What do gorillas
A
do
bear
when they
wins
fight?
all day.
They just hit each other. They're fucking animals.
Well, how
Yeah.
hard does a gorilla punch compared to how hard a bear swipes? His
Okay,
claws,
well,
you know what I mean.
Gorillas don't eat meat. They are vegetarians.
It's
so
not
they,
about.
so
Hold
eating
on,
is
I'm
survival
explaining. I'm
situation.
explaining
It's not about
myself.
eating.
I'm explaining myself. When they
Explain
fight, they
yourself.
fight each other. Gorillas rarely, if ever, kill other gorillas. They don't really kill anything unless it's bothering them. And when it's bothering them, it's usually small things like little monkeys. Bears only eat meat, and one grizzly bear swipe, like hit, can break a moose's back in half.
And you're saying that's going to be
A gorilla could beat the shit out of a moose.
Yeah, a gorilla can.
This
beat the
isn't
shit
about
out of
beating a moose. This is about beating the thing that can
Yeah,
hit,
but
be-
your
they can cut a
argument-
moose in half.
A
Okay,
car
well-
can beat a moose. What are we talking about here?
I could
okay?
beat a moose.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you
not
could
about.
not,
It's
bro.
not about.
Yeah,
Moose
moose
is a
are
little
so-
bitch.
Those things are
Moose-
big as
Meese
fuck.
are
Moose
not
are-
that strong.
Meese
bro.
are so much bigger than you
Did
could
you
ever
guys-
actually imagine.
Meese is not a real thing. I
Did
just
you
wanted
guys
that to
ever
be
watch
known.
that show where like ancient warriors versus other ancient warriors, like, and they have shit like?
Is that what it's called?
So we're settling that
I
the
can't-
that the bear wins here, right?
Well,
I
no,
agree,
no.
The bear's a little
I'm
bitch.
going
The
somewhere
bear's
with
winning
this. I'm
here.
going somewhere with this.
The bear's a little bit.
In that show, I can't remember what it's called. I think it might be Warrior versus Warrior or something like that.
I think it is.
That's how big a moose is.
I could kick that moose's
The car
ass.
is closer
That's a
to
small
us.
car, though.
The
that-
car is going
It's
under it like
still
a
a
bridge.
car.
That's
I'm
as-
taller than a
That's
That's
car.
as
okay.
big as a freaking semi truck, bro.
That's a big moose, man. Like this moose is laying
The
down.
one under that's the video.
I'm
look,
gonna be
look how
honest.
long his head is. Like
the-
it's as
click the
long as
video under
her
that.
whole
Is
body.
it Meese or mooses? Either way,
It's
a
moose.
moose.
I
It's
think
just
it's
moose.
moose
A
everywhere.
moose is honestly
Look
just
at
an
all those
ugly
moose.
horse.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
fact.
so
It's an
my
ugly
thing was-
deer.
It's
my-
like a deer and a horse like made babies.
My thing is like
That's
with
what it
this
is.
with this show I was talking about. There's different like tiers, so they go like, okay, this is what they can do with this weapon in this situation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So why don't we do that with like a gorilla and a grizzly bear,
Yeah,
and then see who tallies out, and then
I think that's a
whoever
good point.
that's a good way to measure it because whoever can like get the most points wins the fight. You know what I mean?
But how do we
It's like a
judge the
boxing
points
match.
here?
Like so we need to do punching strength, and we need to do.
I'm not gonna cap. I just feel like the grizzly.
That is
bear
a
wins
thing
at
they've
all times
actually
here.
here. You know what? This is a
They
known
ranked
thing.
it?
I'm just
we
gonna
need to do endurance.
bear stats versus gorilla
I
stats.
feel like the only
Ooh.
reason
This is a real thing.
because
What
of
is the scientific method used to get these stats though? I need to know.
Does it matter?
Probably
It does
known.
matter
Probably
a little
known
bit because
science.
like are we
Everything
talking about
matters.
a bear fighting
Okay.
for its life or a gorilla fighting for
We're
its
talking
life
about
or
a
a gorilla,
gorilla
So this
punching?
is
and
this
a
is
grizzly bear fighting to the death.
this is a silverback
No,
gorilla.
but I'm just saying like in ways to get that they got this scientific
So this is-
information.
ah.
Like, are they putting the life of the gorilla or the bear on the line so we can get to see them at their full
no,
strength?
they will never do that. It's against all the rights that we could even
Absolutely,
imagine.
that's what I'm saying. So we don't really know.
We'll never know for sure.
That is
Now
true.
gladiators probably knew. I'm sure that they actually did do this back in the day at some like arenas, like grab animals from different parts of the world, bring them, fight them. But
and
we-
I'm not
we won't
saying
see
that they
that.
should do that with gorillas or
No, definitely should not.
Yeah,
So
no,
here's-
I'm just
here's
saying we
the-
don't know.
here's the stats. Some of these are okay. Silverback gorillas and grizzly bears. So it's silverback, which is the biggest of the gorillas, and grizzly bears, which I think technically polar bears are the biggest bears, or it's brown bears, like Kodak brown bears, but grizzly bears are right there at the top of the food chain. Silverback gorillas, when on their hind feet fully stretched, are 6 foot tall, and the biggest ones are 485 pounds on average. A grizzly bear, on its hind feet, is 8 foot tall, 800 pounds on average. The habitat of the gorilla is a mountain forest, approximately 10,000 feet elevation, and grizzly bears is woodlands, forests, alpine meadows, and prairies. Lifespan. Silverback gorillas live about 40 years in the, I don't know so it doesn't say wild or in captivity. I don't know if that's kind of a mix of both. Grizzly bears is 20 to 25 years, so gorillas are living longer. But they're also vegetarians. Silverbacks, what? Oh, that's just Latin. Silverbacks can go 20 miles per hour. Grizzly bears can go 35 miles per hour.
Chalked.
Yeah, for real. Like, they stand no chance. Are you kidding me? Temperament. Silverbacks are mostly docile. Grizzly bears are moderately aggressive. And then feet. Silverback have 2 hands, 2 feet, 4 opposable thumbs. Grizzly bears have 4 feet, 20 toes, 20 claws. Damn, that's... You know,
The
you never
bear
think of
is
it like that. Like,
fucking up
I
that
don't go
freaking
like, yeah, I'm a
gorilla.
human. I I have,
Yeah.
2 feet, 2 hands, 20 fingernails, 20 toenails. Nah,
That's so
it's
many
20
toenails.
toes,
That's a
20
lot of-
claws.
That's a
That
lot of
is-
knives.
That's a lot of knives coming off of the thing because they are
Yeah.
strong. Not to mention its teeth. That is not. You gotta think, dude. Grizzly bears kill things with its mouth. Like it's grabbing and killing a thing with its face, and that's how it eats. That's how it stays alive.
It's
Gorillas
just-
just pick berries.
Okay, well, so do bears, and they pick the wrong ones and they die.
Sure, that
It's
so
true.
happens with the gorillas too.
Yeah, but gorillas turn into human beings. So if you really
No,
think
they
about
don't.
it,
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
You
They
ever seen
evolve.
Planet of the Gorillas?
Planet of the Apes, you mean?
No. I've seen both of them.
Wait, there's
Oh
two.
wait,
I've heard it
there's
both
more.
ways.
There are different. Hold on, there's 5 key differences between silverback gorillas and grizzly bears. Silverback
One's a
gorilla,
gorilla and one's a bear.
head and
Is that
face.
what
A
it is?
grizzly bear has a
Definitely the
large
first
round
one.
head. A grizzly bear has a large round head with an almost canine nose. Silverback gorillas have flatter noses with prints as unique as human fingerprints and pointier heads. Silverback gorilla versus ears. Silverback gorilla ears are hard to distinguish from human ears and have a similar head placement. Grizzly bears have small, round, furry ears high on their heads. Hair. Okay, so this is stuff that is not. Okay, claws. Grizzly bears have 20 claws, several inches in length, 1 on each toe of their 4 feet. Silverback gorillas have nails on their fingers and toes like humans. Dude, this gorilla does not stand a chance,
No
dude.
chance, dude.
There's like 0 chance. It's not even close.
I think the gorilla could pull it off. You know what I mean?
I'm fully convinced that the gorilla could beat the shit out of that thing.
Yeah. thank
Creighton
you.
actually believes it. I
Thank
think
you.
you're just being a
Oh no, I fully
Contrarian.
believe
Yeah.
it, dude.
See,
I
thank
fully
you.
believe
Thank
it.
you, Nick. Yeah.
It's just
2%. Jack thinks he could fight anything. Okay,
Jack could definitely fight a gorilla and a bear at the same time and win.
I don't know. Jack's a legend, but I don't know if he's that much.
He
of a
might
legend.
go down. He might go down.
Let's go to the
Kangaroo
next
Jack?
couple.
Yeah, let's go to the next couple. Man.
A grizzly will fuck up
See,
a gorilla.
that's the
Thank you,
only
Chip.
The
smart thing we've
next
seen today.
topic. The next couple topic is, I've always wanted to host a dating show have you watched the Psych episode where they go on the dating show?
Yeah,
That-
absolutely.
Is it
So
Gus
that-
and
that-
Sean?
Yeah.
Are they the people? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
so
they're
funny.
on the
Yes.
show, and the
We
Miz is
low-key
on it
might need
too.
to show
Yeah,
Charlie a
I
couple
remember when the
iconic
Miz
I
was
gotta
on it.
watch
Yeah.
this show.
It's
man.
literally so funny.
I
I
think,
want to die.
guys-
Ralph Macchio's in it too.
Dude, yeah.
like, a couple
Guys,
times.
I
And
think-
so, dude, Sean literally goes on the show, and like his whole purpose is because he's dating Jules by then. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I don't care. But so he's dating her or
Definitely shouldn't
whatever,
have, but it's okay.
and he's on the dating show, and he's trying to lose, and like the
I'm
bitch is
going
like,
to lose.
Bro, I think we should just show him the episode. I don't
Yeah,
think you need
yeah,
to say
yeah.
anything else.
you have to watch. It's
I know.
so
I
funny,
look. I
bro.
didn't remember the plot specifics,
It's
but like
so
you explaining
funny.
it, like I just
Brings
like,
it
it's
back.
all coming back.
It's
and,
just
like,
we're just gonna show him the show. After
dude.
that.
Let's just go. Like let's watch the show.
Let's just have a
When we said
podcast
sh-
about watching.
Screw the
Psych.
podcast. Let's just
So
go
what's
watch
the next
Psych.
look,
couple
I'm
question?
Not gonna lie.
Couple question. So this is gonna be couples.
Wait, how did we get to the gorilla and
They were
bear
just being
thing
weird
from
about
the,
it.
Turning
talked
into
about
animals off Harry
animals.
Potter.
Yeah.
Harry
How
Potter.
did we
Moving
get the
on.
Harry Potter from the couple
Moving on.
thing?
Who cares?
It was a whole
wasn't
thing.
couples.
No, I'm just.
It was after couples. We were now to anyone or something.
So I'm gonna ask this question to my couple. Okay, you ready? Look at me.
He's
Yeah.
he's not
Okay. So are you
Okay.
willing to support my career once we have kids?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm all in, man. You know
look,
it,
look.
bro.
I think it's dumb that people are like, is it us or the career? I mean, granted,
What?
I get like certain careers are kind of like
Yeah.
can take you away from your family, but I
I-
mean like I feel like there's a lot of bad representation of it
I have
in,
strong
in
feelings
media
on this.
Yeah, I
Be-
kind of do too.
This
Because-
one, yeah.
because it's like there are some careers where you can spend it with your family. You know what I mean? It's not going to be that much
Yeah.
of a detriment. And then there's other careers where like it's definitely. I mean, I guess it's situation based, but
For sure.
at the same time, I feel like that in order to be a functional family unit, you have to be okay with making sacrifices.
For
Either
sure.
way,
Which
is
either way,
true, yes.
either
For
way,
sure.
you know.
Compromise.
But like, I feel like you shouldn't sacrifice, and this is for either side of the
Yeah.
argument. Is like you shouldn't make somebody not do something they don't want to do, just as you shouldn't put the other person in a situation they're not comfortable with.
I
sure.
You know what I
want
mean? And there's got to be a good balance between them.
Yeah.
in a relationship. I want my significant other's aspirations and goals to come before me.
Really, like before your own goals.
Before you
Before the
before
relationship.
The relationship.
Like you're saying,
Because-
like, hey, if you get like this modeling job or whatever, it's halfway across the country, it just leads us on a separate path. Like, you
yeah,
should definitely
I guess
go for
I'm
that
not thinking
modeling
that
job.
deep.
No, but I mean, like, I'm
But
just
yes,
using that as an example.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be the number one concern on her mind of like the relationship. I want her to be happy with what she's doing and what she like wants to do in her life, and then like whatever we're doing as a relationship after that. Because I feel like it'll just become way too like, if something goes wrong in the relationship, it's gonna kind of blow up to an extra level.
Right.
And we're humans. We're gonna let each other down all the freaking time.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know
I
what I
let
mean?
myself down every day.
Yeah. So I'm saying,
I'm
I
just
want
fucking with
everyone's like aspirations and goals to come first.
Mhm.
At that, I think the relationship's gonna be better after that.
That's admirable, dude. That's just like that harkens back to the whole thing of like if you love somebody or love something, you really gotta let it go.
Yeah.
And if it's
Yeah.
meant to be, it'll come back to you. If
Exactly.
it's not, it's
For
not.
sure.
Can you read it one more time? I didn't forget it. I want to hear the exact words again.
Yeah, sure.
That was beautiful. I like that.
Appreciate you.
Are you willing to support my career once we have kids?
Okay, so
So the whole thing is kids.
Well,
Yeah.
So
That's
the
what
weird
I
thing
guess
is
it
like
is.
that
Hold
they're
on,
throwing
hold on.
kids in there.
so my thing is, I feel like our parents' generation were raised very heavily on like we need to be able to do this ourselves, and so a lot of us probably weren't raised. At least I know I wasn't very much raised like in a community setting. It was very much like the household. Like when we're at home, we're at home.
Yeah.
There's not like a lot of people around that weren't in the home, and I think that especially nowadays with the way the world's going, like we really need to be more community oriented. Like when I have kids, it's not going to be like me and my wife and my kids. It's going to be me and my wife, all my friends. We're going to go out in public. Like
Yeah.
my kids are going to meet new people. My kids are going to know new people. Like there's going to be a very strong community around my kids raising. Like I don't want to just raise my kid by myself. Not because I'm lazy, because my perspective might not be the only perspective that my
completely
kids
agree.
need.
Absolutely.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that question, it's not a bad question, but like
I want my
we need to be willing as a couple to not think that we're the only two people that need to be raising our kids in the first place.
Yeah.
Mentors.
So like if I'm ever busy or if you're ever busy, it's not the other one of us that needs to step up. It's we need to step up and be able to like accept support from whoever's willing to be supportive.
Yeah,
now
for
obviously
sure.
you shouldn't do that in a naive
Right.
way where you're letting bad people into your kid's life, but
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
it also lets your children form their own ideals and their own opinions about life.
exactly.
Absolutely.
I want my
Which
kids to
I don't-
challenge me. I want them
Yeah.
to ask me, like, I want them to think I'm wrong, because then I can either tell them why I'm right or figure out that I was wrong, and that
Yeah.
my kids saw it, and that like I need to step back and look at some
Kids
shit.
see a lot of
Yes,
different
2%.
perspectives that kind of, I feel like adults kind of neglect
Mm-hmm.
because they like we're older, we're smarter. That's
Yeah.
not the case.
No,
bro.
I remember so much as a kid, like looking up to my parents or
Yeah.
teachers and being like, "You guys are not giving me enough credit for what I'm like,
Yeah.
what I
Right.
understand right,
Right.
now."
For
And like,
sure.
there's a few instances where I'll think back and be like, "Nah, I was a little kid, I was dumb." But there's other
Yeah.
ones where I'm like, "I totally
I was on
understood
the
what was
money.
going on." Yeah, I was smart. I was a
Yeah,
smart
I
little
completely
6-year-old or
agree.
Well, it's
whatever.
like we're thinking in a whole different mindset when we're kids, and I feel like it's something that disappears when you get older.
Yeah.
Where it's like a
It's
lot
called
of people.
lying. We don't know how to lie yet, so everything is very truthful in our eyes. When we're
Yeah,
young.
for
Yeah.
sure. And it's like, well, the thing is people like, I mean, you could even say our age now are just thinking through money and survival.
Mhm.
Like kids, they don't really think through like a survival. Or
They see
like
right
money.
and wrong a lot.
They see
quicker.
right and wrong, and then they just see what they enjoy and
Yep.
don't enjoy, which is a very important thing that a lot of people just kind of lose when they're growing up, and they're just kind of focused on just honestly the boring shit that's not really what life's about.
Absolutely.
So I don't know.
Mentors are an important part of that too. Like-
Mentors are a huge part of a lot.
Yes.
Like some of the most influential people in my life, like, and I'm not like dogging on my parents. My parents did, I
For
feel
sure,
like
for
did
sure.
the best they could, but like mentors like shaped like what I want to be, and like the things I want to go out for, and like
Yeah.
the things I want to do. Whereas my parents taught me more about like who I want to be morally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's a important distinction.
And sometimes who your parents want you to be isn't who you are.
Absolutely.
And it's like the mentor is kind of the outside perspective where it's like that's you going on your journey, and that's who can help guide you to find you.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with that. I would have never gotten involved with stuff like this if it hadn't been for mentors in my life. because
Like
my-
David.
Yeah, like David.
David
or
was our
like my
broadcast
art
journalism teacher.
Because like my parents,
He's like our eccentric crazy uncle.
yeah, my parents were very much of like wanting me to do other stuff. You know what I mean? My dad wanted me to go like at one point wanted me to be like a pro athlete and stuff like that.
Word.
I'm not an athletic person like that. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
like,
No, he
what
is
did you
not.
play?
No. Well, so like my dad was like he was really really good at baseball,
Oh,
and
right.
he was really good at he was really
His
good
name's
at
Derek
football.
Jeter. Do you know? Have you ever heard of?
Damn, those expectations must have been fucked.
And his dad was good.
You
at
prick!
football
I'm
and
Derek Jeter. You
baseball.
shot me. Sorry. Okay. I'm done.
You just gotta watch other guys.
Yeah, you should. It's a good movie. But his dad was a football and baseball player too.
Yeah.
So like it's in my genes to do that, but it's not what I wanted, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And it's like, just because it's in the genes still doesn't mean that's who you are.
No, absolutely. And like my dad probably would have gone pro, but he got into like some kind of accident, like fucked up his shoulder.
Damn.
Yeah, but like and that
I
was
hit
just
him
it
with a
for
golf
him.
cart.
But I mean like that's the thing about it, is like I didn't want that for myself, you know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
if it was a combination of like him wanting that for me and trying to get me to do that a lot as I was
Mhm.
growing up, or if I just wasn't interested in it. And like that's the thing about it. Like I feel like if like I hadn't been steered in that direction a lot, then like maybe I would have been more interested. Because I got into sports way after the fact. I got into
Yeah.
sports like when we were doing Learn TV, like 19, 20 years old.
Right?
Because
But
he
the
started commentating sports for our TV channel with no knowledge, just knowing like a player list.
Yeah.
He would start commentating what he saw and started learning about sports that way.
That's
yeah,
dope.
and that's
That's
it was fun. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
like learning a new language by living in like a foreign family's house.
Absolutely.
That's how he
That's
learned
actually
about
so
sports.
Like it got to be so fun, and I was like, oh, okay, because like before sports were just kind of fucking
Immersive
boring.
learning, there it
Yeah,
is. Sorry.
immersive
Yeah.
learning. And like my dad would take me to all these cool games and stuff like that, and I just didn't care. I mean,
Yeah.
I was at like I was 8 or 9, and he'd take us to a Clemson game, and it was cool to be like hanging out and tailgating and stuff. But like once the game started, we went into the like stadium and stuff.
Mhm.
Didn't give a fuck at
Yeah.
all. I'd be kind of bored. I'd be like, damn, when's this over?
Yeah.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
watching hockey was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever been
Hockey,
to a hockey
I
game?
want to go. I've heard hockey's fucking.
Dude, guys, we should go
fantastic.
to a checkers game because there's no way it's expensive.
I'm down.
Have you
Like,
seen like the
it's
Las
so
Vegas
fun.
hockey team? Like
Bro,
the
there's
there's
crazy
a Las
shit they
Vegas
do.
hockey
There
player
is
that,
like
that
it's,
basically lives at my hotel. I see him
Really?
all the time. Yeah.
What the fuck?
oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Evan
He's here
knows
for
them.
some like surgery, dude. I basically
I
know the kid.
don't know anything about the sports or players about the players or sport of basketball other than the rules, and it is by far my favorite thing in the world to watch sports wise.
It's
Yeah.
just
Like
so
you put
fast.
me, it's so fast, and the
Yeah.
atmosphere. We used to we filmed all these. We filmed soccer, football, basketball, fucking volleyball.
yeah.
Volleyball
Volleyball was
is
where
one
it
of
started.
those
Volleyball's pretty fun, but like
Soccer
is
was
nothing.
where it hit the fan though, because soccer's so fast paced.
Soccer is insane. I
soccer's
love
insane
soccer,
for a
but
cameraman to like
Yeah,
focus.
fuck
Oh,
on.
yeah.
It's so
Oh,
hard
for
sometimes.
sure.
Soccer
Boring
is
for
one of
me
those
to
things
not
like
look at.
you're
Love
never
soccer.
bored with soccer.
When
With
you're
football,
filming,
even when you're watching it.
I don't know.
feel
It's
like-
pretty easy
I
for me to get
love
bored
soccer.
watching.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
because it's the
I think
ball's
I'd watch
always
soccer.
moving. You know what I mean? It's not
I
like,
like watching
but
the World
how many
Cup and
times
watching
is
all the
actually
teams.
getting into the goal?
Well, that's the thing about it. It's like a suspense thing to me. Like for football, like it's kind of boring to watch until the plays actually starts. And it's
Yeah.
like the plays last a couple seconds and then they're set.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get you. I don't really watch football that often either.
yeah.
For
My
me,
best sport for me to watch is Call of Duty all day. I'm not gonna.
yeah,
Vo-
yeah, I'm with
volleyball's-
you. I have more fun watching like even
Yeah.
games I don't care about than
Yes.
any sport.
Yeah.
I can sit down and watch a CS:GO hold the open for the season. I can watch every match and I don't know any of the players, barely know any of the teams, and I will have a blast watching CS:GO.
Yeah.
Basketball too. Like I could watch basketball. And
Basketball's by far the most fun sport to
To
film.
watch.
and volleyball.
And watch.
Yeah.
Filming it is. I was the guy that sat under the goal and like got the over the shoulder shot of the guys
Word.
when they're passing the ball back in. Like I mean Creighton. Like I don't know. There's something about being on a headset, talking to all the other camera people. Like
it's so fun.
only you guys can hear each other. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the four of us sitting here listening
It's
to
like a
this,
little gang
but
thing,
we're
bro.
all on different parts of in a basketball court.
court.
and we're like on different areas. Like Creighton's up in the nest. You and me are on either side of the thing. Nick's
nest.
running up and down the sideline.
I'm in the game. Y'all are filming.
Bro,
me.
He's
I
playing.
completely agree. I
Shooting
for my
threes.
I used to volunteer at my church all the freaking time, and I would be like the dude in the back directing all the cameras and like getting like telling what shots to get and switching through shots and being like the switcher.
Yeah.
It's so fun, bro. You're like a little freaking family, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you're just over there, you kind of talking talking
It's
shit.
awesome.
And
Football's where I felt it the most because there was such a big crew that we had for football.
Yeah, we
Where
did have the most people
Football.
for filming.
Football was like the main event because like you through the week, kind of. But through the week you'd have either volleyball or basketball whenever it was starting up, and then you'd have football. And
volleyball
football's
and
Friday.
soccer. Volleyball and soccer were the most chill
Yeah,
shoots
yeah.
because it's very few people on a team. Like
soccer's
to
not.
film.
Soccer's a lot of fucking people on teams.
What? No, in the game. I'm talking about for you, like for the team.
Oh,
shooting,
you're
the
talking
people
about
shooting.
in terms of people
The
like
people
filming.
going and
Yeah,
filming
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
I thought you meant like for
because especially in our
because volleyball has like probably the smallest teams. Like I think they're like 4.
in our
4
district,
maybe?
soccer is just not huge. You know, in terms of like, there's not.
yeah,
It's not
we
exactly.
just now got
It's like barely the families of the players are even there.
Yeah.
And so like it's very
Damn.
quiet, and you're watching and you're filming, and we would basically just sit there and talk about whatever. Volleyball and soccer specifically, me and Quentin, our other friend, got so in the zone of filming that like we didn't even have to focus. Like
Right.
we would just like black out and start
just
filming
keep doing whatever
and
Yeah.
be talking about whatever. Like I would be thinking visually about what we were talking about more than what I was actually looking at,
Dude.
and film the whole thing fine.
Yeah, because you just get so zoned in.
I just
Yeah.
know I know where things are supposed to be.
Yeah, for
Volleyball's what did it for me. I mean, like in terms of like commentating it, because that like we were in part
Creighton
of it
was
was
a good commentator considering he had no knowledge
no
on any of these
experience.
things.
No
That
experience,
honestly
no
makes it better.
knowledge.
Yeah,
like
it's
just
hilarious.
went balls deep right away.
As long as you're not trying to like act like you know like
Exactly.
everything, then it's legit.
Well, so that
know
was
what I'm
that was
saying?
what I did. Like we would have people on that actually knew, and that would be part of the conversation. It was like they would do play by play, and I would do color or what was it, color play or color play?
Color commentator.
Color commentator.
Interesting.
And like that, I would just come up with shit and like be talking
Yeah.
like, and be asking questions. Be like, all right, well, what happens when this happens? And blah, blah,
What is
and-
happening here?
blah. but
That's what I would be doing. I'd
Yeah.
be like,
So
dude,
what happens when like one of them dies? Do people die doing this? Like,
but so volleyball really kicked off because Buford, which is one of the schools here in our district, fucking killed it. Like the very first season that I ever commentated on, and like went all the way to state championship, and we went to state with them, like to film.
and then Lancaster girls went to state for basketball. Remember that?
Yeah,
Like, right after. It was
yeah,
crazy.
It was the wildest first year of commentating / doing
you were the
filming
good luck
games.
charm.
I don't know what it was. It was but like we were in Irmo, South Carolina, at like this school that was like a city,
Word.
and like in these official like press box things that you could like go out and film with, and it was nice. It was fancy.
Huh.
They lost, but it was a
Yeah.
good game. It was a good game. They lost to a private school, which I thought was weird. I was like, private schools in the state championships.
That is interesting.
You know what I mean? 'Cause like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's good to be inclusive, but like they're playing like for people that they basically like have paid. They're playing against people that have been paid and trained better,
yeah.
that have like money backing them. And
No,
I feel
I
like
feel
that's
that.
on a whole different level than a
It's
public
like they
school.
got Red Bull like sponsoring them and shit.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They're just in the Red Bull facilities, and then you're just like at the school
It's
with
so-
low funding teachers.
It's so not fair. I feel like there should
Yeah.
be different divisions.
You know what's
Yeah.
bananas?
Huh.
What?
We got here from talking about like if we would support our like
I
partner
know,
off
dude.
of kids.
This is the same thing that happened last time with the fucking ape thing, and I
It's
already
great.
have the next topic ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
what's
You
the
guys
next one?
ready? So
I think
for
are you
this
ready?
one,
Ooh.
this one, since
Sorry.
we're all businessmen, we're all entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
We're doing business. You ready?
Okay.
I don't like that one.
As an entrepreneur, I've decided I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, as
As an entrepreneur, I decided.
let's see. I keep sliding through these. These are kind of like not even business questions.
Fuck business. Go back.
Honestly, like if you,
Backtrack.
Yeah,
if you guys
these are trash.
like, I was gonna say like if you guys want to rap soon, I'd be down. Not
We
like to like brainstorm, you know? what I
no,
mean?
no,
'Cause
for
I've-
sure. Can we do one more?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do
yeah,
one
yeah.
more.
I'm down. I'm just saying.
Can
like,
we
I
do
kind of
it?
want to do one more of each.
I'm
I'm liking
taking-
the couple ones. They're
Yeah,
like
the
the
couple
surprisingly.
couple ones are
Those the
good.
deep
Damn it!
ones,
I wanted
bro.
to
Do
see
a
what
couple
was
ones.
essays.
Oh Fucking essay.
Yeah, let's get an essay.
You know what? Let's just round out. Let's round it out.
Let's
do
do a
all.
vote.
No, just do the next one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one's cool, dude. I don't think this is gonna be possible, but
Well, okay.
Oh, I so have to hear it
it's
now.
it's pretty interesting actually. I like this. So this is for essays, right? And so the question is, what will be the future of TV shows?
Ooh.
The future of TV shows.
Ooh, I like this.
I like this too,
Yeah,
actually.
that's a good
Put a time on it.
like
like
in the
what-
next 50 years or like what
So
do you mean?
let's keep this simple, man. What do you think the future of the TV shows will be in the next year?
Ooh, okay.
I don't think anything's gonna change.
I
don't
think for the
anything's
next-
gonna
I think the
change
next-
this
every year.
I think the next year to the next like 10 or 15 years is going to be a lot of remakes / reimagined versions of things that are classics or
Yeah.
considered classics or
Yeah.
things that did
That's
really
all
well.
people want now.
I think we're
That's
gonna
all people want. But like occasionally you
weird.
have something that no one's ever seen
Yeah.
that does really good, or stuff that is a remake of something that was bad, like Dune, that does well a second go around now that they can fix what's wrong.
They
I-
remade Dune.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. I've never seen either of them.
So the
Yeah.
original one is kind of silly. It's not bad, but it's not great. I've
Yeah.
not.
It's
It's
limited
hard.
by its time.
I
Thing is,
tried to
isn't the
sit
one
through
even
it.
good?
I tried to sit through all of it. It is a hard thing to. It's long
It's like
and
the original
old.
Tron.
Yeah,
Dude,
And
I sat through
the new
Tron
one-
to
I did
watch
too.
Tron Legacy.
It
the
was
new
fucked.
one is awesome. You just have to watch it
Yeah.
knowing it's a part one and that it's leading to a new thing.
Oh,
so
isn't it 3 hours?
I don't think it's quite 3 hours. Hold on.
It's
So-
got Zendaya.
So
Barely.
I agree with him. I feel like it's gonna be
2 hours,
like
35
more
minutes.
reimagined stuff, but I think
Yeah.
it's gonna make the shift. I think in the next like 10, 15 years we're gonna see a shift from like really like mainstream movies to more like 6-part, 8-part like miniseries
Yeah, miniseries are kind of taking over because
Yeah.
they're just
For
better.
sure.
and
Like shorter
streaming
seasons,
services.
but more impactful episodes with more meat in them.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw kind of a return to form for film in that like you go to the movie theaters to see like part 1 of a series, and then like you go to see each part
Well,
that's
yeah,
released.
yeah, imagine how
after
sick
that.
it would be to go
See-
see Euphoria in theaters.
'Cause,
instead of
like,
at home.
Because, like, that's kind of what they're doing with the MCU. I mean, they're all just episodes of a long-running show. You know what I mean? If you really think about it.
Well, I mean, this is kind of one of those. No one likes talking about this guy, but Kanye West just had his 3-part like documentary series come out, and he premiered them in a theater. Like on a certain day, you could go in there and you watch it in theaters first, or you could wait and then get it piece by piece on Netflix. So, I mean, that's kind of like a different type of show,
Yeah.
but it's still
Yeah.
technically
For
like,
the people that want it,
yeah,
it would be super worth
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's there.
Do you guys remember, and this is kind of like me showing my age a little bit here, but like, so there was a, before Avengers Age of Ultron came out, there was theaters doing like a full like 2-day event where like you could basically watch every MCU movie from the beginning back to
Yes.
back to back for like 2 days straight going into Avengers Age of Ultron.
I think I did hear about that.
It
They
was-
did that. They did that with Endgame and Infinity War too.
Did
each,
they? For
each
real?
time?
That's
like,
unreal.
wow.
yeah, it's nuts.
But like, I mean, it was like a fucking event, and I
Yeah,
mean,
for
like
sure.
back to back to back. So you could like literally like take a nap, wait, like at Thor: The Dark World, wake up and be in like the first
Sleep through your
Avengers.
least
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
And then like go all the way into Age of Ultron, and it would be like a 72-hour to 36-hour experience.
That's so.
Well,
fucked.
for Age of Ultron, I don't think it was quite that big yet. It wasn't that many movies. Because Age of Ultron's what, like the
it's the second
the
Avengers
second one.
movie. But I
Second
mean, like
Avengers,
at
but
that
that's like-
time,
that's like
that
the-
was like number 11.
11th or 12th movie. So I mean,
That's still a lot.
yeah, that
that's
is
a lot of
lot,
movies.
This is the
actually.
Marvel world.
Yeah, that's probably a whole day. It's probably like 20 hours, 24 hours.
But
Yeah.
still, could you imagine like oh, I can't wait to see Age. This is, by the way, seeing Age of Ultron for the first time.
Yeah, that's a
like
good point.
watching everything, and then Age of Ultron.
I would show up for Iron Man 1, skip the next like 6 movies.
But I think it was all on one ticket too. Like you could buy that ticket,
That
and
ticket
then
was probably expensive.
yeah.
You drop.
I don't remember how much it was. I remember wanting to do it because I think me and you were talking about doing it.
I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds
Yeah.
like something we would have talked about doing.
Yeah.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Bro, I think like the one thing that's kind of funny, that's kind of missing from the whole cinema world. I mean, some people bring it, but it's very rare. Is just people are trying to reimagine all this stuff, but it's like no one's coming up with original content anymore.
No.
When
Yeah.
they
It's like-
do, it's incredible.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
not
doesn't
getting
sell.
a lot
It's
of
either
it.
incredible
It doesn't
or it's
sell.
trash.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is Last Night in Soho was an original piece.
That was incredible.
It's not a book or anything. Like it's just an original piece. But it's like, did it get appreciation? No. But
I feel like it's easier to make a book first, like to put out a book of original content, than it is to try to make a movie.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Instantly.
I mean, look at
Yeah.
The Fault in Our Stars. And
Yeah.
like all that kind of
But
stuff.
it's
Yeah,
like-
some of the best
There's
movies
none
ever
time-
made are.
Books.
Yes.
yeah, but it's like I don't know. Well, if the thing it is like, well, if you make it from a book, then it adds the factor of like, well, it's not as good as the book, which isn't
Yeah.
a bad factor. It just adds more people talking about it.
Yeah.
But
Which in
it's
general is.
But
good.
it's like if you bring like Last Night in Soho, for instance, just because it's like the closest original movie I can think of, it's like it was either good or bad.
Yeah.
You can't argue anything
Yeah.
else. Like there's nothing before it that really like
It's kind of
You know?
like there's nothing like if you were to take like the Fistful of Dollars trilogy, there's nothing that's based on. That's
Yeah.
somebody just was like, hey, let's make a Western movie.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, there's nobody that's just like, hey, let's fucking make a movie. you
And
know?
it's like the thing is like that's what I think needs to come back, and that's what I think will come back eventually, and that's what I'm trying to do like in my journey of like making like directing, making movies, shows, whatever. Like I just want to bring the like it's one thing to start off of basing your shit off of something else or like inspired for that, but it's like at some point you have to cross the line and level of understanding that you have to make your
You have to
own.
You have to
Yeah.
take the leap of faith and
Yeah.
hope that your weird, wacky ideas. It's like this multiverse stuff. Like everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. What? You know the movie I'm talking about that's coming out? Everything, everywhere,
Multiverse of Madness.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The other
everything,
thing,
everywhere,
yeah.
all at once, or something.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
I
it's
like that name.
it's a crazy concept. It's a
Yeah.
multiverse concept, and it's like this along with Doctor Strange and a couple other like and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They were just like, let's do a multiverse movie that has nothing to do with Marvel, and
Yeah.
that's crazy because you had westerns back in the day, like Fistful of Dollars. They had like 10 westerns come out in the same 2 or 3 years, and then all we had as a nation for 40 years was fucking westerns and cop movies.
Yep.
And like the closest thing to action movies that were like space-based were made by the biggest nerds in Hollywood with money.
Yep.
And so that was cool, and we got a few of those. Most of them flopped, and then eventually we finally started getting stuff that did well, that was still not great, but still fun, like The Fifth Element or like 12 Monkeys.
Or Jaws.
Jaws. Well,
Jaws.
Jaws, I would
Well,
say
I
that's
mean-
sci-fi, but
Yeah.
No, but like Jaws is definitely not a Western. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
no, it's a horror. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and
I
like,
mean, you could say with Brody, it's kind of a cop movie, like a buddy cop movie, but like.
and I get what you're saying. I
barely.
get what you're saying. I mean, there were always outliers that like had their new thing that was
Star
crazy or cool.
Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Star Wars was
Yeah.
the big like holy shit.
Yeah.
Like space stuff can work.
Yeah. Shit. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, is
What were you
Baby
gonna
Driver
say?
a wholly original thing, or
I
is
think
that
it's a
based off
book.
something?
I think it's a book.
You think it's a
I'm not
100%
sure.
I'm
The
like
guy
trying to
who
think
made
of
Baby
other
Driver,
movies.
though, is the one who did Last Night in Soho.
Oh, really? For real,
So
dude?
you
I
need to
just was
watch
kind of
Edgar-
pulling that out of
Edgar
my
Wright.
ass. Like I had
Yeah,
no idea.
you're right, dude.
No, but like I'm just trying to think of like original stuff. Like, is Knives Out based on anything?
No,
What's
That's
crazy?
Rian
is that-
Johnson.
Knives Out.
Let me see. Here.
I don't believe so. I think Rian Johnson that's his. That's all his.
So we got Knives
I'm
Out.
pretty sure he got nominated for best original screenplay.
And then
So good.
it is this dude like
I watched
low-key-
that. I watched that randomly. Like,
Really?
just randomly.
I didn't know
yeah.
anything about it. He was like, "Let's
It
go
was
see Knives
nominated
Out."
for best original screenplay. So it was
Baby
it was
Driver.
for Knives Out.
No. He showed
Yeah,
me
Baby
a thing.
Driver was the book.
It was a book.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh damn! It came out in 1981.
I
Jesus.
know.
God
which is
damn.
probably good. It's
Probably is
so
great.
Look at this picture of the author. What the fuck?
good.
Let me see.
It's sick.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus, it's like Ozzy Osbourne.
Hell yeah, man.
That's
She's
the
sick.
author. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hit us with that couple question real quick.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys
Hit
want
us
the
with
couple
the yeah.
questions?
Cool.
Cool.
We got a whole like side
You
track.
want to know a real cinematic masterpiece?
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt. Yeah. Joe Dirt's
I
an
love Joe
original.
Dirt.
I do
You know,
too.
ironically, there's a lot
You're
of
gonna
original
stand
comedy
there.
things.
Owning a fireworks stand and tell me you don't got no wisp. Oh, fucking no. The first one's the bungholes.
Dude, what was the part where they basically copied like Silence of the Lambs in that movie? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where they capture him and he's like,
Yeah.
dude, that shit was so funny, bro.
Jackass.
Because doesn't Christopher Walken come save him?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember who gets him. I can't remember who the bad guys are that get him.
I know. I can't remember either. Puts the lotion. Yes.
Puts the lotion on his skin.
So good, man. I just remember
Yeah.
watching that and being like, this is epic.
Dude, that's just the prism from The Dark Knight Rises. Like, Christopher Nolan, you're a hack.
you
stole
from Joe Dirt.
you-
I mean,
you-
Silence of the
You
Lambs.
stole from Silence of the Lambs.
People steal from everything.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
everything is based off something.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes. Last couple, I think this is the closing out.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of an interesting closing out.
Okay.
One.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm ready to close it out.
Look deep
You know
into
what I
my eyes,
mean?
Evan.
Did my relationship bring out the best in you?
Yes. It's true.
Hey,
like,
bro,
look,
it's
I'm not
still
gonna lie.
really
Like,
new,
you,
but I
like,
feel like it
our
does,
us
man.
being friends and everything has like
It brings
sparked
out the
my
best.
creative shit. here
Yeah,
lately,
and
you
that's
know
the
what I mean?
best part.
Like, legit. I was
I
kind of
didn't know we were
joking when I
getting
say yeah,
deep
but
like that.
legitimately, yeah.
Yeah. If we think deep into it, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
of course,
honestly,
yeah.
it works the same way with any of the
I didn't
4
know-
combinations of people in this room.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were talking about like the relationship or the actual relationship.
Like, I think all of us, like, both. It could be
All
both.
of ours
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about like the couple relationship.
Collectively as a
not the
throuple.
actual like community.
I mean, I think it's just easy to like.
At this way, it's a
too easy
four-way.
at this point to like. We're all relatable in that sense as actual friends.
Yeah.
I think, even though, like, granted, we've known each other forever. You guys have known each other forever, and this little foursome is very new.
We're like the brand new Rat Pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm Frank
I'm Marky
Sinatra.
Mark, and you guys are my funky bunch.
Oh.
I'm so down to be a funky bunch.
I'm Alvin,
Yeah.
and
I
you
don't know,
guys are the
bro.
Chipmunks.
You don't want to be a
Well,
funky
Alvin-
bunch?
Alvin
Nick
still
is
a
Dave.
chipmunk.
Nick is Dave.
Alvin's still a chickmunk.
The new
But-
One Direction. I'm more cool with that.
If you're one of the chipmunks, who are you?
Who, me?
Oh, dude, I'm definitely the fat ass one that eats everything. I'm just gonna put it
Theodore?
out there,
No,
yeah.
Theodore's the
Theodore?
smart one, isn't he? Or
No, that's
uh,
Simon.
Simon.
I
yeah,
love Simon.
yeah.
I want to
And
be
you're-
Alvin.
You want to be Alvin?
Oh, really?
Can I be Dave then?
Yeah, I was
be
gonna say you're Dave,
obnoxious.
because either of you are Alvin or Dave.
Well,
like,
here's
there's
the
no.
Okay.
I'm Simon.
We can
He's
trade.
Theodore.
I'm
You guys are
definitely
either one.
Well,
or
Theodore,
here's
the
the thing.
I'm gonna be a freaking buff ass Theodore by
Yeah.
the summer though. so.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, here's the thing. So the guy who plays what's his name, Dave.
Yeah.
So the guy who plays Dave in the live action was a pro skateboarder.
Really? For real?
Wait.
Yeah. His-
What?
What's his
The,
name?
the
He
dude
was
from My Name Is Earl?
Yeah, he was a pro
He's a
skateboarder.
pro. Really?
I swear to God, he was just on.
I know.
so-
It's, Lee, something Lee.
Yeah, something Lee. I
Oh,
was
Jason Lee. I
Jason
think.
Lee.
Jason
Yeah,
Lee,
he was a
yeah.
pro skateboarder for I forget what companies he was on, but he was a pro skateboarder like in the 80s or 90s,
What?
and I can't
Jason
remember.
Lee is an American actor, photographer, and former professional skateboarder who
Yeah.
played Earl Hickey on the television comedy. I love that. Like, My Name Is Earl is his like claim to fame.
Hell yeah, he loves dude. So I
That's
just
a great show.
he was
by
just
the way.
on a pod like literally last week. Just got on one of my favorite skateboarding podcasts. with, like-
David, what's up? Sorry.
no, you get it.
What's that,
And
Dave?
he was talking about how like it's so fucked that My Name Is Earl got canceled like right before they were trying to close it, and no one wanted to pick it up. And he's like, dude, I fucking love this show. Like,
It was a great
It never
show,
got an
man.
ending?
No, not really.
no,
What? Is it
No.
on
There's some-
anything?
there's
They
some
might have
crazy
thrown
watches.
something together.
The thing is so he was saying like, yeah, bro, like the worst or my favorite part about closing set was like whenever they wrapped up a season or whatever, he could shave the mustache. He's like, dude, I hated the mustache, man. It was a porno stash for sure. But then like
Definitely.
right when I know it's coming up, I just had to start growing that bitch again. Like,
I
So
love like the
interesting.
idea of
You will
like
never
cool
see me
set
with a
ideas that
mustache.
shows have.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he like grew it and it wasn't like a fake. You know
Oh,
what I
for
mean?
sure, yeah,
Like,
no, he-
that's just
it
commitment
looks
right there.
fake.
It looks fake. But
It
that's
looks fake, but no, it's real. But he's cool as fuck, bro. Like he was on this podcast for like 3.5 hours. I watched the whole thing and I was so happy the whole time. Just him talking about skateboarding is insane to me. He's just sitting there
There's-
like,
I can't hear it coming from that voice. You know
dude,
what I mean?
he's so awesome. You
House?
guys gotta watch it.
Hugh Laurie on House on the set. Like they had a tradition
Is
every
he a pro
season.
skateboarder too?
No, I
Dude,
wish.
that would be insane.
That would be nuts.
That's why he's in.
He
here.
does skateboard an episode of the show though,
That's interesting.
which is kind of funny. 'Cause his legs all fucked up.
That's cute.
But he at the end of each season, or it might have been the wrap of each episode, he would get everyone in the, not just the cast, but like the cast, like everyone down to like the light people, like everybody on as part of the production would write their name on a $5 bill and put it in a bucket, and he would grab one, and that person won all the $5 bills.
No way.
And that was just like his
That's
little.
so
That was his fun
cool.
little thing he wanted to do with everybody. Every
He just seems like one
episode
of
wrap.
those guys. That
He's a
would do
cool
that.
motherfucker in real life.
I feel like a lot of people who has that type of role really is that type of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe not directly, but it's like in
He's
some
British.
way.
There's shades
them.
of them
So
in there.
weird.
Yeah, like
He said that the limp fucked him for acting. Like
for
it's
real?
it's so hard for him to go to an audition and not just be limping
That's insane.
for a long time because he just limped for like a decade.
Yeah.
Like, and he doesn't limp. Like, his legs are fine.
Dude,
Damn.
Like he,
Just having
I-
that ingrained in your mind about just trying to limp. And then
I did that in
So-
high school to trick people.
Question: have you guys ever seen The Mentalist?
Yes, I love the first
Haven't
3.5 seasons of that show.
I like the entire show.
Honestly, just the last season's not really
the
great.
last season's not that great,
Yeah.
but that show, I actually am switching up to my top 3, dude. Cause like, is that
Jane
even
is
one of my favorite characters of all time?
amazing.
Yeah, he's like, his character is so cool, calm, and collected, and it just knows everything. Like, he just like it's that show that I told you about.
Is it a
Evan,
sitcom?
that's basically Psych.
It's really
Oh,
more of
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
procedural drama, like
yeah,
a cop
it's
show.
not a sitcom, dude. I wouldn't call it a sitcom, bro. So it can't be in my top 3. But I
Yeah.
do enjoy that show.
Yeah,
it's one of
that's-
my favorite shows.
like House, like honestly, House, Mentalist, that show Perception, Lie to Me, like all those could
What about
basically
Numbers?
They're in their own,
they could all be
Numbers is
right there with
kinda
like
cool.
cop
I
shows.
haven't
Yeah.
watched it.
They're in
I've
that
seen,
same,
like, a
like,
couple
guys.
episodes of
but
it.
they're in
I mean,
a
I watched
better-
it, you know what I
but
mean?
like
They're
I
in a
watched them
different spot,
school.
though.
Like an upper
They got,
echelon.
they got their own.
They're all
spot.
they're all
There's
character
always
dramas.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all really good. Lisa has a good point. Like how the Bro played the same man for so long. How is he not an entirely different man? Like how does your
I bet it
entire
does
personality?
change you.
It
probably
definitely does
does,
change.
yeah.
It's gotta,
You
right?
definitely have
Yeah.
piece of that character in you.
Yeah.
Like if people
forever.
see Josh Radnor on the street, they're like Ted.
Yeah,
like he's not Ted.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you
When
know he
have
has
like an
parts of
iconic
that.
character like that, it's hard to even get other casting gigs after that.
Like
Dude.
Colby Smulders, the fact that she's become Rebecca Hill in the MCU is like
Insane.
astounding.
Dude, can we all agree that Ted actually looked cool blonde?
I'm 100% with you.
Dude, he
I thought he
looked
looked
like
gangster.
a rock star, dude. That shit
People
was
hate
legendary.
him. People hate the character Ted for some reason.
Oh, I fucking love Ted.
I
think,
love
I
Ted.
think people like think of him and think of Ross as like the same.
And I
you
love
know what I mean?
Ross. I don't give a
Bro,
fuck.
think
I
Ross
love
is an
Ross.
I think they're
iconic
completely
character
different,
in
dude.
I do
Bro.
too, but I
Yeah.
think
You
like
don't
the
have Ross.
if
I
you
get what you
only
mean, though.
watch like the first couple episodes, he
Yeah.
definitely has like a Ross vibe.
Yeah, I get that.
but he grows out of that. You
He's
know what I
just
mean?
like
Ross
him.
never grows out of
But
being
here's the
Ross.
thing, bro. If you take out those characters
Ross
like
is always
Ross
Yeah.
and Ted, I'm assuming 'cause I've never seen the show, but like, it's not the same.
Yeah, no,
You're
it's
Yeah.
not.
completely
It's
missing
not.
something.
Yeah.
Ross, like in Friends, the problem with in How I Met Your Mother, Ted is the main character,
I think
like for
Yes,
sure.
for
For
sure.
sure.
But
Yeah.
in Friends, everyone is the main character.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
no singular main character. Like Ross and Rachel are like the relationship that everyone's rooting for.
See, I think
But-
that's where the comparison comes in. Because
Yeah.
Ted spent so long chasing after Robin that like people are like, oh, it's just Ross and Rachel. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
It's
definitely
so
not.
different.
And
though.
It
I feel
is.
like
It
it's
is.
Ross.
We know that
Yeah,
because
but
you know
everybody else is like.
if you're just if you're just one of those people who casually watches, like
yeah.
I can definitely see being like, okay, that's just Ross. Because I didn't
makes
watch How I
sense.
Met Your Mother consistently for a while,
Dude,
and it was just like Diet
I
Friends
need
to
pull
me.
something up.
You know,
Diet
that is
Friends.
the worst way.
You know what's crazy? I watched How I
Totally-
Met Your
totally
Mother
different
before
things.
Friends.
I've never even really watched Friends. I just have seen.
I wouldn't say it's
spontaneous
Diet Friends.
episodes.
I would say Friends is like a fine wine, and How I Met Your Mother is like a
It's like
really
It's
cool.
like a good beer.
It's like, well, I wouldn't say it's like a mimosa with like 3 different flavors in it. Like there's so many different wacky. How I Met Your Mother can be absurdly hilarious and like real.
Yeah.
the same
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
See, The Office just beats both of them out. And I mean, it's so weird because they're both very different. Like all 3 of them are very different when you compare them to each
Yeah.
other. But The Office, like, I don't know, like on paper, I feel like in my mind, like the way I grew up watching sitcoms and everything like that, The Office should not work, but it does.
It works so well.
You know what I mean? Like it works so fucking well.
Dude, I love when they are using Siri or whatever to get somewhere. I forget who it is. It's like Dwight and someone.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
Dwight and Michael.
Yeah,
He's using the
yeah.
GPS.
And motherfucker drives into the lake.
Michael, it's not. It's water. What are you doing? We can't. There's no road.
Let's go there.
It says to go. We have to go.
And then,
He's
like-
just screaming.
Yo, that
And then he
thing
shows back
is-
up at the other place, and they're like, "What happened to you?" And he's like, "I drove into a lake." And they're like, "What?" He's like, "I drove into a fucking lake."
They just beep it out.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I drove into a
Oh my
fucking
god. Can we have one more question before?
Yeah,
we
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Because that last one basically was nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
Are we doing a couples one?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Sure.
If it's good. If it's not, use your judgment. Go to the next
I
thing.
wish I could click a dirty one. I want a dirty
Okay.
question.
Do a dirty one.
I can make up a dirty one.
Make up a dirty one. Then.
Don't
Let's
look
go.
at me.
Let's do it for it.
Stop. I'm blushing. This one fucking. Oh,
we
this
need to
is
get paper
family.
towels.
Why?
You just need to be less
No,
messy.
no, I'm just saying, like, it's really useful. I mean, like, what if something serious does happen? We need paper towels. You know, we've got these napkins.
I just like how you're just thinking about paper towels.
No, I just happened to look, and I was like, damn, we really do need some.
I don't like that you think about this when you're surrounding all my fucking electronics.
Well, look, it's my electronics on this side, and your electronics on the other side. So we're
Guys,
good.
I like this question.
Okay.
Okay.
It's so basic, but I like it.
Okay.
When did you feel happy recently and why?
Is this a couples or is this in general?
This is a couples
like-
question, but I want to say it individually.
Okay.
I'm not going first.
I'm not gonna go first.
How
Either. I feel like
deep
I've
are
been
we getting
talking a
with
lot.
this?
However deep you want to get.
Yeah, go as deep as you want,
All
baby.
right, I'll go first.
Balls deep. you
Okay,
want. Balls deep.
baby.
Baby.
Like, not to keep it sappy, but honestly, ever since we started discussing the stuff we've all been discussing
Yeah.
behind the scenes, that's been helping a lot. Because I wouldn't say I was at a place where I was unhappy, but I was definitely, like, plateauing
Yeah.
for the last, like, 7 or 8 months to a year.
Like kind of just like not knowing.
Once everybody started going back to work,
Mm-hmm.
like COVID hit and it was bad, but at the same time I built a lot of friendships on the internet that I wouldn't have built. Like, we were all victims of circumstance and
For
became
sure.
friends because we were all home all like for months, and a lot of them have been slowly but surely getting back to their lives. And it's not like there's no talk or connection, but that talk and connection
Less frequent.
dissipated, and a lot of my other friends that I was already super close with, it's life. Everybody kind of takes their own path, and I was getting to a
Mhm.
point where it was like, what's next? And even just the potential for what we're all doing, like, happening, like, has just like
It's enough to inspire.
it's
Yeah.
enough to inspire, and it
Exactly.
lit a fire under me that has got me very, like, I've stayed up at night just staring at my Discord, like, what can I add to this fucking short story
Yeah.
list? Like, is
Oh,
there,
bro,
like,
all that fire made me edit my content for like 9 hours yesterday.
yeah.
Like, trust me, like, yeah, for sure. Bro, like, there's a couple reasons why I've been, like, pretty decently happy the past, like week. One of them is kind of more personal that I don't feel like talking about on stream, but I don't give a fuck crap if I talk about it to you guys. But, like, another one is just, like, kind of simple. 'Cause, like, lately, we've been, like, me and Nick have been working on a lot of stuff. And we've had a lot of plans, and, like, stuff's been moving pretty decently fast. And I've been doing some different stuff. And then, I don't know, I was picking up my brother from school today. And I was just sitting there in the car parked line. And I usually get there like 20 minutes early. And I don't have an aux cord in my car anymore because my little dongle broke. And that's, like, just sitting there with nothing going on and just kind of being in the moment and just seeing how, like, pretty, like, the sky was, and just kind of sitting there taking it in. It was kind of like, damn, like, I feel like a lot of people forget to just kind of slow down and, like, enjoy their environment. And I don't know, it's made me happy. I was sitting there, I was like, dang.
I feel like that a lot.
Outside is really pretty.
I feel like that a lot when I go out to these, like, events.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone's looking at their phone, and I will, like, actively leave my phone behind.
Mhm.
And the thing that I hate about, I'll take my camera, but I won't take my phone because I want pictures,
Yeah, 100%.
but I don't want to be looking at Twitter. I don't want, like, Discord or Instagram or anything to bother me.
sure.
So, like, many times I'll leave I'll bring it, like, but I'll leave it in my bag, or I'll just leave it in the hotel room if I know I'm going to be close by,
yeah.
because it's, like, when we were in Tampa, dude,
Tampa's so nice.
I would just sit on the balcony.
Fun,
So nice.
Bro, I would just sit on the balcony with, like, Nathan at our hotel.
Yeah, man.
And we were just looking at the ocean. And we were just like,
Bro, I come across
Not even
instances like this a
speaking.
lot, man. Like, not a lot, but, like, I don't know if, like, I hope other people kind of, like realize it when it comes, because there's a lot of instances where, like, life will just kind of slow you down and be like, appreciate where you're at
exactly.
and just kind of take it in, because I'm just like,
A lot of
just-
people,
just nice.
I feel like a lot of people are too worried about the weird, like, structure of what they think life needs to be.
Yeah.
If at this moment, like right now, everything in this room disappeared, like just blipped out of existence, I had no money left, nowhere to live, this house was gone, and I'm on the street, like, what happens? Okay, well, I don't have anywhere to live. And,
Yep.
like, everyone I know is gone. Like, well, how do you appreciate anything left? You have to you have to go somewhere next, and you either kill yourself, or you
take it one step at a time.
take it one step at a time. You have to look forward to something.
Yeah, just little things, man. It really is little things sometimes. Like one of the incidents that's in my head is, I was on a business trip once, and we went to Baltimore, I think, and it was me and my friend, and we were sitting at the docks, like the pier. And you were just sitting at the pier, like there's tons of water in front of us, big old buildings behind us, because we're downtown, and it's just like really, really nice. You know, you hear the water, it's just really clear air, you know, and you don't really have anything to worry about. It's just kind of like, I don't know, sometimes those small ass little moments just make me so happy.
It's nuts. Nature's nuts for that.
Fresh air can do a lot for the brain.
What about you two? God damn it,
Who's going first?
You can
Gotta
go
get
first.
back into nature more.
Dang.
100%.
Are you still thinking, or do you just want me to go first?
I'm compiling.
You're compiling?
Yeah.
It's kind of
A
one
lot
of
of
those
things make Creighton happy.
I mean, I feel that too, though. That's the thing. So,
I might share the other reason why I get happy later.
well, I'm trying to. So here's the thing, right? So when I got sick, I got like the flu or whatever. Did I tell you guys that? So like a couple weeks back, I got the flu, and like it just kind of came out of nowhere, and basically like I was cool before then, but like when I got the flu, it was so bad that it just kind of like made me depressed for like almost 2 weeks straight of just like, bro, I didn't care. Like when my MacBook came in, like I literally just threw it to the corner of the room. Like I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was just like, nothing really sounds cool to me right now. And just like a bunch of shit was happening, and it was kind of like, and I kind of see those moments where I'm like super down. I'm like, well, there's going to be a point where this is going to be at the lowest, and then it's going to have to go somewhere from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to the lowest just for it to turn into something else, and I was kind of just like, dude, I'm just waiting for that something else to, like, kind of flip me back so I can come back and start working and doing all my stuff again. And so I kind of just, what I have to do in those situations is, like, force myself to do the things I think I like, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I opened up the MacBook, started doing it. Wasn't even like having fun setting up everything or even looking at like my video editing and stuff. But like it was just something I'm like, well, I mean, I like doing this. So it's like I need to go out and just push myself to do it. So I think the one thing I kind of found, I don't even want to say a second win because I'm still trying to master this. But I think the thing that's been making me the most happy recently is just filming and documenting and actually being able to just compile it together in the way that makes sense to me. Where it's like when I make videos and stuff like that, or like when I'm going to be making all types of the stuff I'm going to be doing in the future, like I'm not going to be basing it off of some other style or whatever. Like even some things I do, I don't even think people are going to like completely understand why I did it. But it's just something that's so natural in my head and like so exciting for me to like step into somewhere I'm uncomfortable with, and I think other people are uncomfortable with, and then putting it on display. Because just because it's uncomfortable for you to see at first, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's unfamiliar. And I feel like stepping into those boundaries and really testing that has been exciting for me, because I feel like it's on the, I want to discover something new into the creation process, and I think that's how you do it. And that's something that's kind of brought motivation for me, because it's like moving in a creative space. I feel like you guys all understand this, like every single one of you. It's like there's no guidelines, you know, like there's like
You almost have to look at, like step out of your body and look down at yourself and
for
like
sure.
Look at the different paths you can take.
Yeah, and it's
and
like
not be
sometimes-
afraid to step off one you're uncomfortable with.
Well, it's like, at least for me, it's like sometimes you look at the paths and they're fucking black. Like,
Yes.
you don't know what's in front of you, and you're like, how do I take a
Facts.
step into the forward? Like,
It's like you're on a road at night under a fucking one of the how am I not thinking of this word? Like a
Spotlight.
spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
better
Street
word.
lamp.
Street
Exactly.
light. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
And
like,
you're about to step through that veil into
Yeah.
the nothing.
and it's like you're
Yeah.
gonna walk forward, and you have no idea what you're walking into
Right,
until you get there, you know.
Yep.
And so that's kind of in the direction where I'm heading now. Because the thing is I know like all of us here like destined to find what that black path leads to, and then some of us it's more lit up than the others. But that's the thing that's kind of getting me excited now, because it's like, you know, you're gonna stay in the black space, unless you believe you're gonna find that next light, you know? So that's kind of what's been making me, to make an easy question hard.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what's been pushing me forward and making me happy, you know?
Yeah.
So, because I've always loved
Challenging
creating
is like being challenged.
stuff.
Like there's something about it. Like I'd rather I hate people. I have a friend. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
name this friend's name, but I have a friend who like is obsessed with like being able to retire in like 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, when you're in your 40s or 50s, like
I know who it is.
we're gonna live so much longer than that.
Some of us only have 10 more years. After
Yeah,
that,
some of us only have 10 years, but most of us are gonna live so much longer. And like, if I'm ever just doing nothing, go ahead and shoot me in the head.
Yeah,
Like I want to always be achieving something.
100%.
That doesn't matter
Absolutely.
if I'm supposed to do the job I'm doing right now for the rest of my life. Well, then I'm gonna do it as long as I can. I don't want to
And
just
get better.
get better. I don't want to just go home one day and be at home forever until I die.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Like that's whack. You know what I mean?
And that's like
Yeah.
with people that kind of base their lives around money. It's like they just want to get money. Like, dude,
But
I had
what
all this
happens after you
money.
get it? Like, there's
Yeah.
multiple people that are super, super rich. You're like, dude, I mean,
Well, the thing is like think
Completely
of one-hit wonders, right? Boom, like, oh, I'm broke. Like, I'm really trying to make this song. Boom, boom, boom. They make the great song, and then they're so caught up in that one great song that they're not trying to move to the next one. They completely lost that because all that was fueling them was getting money. It's like they weren't in this craft to get, like, to test the waters and get into it and do all this stuff. They just wanted money. Mostly, I feel like that's most one-hit wonders. And so it's like, now where do they go from there? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I never want to be in the spot where it's like, well, where do you go from there?
Right.
It's like,
It's like Harper Lee with fucking To Kill a Mockingbird.
Absolutely.
Writes one book and dips for 60 years.
Then wrote a
he's a
second
pimp,
and then wrote
bro.
a second book. She Harper Lee.
She, my bad.
wrote
my
a
bad.
second book and died like a year later.
That's
Damn.
actually
Isn't
kind
that
of crazy.
crazy?
So
That
she
is
she
really
releases
crazy.
the second book and dies like real fast.
That's
Oh,
actually
it's
insane.
nuts, right?
To Kill a Mockingbird still talked about to this
It's a
day. though.
great
They
book
should've.
and movie.
Yeah.
so
They didn't
crazy.
remake that.
No,
Incredible.
no.
I'm
They-
part of
they
this- I'm
knocked
part
out
of
the
these
part
people.
that first time, and
Yeah.
they don't need to remake
So
that.
great.
Yeah.
And what makes you happy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what makes you
what's-
happy?
what's
We've
been
been waiting
making
on
you
you to
happy
compile all this
recently?
stuff.
I've been thinking about it. Look,
Recently.
okay. So like Charlie knows, I basically I broke up with my girlfriend at the end of November, beginning of
Mhm.
December, somewhere in there, and like I was like super depressed about it for like a while, but like it's weird. It was probably like the lowest I've been emotionally in like a while, at least since like I've come back to Lancaster, and like things started just like accumulating, you know what I mean? 'Cause like professionally I've been doing well, the podcast has been doing okay, like nothing's like been bad outside of like emotional stuff.
For sure.
But it's just like little things started accumulating. Like I started making some new friends here, some new friends there. Actually, I was talking about it with Sydney and Christian yesterday. Like I've been making making friends with like really positive, like healthy people. You know what I mean?
Which is
And-
really important.
and it's been
Yeah.
helping me kind of like lift myself up a little bit, and because like they've been lifting me up, and I've been trying to help lift them up, and whenever they're struggling, and like it kind of just been feeling like I'm waiting. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Not like I'm waiting, but like I'm like it's almost like watching a buffer. Like you know,
Like
what I mean?
something's coming.
Like Sterling
yeah.
lifting you up.
Yeah, absolutely. And like things have been slowly accumulating, like, and then like it's getting to a place like where we met you guys and we started creating stuff and we're starting working on stuff, and now it feels like it's all starting to come together. And I don't know if there's
Yeah.
going to be another step after that. It was
Oh,
like,
there's
holy
always
shit,
another
is there a
step.
whole other
There's-
piece?
it's
It's
you know
all
what I mean?
downhill
There's
from
always
here, man.
another
But
No,
you-
it's bad. It's all gonna go bad.
But you know what I mean? Like it's like it started out on this tiny little thing,
For
and
you,
then it's
maybe.
zooming out some, and then it's zooming out some, and it's like the
For
whole
sure.
picture is starting to come together,
Yeah.
and it's like, holy shit, like how far is this gonna go?
It's a big picture, dude.
Yeah,
But-
bro. Because trust me, I feel the same way. Like my picture, like I can sort of see it.
We don't even have the outline
And
out.
That's what I'm saying,
It-
bro. Like I know the direction I want to go towards,
right.
and I know like what I want my picture to look like, but I don't know what my like.
Wait till we
I
start
have
adding
certain
color.
little outlines, like the borders that I see, but the whole freaking inside is kind of like.
When we start adding
And-
color, boys, this
Yeah.
picture's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
One thing I
beautiful.
do
Well,
want to
and-
say though is if you guys are like associating, not like you guys, but like in general, whoever's listening, if you guys are associating yourself with people that bring you down, bro, y'all need to bail.
Oh yeah,
facts.
absolutely.
That was the biggest
absolutely.
lesson I ever learned. Is like
And-
just cut those people that bring you down out
Even
of your
if you
life.
like there's like people that I really, really care about that I'm very, very good friends with, and some of them just being around them and just kind of associating with them was not healthy for my goals and just for my like sometimes my mental health even. And even though I love them to death, sometimes you just really have to step back and be like, "Yo, I love you, but I can't associate
Dude, that's
with you
really
very
nice.
much right now, man."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but like that, I agree. I agree with you 110% because like the thing about it is like he can tell you I wasn't in like a very positive work environment around this time last year. In fact, it got to a point where I was like probably about to quit after my vacation in July. And literally on my second day of vacation, I got a phone call from where I'm at now, and they offered me a job. And like the change in pace and overall like vibes up there in terms of like positivity and like encouragement to be better and like encouragement to grow not only like within the company but as a person
It helps
in terms of
so
like
much.
Food Line, like it changed my whole fucking
perspective.
like
Yeah.
perspective on the whole on like a corporate life. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like not that I necessarily want to continue to pursue that as a career. It's good for now.
Yeah.
But like it just made everything so much easier
Yeah.
and so much
When
better.
you have people that like build you up instead of like help like tear you down in a sense, not
Yeah.
even like that they mean to, it's just their actions and their mindset towards something
Mm.
doesn't escalate you. It
Well-
just kind of keeps you centered where they are and you want to surpass that.
Exactly. And he could tell you, like, the last 2 years, I felt kind of stuck at my job. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause the schedule was great for the podcast, but I mean, in terms of, like, I would go in, I would work, and then I'd go home.
Yep.
I mean, or I'd
Yeah.
come here and do the podcast, which is fine. It's what we need to do to
On good
grind
days, you
on
come
this.
over. On good days, you come over to do the podcast right away. On bad days, you come over and be like, dude, Food Line sucks.
Yeah, I would be,
Yeah.
like, burned out.
Be,
And
like,
I was getting to
depleted.
a place where I was, like, just fucking burned out. You know what I mean? And like today was like the closest I've ever felt to burned out there, but that's only because it was just kind of a stressful day. Like it
Yeah.
was like whatever a bad day there is like still like a
The-
good day. Like
the
I still
turnaround-
laughed and had fun
Yeah,
at the
for
day.
The
sure.
turnaround mentally that he's taken from going from the Food Line he was at to the one he's at now is like it's like a whole new person.
Yeah, he
Like,
can
the
tell you like
experience
a
he's
year
had,
ago.
He was
like,
in a dark place.
yeah, and
like,
it
it was
wasn't even
rough.
like it wasn't like a dark place because it wasn't like people were like
A
outwardly
dark place
negatively-
for you. I mean, you're like our bubbly friend
yeah.
that everyone always is like excited to see.
It was just a stagnant place.
Yeah.
I would say that's a better word for it. Like
Yeah.
stuff was
Yeah.
just building up. Like nothing had been.
Because
Like,
it's like
clean.
even the happiest person, if they're put in that situation where it's like if I threw you at like Amazon, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like it
Exactly.
could
Yeah.
break you, dude.
Oh yeah, well it wears on you too. Like 'cause
Yeah.
you're talking about every day, 40 hours a week
That's
at
what I'm
least.
saying.
at
That
only
least.
shit can
as
break
happy
you,
as
dude.
like the saddest, but like especially me.
Mm.
Especially me. I'm only as happy and as in a good mood as the saddest person around me.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
I take
So you like you're
everybody's
very
energy.
empathetic.
Yeah, but like mainly like my energy a lot of time is based off of the energy around me.
Mm.
Like I can definitely like carry good energy like no matter what. Even if people are around me, but like if people around me like kind of just come at me with like because they're just negative, like they have bad energy and like it's gonna reflect off me easily. Like I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take it in like that.
Oh yeah, I
know?
completely agree with that. I mean, 'cause it's like, and it's like when that relationship ended, it kind of felt like I was in limbo for a little bit.
For
And then
sure.
the new chapter kind of started probably around like end of December, beginning of January. Like whenever I started going to Player One Up a lot and hanging out with not with my new friends 'cause I'm not trying to replace anybody, but like more upbeat people.
You're trying to replace us.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely,
definitely trying to replace us.
absolutely.
You've been trying to replace Charlie for years.
Yeah, just there hasn't had been a good opportunity to, but
Watch out.
I know. No, I've been looking forward to this.
Anyways,
to get rid of him.
it's been like a new chapter. It's like that.
Please replace
that
me.
there's all these pieces. Like I like to think of it like a orchestra. Like all that stuff is like starting to pick up, like
Yeah.
little notes here and there, and now it's starting to like
It's swelling.
crescendo.
The
Yeah,
crescendo.
Yeah.
Crescendo.
Is that that's the right word, right?
Crescendo.
I've
yeah.
never used that word in my life.
Yeah. I
like
never
it,
have
though.
it. I've never said it before. That's why I fucked it
Crescendo.
up.
First time for everything.
Quish
Yeah,
wink
it's
well.
like- well, I
Quish
probably
wink
have said it before.
Quish
Like
wink well.
if you think about it, like, well, like, can you really remember if you've said like?
Well, maybe I've read it in a book.
Yeah, like said it in your head.
I've said a lot of crazy shit in my head.
Same here.
I can't say it out loud.
But anyways, it's been like this has probably been like the last couple of weeks in the last like when I really started getting out and like trying to like be with friends and be with family and like you know spend a lot of time like with people doing like positive things is when like I started feeling happier in here.
Yeah.
And now like the thing I feel like I need is like just like a day where like I don't do anything
Nah,
because
for
like I'm
sure.
fucking like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I still want to brainstorm and everything.
But it's
I'm
a
low
lot.
key kind of tired.
I understand, man.
I'm
Don't
still
worry.
gonna brainstorm. Don't
I
get me
think,
wrong.
I think we should definitely need to call the podcast soon. It's already 1:10.
Yeah.
I think
If you
we
guys
should.
take anything from this podcast, just know your energy and your who you are, and it's just reflected by those people around you, man. Make sure you associate yourself with positive people.
100%.
The other thing I want to add is I'm tired in a good way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you've
100%.
been at the gym and you just, like, lay
You're
down, you relax.
exhausted.
I feel like that every time I go home now. And
For
I
sure.
sleep so good.
That's
You
good.
know what I mean? Like, I'm never, like, fucking tossing and turning
Yeah.
shit.
I like that.
100%, man.
Off the rails is a good environment, guys. I just want to say
Absolutely.
that.
Associate yourself with good people.
Even though we're all fucking crazy, man, we all love each
We're
other and
good
we
crazy.
understand
Mhm.
what's right and wrong as much as we can.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
crazy people are the ones that impact the world the
The
most.
crazy ones are the ones you
Indeed.
need to keep close, unless it's. Never mind. I'm not going into that. There's
Look,
some
crazy
chicks
girls
out
are
there.
pretty hot.
They
You know
are
what I mean?
until they
yeah,
get really
just make
crazy.
sure you don't have crazy eyes, bro. You know?
You
Dude,
got the
that's the
crazy
ones that are the
eyes.
best, though. Like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
bro. I'm
I'm
just
like,
saying, you're
you
gonna
know,
get into some shit.
I can see her eyes somewhere else. You know what I mean?
This has been Shirts Off the Rails number 2. I'm Charlie.
I'm Evan.
Bye, Creighton.
Bananas.
Bananas.